think you've ever said.
Does that sound English?
I mean, you
Tell me. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Oh, shoot her some bail.
Does it sound?
There were some moments where I couldn't make out what she was saying.
Come on, guys. Make out what she's saying.
Tresor, I am telling you, from the second he played it, I was waiting for the Korean. Because I was understanding every word.
She's like, bet you beat your ball, bet you beat your ball. All this guy hears is ching, ching, chong, ching, ching, ching. Oh my God.
Fucking hell.
Bro, what are you not hearing?
I need to see these lyrics.
Oh, then started cooking, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
For season 2, it was like me and I would have to walk and change it like every 20 minutes while we're recording.
Halfway through, you're like squinting at the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Or you getting that crazy talk and you realize 50 minutes has gone by and you haven't pressed stop.
Bro, I'm looking at that.
They need to make the light bigger on all the.
You need to make an announcement when the card stop.
Yeah.
Card stop.
Yeah.
Bro, bro, I'd rather fucking that than you just continue on for another 30 minutes.
You just don't know.
All right, we ready?
I'm ready.
Well, what do we name this episode? Because we missed last week, so
Is it episode 11?
It's called Y'all Relax.
Yeah.
So y'all need to chill.
is it episode 11 or episode 12?
Now we have to say episode 11.
11.5.
Yeah, no, it's 11. It's
11.5.
That's gonna scare everyone.
How does that make
Yeah,
it?
it's a bit.
I think we have to call it 11.
Yeah, 11.
Because there is
Yeah,
no
this is
11
it.
that exists right now.
Yeah.
So
It's in the ether.
we're technically redoing, but not really, episode 11 of the Relentless Diaries podcast. People were very upset in the comments because we missed last week. Not also like our control. We didn't just decide to skip
I was
out.
upset too.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Things happened and, technical difficulties when you have a setup, but we did miss last week and people were like, oh, you guys got to double up. We need 2 3-hour episodes.
Nah, dog. Go easy, man. Go easy. This is a free service. Unless you guys are paying for subscriptions, man. Y'all need to relax.
People were
Shit
like, y'all
happens.
gotta double up and we need 2 more episodes. But I mean, we got Jae Richards, so I'm hoping.
Amen. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Little
I
treat.
think that will make.
There's a lot of pressure. Hold on. We got 11 done finally, man.
Yeah,
This
I
is
think
it.
that makes up for it because people have always asked us, like, when are you gonna get Jay on? When are you gonna get Jay? I'm like, all right.
Next to Dr. Umar, they're the most
Yeah, you
Me and Dr.
requested.
Umar?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're in
hell
elite
yeah.
territory there.
Yeah.
You're in elite
Oh,
company
hell
with
yeah.
that.
Shout out to
Literally,
Doc.
when we did like the survey when we were off, like, who do y'all want to see on season 6? Your name came up a
Oh,
lot.
hell yeah.
So-
Damn, I should do that too. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a survey.
So you may have unintentionally roped yourself into a 3-hour episode.
Yeah, we go.
Is that like? He's like, oh god.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Yeah. Hassan's episode was long though.
Yeah, 3 hours? No, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
No, we'll fill it up.
Hassan's was like, he was going. And we hit like what? We think we hit 2-3 hours with Hassan.
Yeah.
No?
And we could have gotten like more.
We could have
probably,
kept
but
going.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
had to
We
stop
saved
it.
DearRelentless.
I'm just thinking of the editors while I'm rolling. So the longer we roll, I'm like, oh, fuck, these niggas got a lot to edit.
Yeah, but you're doing it live. No, we have the thingy now.
Hey, we do, but I still have to clip everything and make sure everything's in order.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. Well, everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Tresor.
I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
And as I mentioned, we have Jae Richards.
Yes, sir, man.
What do you do? Everything. Office movers,
Real
comedians,
talk.
Everything.
Real
skit,
talk.
elite content creator,
Final Cut Pro
producer,
Warrior.
Yeah. Everything. Brampton legend. Every time.
Paid Final Cut Pro, by the way.
Sorry?
Paid Final Cut
Oh, yeah,
Pro,
this is
by
premium.
the way.
I got the badge, nigga. Yeah. The official version, yeah.
Moving up in the world. No more crack
Hell yeah.
versions.
Yeah, I got my serial number.
Ooh,
When
man.
did you transition to pay?
Bro, I got sick of it freezing. I had like this myth that like, yo, they're just getting me because I'm not, this is not the official version. Like I need the patch. I need to be able to update like on the spot as soon as it comes out. So I just got fed up, man. Too many failed projects and broken hearts, man.
Can't
It
call the
hurts, bro.
hotline. Yeah.
And it's not your fault. Leave these guys alone, man.
Thank you.
Bro, that shit happens. We had to train our audience, bro, to just like, yo, sometimes, bro, we're just not dropping.
Nah,
And we're not even gonna talk about it.
And this is what I've been
We'll catch you next Friday.
Thank you, bro. This is what I've been telling, especially Zoe. I'm like, yo, sometimes it just is what it is.
Yo, that's life.
We can't spoil them. Sometimes no episode. Sorry. That's it.
we've spoiled our audience. I won't lie. Maybe it's my fault. You know, like parents, like the mom is like, oh yeah, and the dad's like, no.
No
That's
episode.
literally.
Or even just dropping on different days. I'm like, yo, let's just push it back one. They're like, but the audience are like,
No, you gotta run that.
they'll get used to it. Who cares?
I feel it though. If you have like a routine, like you base your day around the show, then it's like
Yeah,
you want
like
to drop
people
it.
literally were like, I just
Well,
feel
you'll
bad.
All my
Just-
friends and family that see me losing my mind editing this behind the scenes say that exact same thing.
But
Why
you
can't you
can-
push it back a day? And I'm like,
You
audience.
can.
Zoe's gonna get mad at me.
Yeah, that part.
But you can readjust. If a hurricane happens and your house gets mashed up, you
That
have
is
to build a new
definitely
house.
Yeah,
different.
Saturday
They'll
drop.
still be like, but
You don't
you're
like
relentless.
it. Yeah, you don't like it, but it is what it is.
I like the weekly consistency.
So do
No,
I.
it's nice. It's nice when you hit it. It's nice when you hit it, for sure.
But also, my friend made a good point that this is it was a little break, make people miss you, see the reaction.
Absence makes
7
the heart
days.
grow fonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
People start to follow more. Oh,
Yeah.
I like your little season 6 recap. Subscribe. Real talk. Because that's all we had to give them.
Yeah.
It gives Clyde what that was just a crazy comment about storytelling on that.
What?
But nothing. Let's keep going.
Oh.
People appreciated the compilation though. That was cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mucho, by the way.
Yeah.
That big time.
I got you. Come on.
What did you
man.
do? Did you just find a whole bunch of clips from us and just
Yeah.
put it all together?
I went through them. Yeah. That's the first time I actually looked at the comments on YouTube, at least.
Oh.
That's
YouTube
the first
comments-
time.
I never look at the YouTube comments. No.
What comments do you read? Oh, the audio?
To help with engagement on IG one.
Those are the ones I
Yeah,
avoid.
I'll go in on those ones.
The IG ones get ruthless now.
They're getting at you guys?
Sometimes.
I like it though. Like,
Are you a fan or are you here to tear me down?
Right?
Beat down on my self-confidence.
A lot of people hate watch.
We're getting a lot of that. People that tune in just because they hate us, like they want to see
Man, that's
things.
a lot of
and
tension, man.
A lot of hate watch.
they're just waiting for something to comment about.
Nothing to roast.
Love y'all though.
the,
I appreciate
the
that.
overwhelming majority is positive.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
people tune in just because they hate us. I feel like people are just
Not
very...
sorry, that's dramatic.
Yeah.
Not hate us, but they want to be able to like.
They're looking for something.
Yes.
You
yes.
walk past the camera at that, like at this timestamp, you know, like they're kind of just, they want to find something. Oh, the audio was turned down at this moment. Like I get DMs crazy in
Yeah,
the
that's
club,
real. That's
on the
real.
street. Like, yo, loved the episode, but on the thumbnail, it was a little cropped wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and I love that. Appreciate the attention to
Do you
detail.
ever remember like a crazy criticism you just got like in real life?
Oh my god. I don't know, bro. Just get a bunch of random shit. Yeah, I don't definitely. I can't even.
Can't recall.
I
it
couldn't even tell you.
No.
Besides, yo, where's George Tycho? Yo, just bring this back. Yeah, don't pull an old video. Yo, bring back that video from 10 years ago. Yeah, it's done.
It's over.
It was not happening, bro.
You know, randomly, like obviously you guys done a lot of work and just growing up, I've seen a lot of it. But like to me, like the funniest skit I seen you do is like when you woke up.
Oh,
Like,
that's
when
my
you
shit.
woke
Nah,
man.
yo,
When you
That's
woke
my
up,
favorite,
dude,
bro.
that's like comedic genius, bro.
That's my favorite,
Like,
man. That's one of the
you
ones that
conceive
really
of that.
translated.
Yeah.
Because how does your brain come up with these things?
Yeah.
Because you're just very naturally funny. Like you generally don't try. I mean, I don't know if you try, but it doesn't come off as if you try.
I did
So-
the work. I did the work.
Yeah?
I did the research. Yeah.
But how did you like that video to me is like a top Jae Richards skit
I don't know,
clip,
man. It's
whatever.
just-
Yeah.
I don't know. You find these little nuggets where it's just like,
life.
I feel like every joke has been told and like everyone has already related to everything that could possibly happen. But then sometimes you just come across something that's like, yo, hold on. I fucking hate when someone's asking me tough questions at 5 a.m., bro. I don't know.
yeah.
So we were doing a podcast with Marlon at the time, and then we're just talking about it. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait, write in my notes. I'll shoot the little sketch after.
My
Yeah, but
mom
it did
does
good,
that
man.
shit to this day.
wakes you up.
Oh my God,
Bro,
bro. It's a
leave me
phone
alone.
call, something. It's insane. It's like, bro, what?
And it's so tough because you really be there trying to understand what they're saying. It's just like, yo, it's just not connecting right now, bro.
Yeah, I tell people, don't tell me
booting
anything you need me to remember, like before 10 a.m.
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay, 10 is crazy.
I
You're
won't-
an
Yeah, 10's
adult.
crazy.
Yeah, come on.
What's your
I
average
won't
get up?
retain it.
What?
10?
That's fair. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't average wake up is 10 a.m.
Y'all acting like you said noon, man.
No, come on, 10 a.m.
No,
is
but you're getting better, right?
For
It used to
like-
be noon or something like that, right?
Yeah.
You're
He's
working
an
way down to
influencer.
10.
Where you
Yeah,
gotta
like
be.
11:30. I be up very late. Like, you know, it's shit. If I went to sleep earlier, obviously, it would be,
Yeah.
I go to sleep at like 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah, it's gonna shift, man. I used to be a night editor. It was just,
Yeah.
bro, it's
too.
depressing though to wake up after lunch.
Yeah.
And niggas are
Yeah.
following up all day, like, all morning, and then
Yeah.
you just, yeah, good morning and shit.
I worked like a night shift where I was nocturnal. Like I went to bed at 8 a.m. Like
That's tough, man. I
It
can't.
was not good for mind, body, soul.
Yeah, no, it's depressing, dog.
Yeah.
Your parent ever calls and you gotta pretend that
You were up.
this is like your up voice, but they just know, bro. It's just,
I don't know how they know. They
they
always
just know, bro. I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, bro, I haven't talked today. It's my first time saying something.
I'm a little sick.
Yeah.
Before we start, I want to give you your flowers, bro. You guys,
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
pioneers of the space, especially over here. You are a genius, bro. From someone who makes content, your writing, the ideas, the shooting style, everything that you guys do is amazing, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
When we
Yeah,
started and it was just me and Clyde, he'd be like, we need to look like, you see how Jae Richards, and I'm like, all right. He's like, you see the way they edit? We need to, I'm like, all right, man, we can do it.
It's
I can't do it, but I can't edit
You do it.
even having you here is very full circle because I remember doing my own personal podcast at Ryerson. I remember I'd run into you sometimes on my way there, and Tresor was kind of like the first like influencer person that I had on the show, and I'd email you and Marlon every week, and y'all never reply.
Nah, they got algorithms and shit. It's all good. We'll just put it in the folder.
So
It's probably still there.
yeah, it's probably still there. But this is just a cool full circle moment to have you on, and
Yeah,
like
hell
Tresor
yeah,
saying, just to influence the city, everything. So
Damn, thank you, man. I just feel like we found a passion that we enjoyed and just got to. We had the support to just continue doing it and exploring it and trying new jokes out and perfecting the craft. So like it's a two-way thing. Like we needed the support to be able to have the space to, experiment with this and get better and get sharper.
Because y'all been in this game for a minute.
Yeah,
Like, I think people realize,
2011.
like how long you guys
2011.
have been putting the work in.
That was the first vid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, first sketch.
And you know what's funny? The first time I met Marlon was when you guys and Marlon and Lath and Malik and Femi did meet and greet at Celebration Square.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember I was like 16. I took the bus
That's
to
crazy.
Celebration Square, and I'm like, yo, I'm getting in these videos, bro. And I'm in the vlog from
Yeah,
that
I remember-
day.
I definitely remember,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And that was the first time I met Marlon, and that's when I started working with Marlon.
You were 16?
I was like
But
16.
you're not that
yeah.
much. How old are you? Like 30?
Oh
31?
my, yeah, 32.
Oh,
31.
okay, so
No,
you're not that
32.
much older than us.
32.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, and then people started calling me the guy from Marlon's videos.
Yeah, I trust for the longest time we're the guys from the Toys videos, the guys from Just Rain's videos, Just Rain's boys. Like, oh, you're fucking. I'm like, yeah, we do the event. Like, you're Just Rain's boys.
Oh my God.
You're fucking.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time.
Yeah, dog.
But how has it been now? Like evolve. I feel like you guys have like eras. Like you had like the For Y'all era, and then you had like the podcast Random Orders era, and now you're in like Office Movers era.
yeah,
so
the Judge Tycho era. Too.
Yeah,
Just Tycho, Just
Judge Tycho
Tycho.
era,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
you had Office. So like, how has it been? Like the evolution of you guys.
It's crazy. It just feels like another level. It's
Yeah.
we got to sort of. We didn't even do like drama or no computer stuff in high school. We just literally just enjoyed telling jokes and for some reason had a pull towards video and editing. So we started to do that. We got to experiment, and then we really had to figure out. We're trying to get our world star, and these niggas are roasting us. Like, yo, these niggas are not funny. So we were back to the drawing board week after week, just trying to figure it all out. So we learned that, and then we started working with Much Digital Studios, which at the time was a YouTube network. So to sign a bunch of channels and like manage you and this and that.
I wanted to be on that so bad.
Yeah, it
I
was a
wanted
cool
to be on
moment. It
that
was a
so
cool moment.
bad.
Yeah.
This is why they had like the poster on the building.
Yeah.
2016.
I was like, 15.
2015,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then from there, it was like we're meant to just do our thing and make our content on YouTube. But then it was like we're encouraged to also pitch random show ideas, not necessarily TV show, but just web series and this and that. So for years we figuring out like longer content. We made Judge Tycho, which was like
Whose idea was that?
that was like an old idea me and Travon had.
Really?
Yeah, we have a lot of ideas that are just like we don't have the resources for it now and can't really execute it, so we'll save it.
Oh wow.
And then you come back to it and like, yo, this is still a good idea. And in that case, we just pitched it and then got a little budget, put it together. That was just like us figuring it out. This is the first budget we ever worked with,
Right.
like a series budget. But that went well. And then literally because of how well Judge Tycho did, we got the deal for the TV show.
Really?
Yeah, like way back. We
So
were
it's
just
been in development.
yeah. It took years to. One, we had no manager.
Okay.
So it was just us, and then the network.
Is that a
was
good
like,
thing or a bad thing?
I just feel like we.
Extra 15%.
Yeah, it depends on the manager. If they're really offering, making your life easier and bringing you opportunities, then it's worth it. At the time, it was just tough for us because any manager you approach, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll fucking do it." You know what I mean? But it really has to be like, I feel like it has to be organic in a way and just really make sense. So for the longest time, it just didn't make sense. We were just our own managers, it's two of us. I'll do the editing and this and that, and Tron do some outreach and on the emails and shit, spelling shit wrong. But that's just what it was. And then the network, after we did Judge Tycho, they're like, yo, we want to do a TV show, but like you have to get representation just to make it fair. And then from there, we got our management.
Make
and
it
started.
fair. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What did
Just
they
like, you know, just someone looking out for you, somebody who like understands the space. Like we're still
No,
like
make
I
it
said,
fair
just-
for y'all.
Yeah, make it fair for us.
So they're like,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
we can't just rinse you.
Yeah, yeah,
Y'all
'cause
don't know
they-
what you're talking about.
You know, you just want somebody on
Yeah.
your, you know, in your corner looking out for you and
Gotcha,
making sure the
gotcha.
deal's
Yeah,
right
makes
and you know, asking for the right things, which was like a nice thing for them to do because they could have totally just
Yeah.
we would have signed that shit right there in that room, bro. Yeah.
And it been a 360.
You would have been in a
absolutely.
crib
Yeah, to this day, I would've
360.
been- yeah.
Every video for YE ever puts out.
It goes on the Much channel. Yeah, but so yeah, we figured that out, and then it was time to like learn the TV way and just apply what we learned doing short form content to long form content, and then just learning the production process and just the amount of people and steps and all that it takes. So last year was our first time. We did season 1, first time in TV. We were just learning as we go. Relying on our chops, our comedy chops, to we're just always going for the funniest and like the most. You know, we're just at the end of the day, we're making stuff that we are truly fans of. Like that's I feel like that's the best. You know, it's your best guide because shit change, people change, but it's just like you make what you enjoy. You know, you're having a good time, and then you meet like-minded people that also enjoy what you made. So that guided us through the process, along with people who really trusted our vision. It was just like really looking to us for the answers, which was like, it was like a wake-up call for us too, because it was just niggas were really at the table like, yo, so what color is the fucking thing on the wall, bro? And they're like, oh, damn, I didn't even think about that. And like, it gives you it's a challenge to actually articulate your vision in like grave detail. Like, yo, okay, this is exactly how it is, and this is why. And yeah, like I said, man, we just had an amazing team that just made season 1 happen. It went well, great reception. And then, yeah, we got renewed for season 2.
Yeah.
Congrats,
we're in-
yo. Season 2 coming.
Amen.
It was a good show. I mean, I knew it was
you.
going to be a good show. I didn't even have to
Thank
think
you.
twice, but it is a really good show.
Thank you.
Because, like, how did you guys think of oh my God, what's his name? I don't want to call him.
Lucas's character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, did you know that he was going to be, like, did it come, okay, we need a character who's, like,
Yeah, I
Latino
was-
or Spanish, but like,
yeah.
how did it?
found, like, the one Latino in
No
Toronto?
shade was my
Yeah, for
favorite
real.
character.
No, that's
Like,
fair. That's
I
mine
was
too.
in-
Yeah,
I was in tears. Like the elevator scene, I was in tears.
He's good, man. He's a natural. But
Yeah.
office movement in general, that came from me growing up and my dad having an office moving
real
company.
place.
Yeah, he had a real office moving company. He's been in the industry from like he was like 24, 25.
There's so
And,
many jobs you don't think about. Like I would never think that. Oh yeah, there's
Yeah, I know,
people
bro.
who move this stuff.
Even
into
me
this
growing
office.
up, I was just like, wait,
Yeah.
what do you do? Like, why so specific?
Yeah.
But it's just a world, and like there's like the days we got brought into work, it just felt like I was just thrown into like a totally different world, and like just the craziest characters, people of all different types of backgrounds and ages, and this guy's been to prison, and this guy's it's just a melting pot. And then on top of that, once my dad started his own moving company, we had to start just hiring family. So it was just like my Spanish. I'm Colombian and Jamaican. So on my Colombian side, we had my uncle Ricky. And that was him. That was literally him. He's just like barely any English. He's just like on the floor. Like he really shouldn't be there, man. We haven't got the best training or nothing like that. This guy has no idea what's going on. Just very simple instructions. And then I found Lucas's content during COVID. And then I think I saw a building I recognized in the background. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I thought you were from Miami.
Yeah, nobody knows he's from Toronto.
Yeah, they linked up with
Really?
him. Yeah, did the podcast, and it was just like super organic chemistry. I'm just like, yo, you're definitely we're working on the show. And we definitely need you in there. And
Jeez.
yeah,
Yeah, people be forgetting you
he's good,
Latino
man.
too.
yeah, I can forget sometimes. When That's how I was raised, bro. I got the Jamaican side.
Yeah.
My dad's Jamaican, my mom's Colombian, and my dad just in Fort. Even my mom was Jamaican. Even though she's Colombian. But she was making just curry goat, this, that, and just no Spanish food. I'm like, yo, what else? Fucking no,
Really?
pollo, no, you know what I mean? We ain't got no empanadas, nothing, bro. No Spanish, bro. I'm on Duolingo, bro. Fuck. I did not get the Spanish experience, man.
Damn.
Damn, are you kind of cheesy? You don't got no Spanish now that you're out in Florida? Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd love to be able to
would've
order
helped.
without
Yo,
fucking
everyone's
Google
Spanish
Translate.
in Florida, yo.
Oh, you bet.
Like sometimes I go to Miami, like, yo, what? Like, how is
Yeah.
everyone Spanish here?
they be
Yeah.
Spanish and MAGA.
What do you mean?
Not MAGA,
Oh,
not
like,
MAGA as in Jamaican, but MAGA as in
MAGA,
Trump.
like
like
Trump?
MAGA.
Oh, wait, hold on.
So MAGA, not MAGA.
Damn. Yeah, Toronto
You
fucked
want
my
me
head
Jamaican
up.
so bad.
MAGA.
You're counting on the days. You're counting on the
Spanish
days
and
until we
MAGA.
go. Holy.
My fault.
MAGA means something completely
Yeah,
different than
yeah,
MAGA.
yeah, I fucked that up.
MAGA.
they be Spanish and MAGA. They just Then you want to kick out the rest.
Yeah. I be going to Miami and like I feel like I'm the outsider because I speak English.
Yeah.
Everyone there, and they're looking at me crazy because I speak English. And I'm like, oh my God. I have like Google Translate on my phone talking to Uber drivers.
Yo, I heard the Ubers, they don't speak no English.
Bro, they don't care what you speak.
God.
You have to talk to your Uber driver like, you know when you try to like do the dictation on your phone, and you can only say certain words, like you can't say a full sentence.
Yeah, no, very precise. Just like, yo,
stop,
home.
corner, please.
Please. Bro, even in Mexico, they speak more English and shit. You be in Miami, like, oh, fucking.
And I've been to Mexico, and I'm in Miami, like, why am I fighting for my life in the airport? Ubers, like, I'm trying to tell him, man, make a right. He's no English. I'm like, please write. He's like, mama, no English. I'm like, oh my God. I'm fighting, and we're getting lost. And I'm like, sir, please, no English.
You gotta learn Spanish, man. Shit.
I have to. It's really bad. So I don't know how you're surviving. Is Orlando different? Or?
It's not even that, honestly, I don't struggle with that really. Just when I hit the real restaurants, it's just straight, no English in here. I don't know what's. I'm just that. This one? No, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's just. I don't know. I go around. I hear a lot of English, honestly.
Wow. Maybe it's just Miami.
Yeah, it's probably Miami. When we were in San Francisco, that was pretty like, I don't know about you, but whenever I was in the Uber, they didn't speak no English there either.
I had some English.
No, my fault. You're taking the Waymos. Yeah, you're taking
Oh yeah, the AI shit. I can't believe how many of them are out there.
Yeah.
How many what?
the Waymos. It's like the self-driving cars.
Self-driving cars.
Yeah, I don't know how you would it like.
Bro, they're just all over though. This last time I went, before that it was like 5-6 years since I've been there. It's just all cars with nobody in it. Fucking just driving.
On the
and
road,
it just works.
real?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, these are doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, man.
That should be.
I couldn't. No.
It was the cheapest option.
I got stressed watching your video. Like I couldn't be in the car myself.
But they don't go on the highways and shit. Like we talk. Yeah.
Oh really?
No, it just takes back roads.
Okay, that's fair.
And
But
they
then
stay in
it dropped you off in the place that you were supposed to go.
What I didn't know is it stays like it can only go to a certain area. So our B&B was outside of the area, so it just like dropped us on
Drop it off at the edge.
Yeah.
Why would it even accept the ride then?
We didn't know that.
No, I'm saying why would it as a self-driving car, if it's outside of your area, why would you even accept the ride?
Because I think it took us like to the streets, but it was just like a very long street. And
Yo,
it just said,
Chazar was
"Alright,
far
figure it
out, yo.
We were far. Yeah,
Chazar reminded me of the people that come here about a weekend and just stay in Brampton.
Yo, I got an Airbnb and a Pickering. Like, bro, like, why are you here? I hate when Americans come here for Caribbean and they get, oh yeah, so I'm staying in what's it called, Mrs. Sag.
That's
like,
not
yeah.
bad.
That's not too bad. That's not
Saga
too
ain't
bad.
bad.
Saga's pretty bad.
You're still out the way.
I'm not going
girl.
there. Are you going there?
No, but if your B&B is in Saga, that's not bad.
That's pretty bad.
You
You're
could
still out
be
the
downtown
way.
in 20 minutes.
We'll
No,
be in Burlington.
depending on where in Saga you
Banner
are.
prices, alright, maybe.
Depending
Okay,
on
if they say Hamilton though, then all right.
yeah.
crazy.
If you're like close to like Oakville ends, you're not getting downtown in 20 minutes.
No.
During Caribbean weekend, who are you saying like yes to when they're asking you like I'm in your city or whatever?
Do you get offended by that?
Yeah.
I'm in your city.
Yeah.
I don't get offended, but like, bro, like Google is free. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
tripping
what
by
am I,
something.
But they're
Mayor?
trying to link.
Oh, trying to link or asking me like what to do.
When they say I'm in your city, what do they want to do?
I usually take it as here are some suggestions.
Yo, I'm in your city. Give me a brochure.
I don't know if that's what they mean, so.
No, they're trying to link. Yeah, they're trying to link.
Usually, depending on the person, since I know what they're getting at, I'm like, all right,
you
cool.
can't do that.
Have fun.
So
I'm not the
You can't
mayor,
just
dog.
add in your
Don't hit
city.
me with that.
Yeah.
it's not
Do you
mine.
feel like, you're being like added as like a secondary plan and stuff? Like you don't feel like, because there's been a lot of discourse about the I'm in your city tweet.
I seen that.
Do you feel?
Oh, what's the tweet? Is this back?
What's the discourse?
Yeah. The discourse is that girls do not like when men do that because it's kind of like you're just kind of straggling them along, and it's like you didn't make intentional plans to be with me. You're just kind of trying to throw
While
me
I'm
in
here
there
type
with
shit.
it. Yeah.
Damn.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that way if you get that tweet? Is that more or less
Or
what
if I
they're
get that
saying?
message?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never taken it as like, oh, I'm a last minute plan, but like, I'm not linking you just because you said I'm in your city.
Yeah, I don't even care.
Like, to be honest, it's not like if I have plans and I'm in your city, that has nothing to do with me today.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they meant. I think girls just don't like dudes expecting because they're in the same city as you that you're gonna link them.
But it's also like, okay, if you're in my city now, that means you knew for how much time that you're gonna be. So why just let me know beforehand?
Yeah,
Like,
don't
hey,
pop
I'm
up in
gonna,
my city.
I'm gonna be in your city on this day.
But it depends.
Blah,
What
blah.
if they don't know you that well? Like you're cool. But
So then,
not,
if you don't
like,
know me that
make
well, don't
plans
I'm in your
cool.
city me.
See,
Yeah,
that's how I'm different. I'll link.
point.
If
Yeah,
I fake know you a little bit, I'll link.
Exactly. I'll do that. I'll do that too.
That is a man's privilege.
But you know how you have to frame
that's
it.
valid. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
But you have to, if you're doing it with women, you can't frame it into I'm in your city and waiting for them to be like, let's link. You have to do the opposite. You have to be like, yo, I'm here. Can you give me some suggestions? And then let them say it.
Trojan horse in there. With the Trojan horse. You Trojan horse in there.
Trojan horse.
Get Spanish food around here.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, nigga.
And you know, bowling alleys in the area. Just something so they know. So if they
Yeah.
diss, you weren't fully
You didn't
trying
go all
to.
the
Yeah,
way.
if you get a list of suggestions, you know she dissed you. It's just like, all right, nigga, 10 options. No.
But sometimes they could diss the suggestions. That happened to me once. I'm not going to.
How she dissed the suggestions?
I asked the girl,
No
Yo.
suggestions.
I asked the girl, like, yo, what's the best, I don't know, like, restaurant in the area? She just said LOL.
Oh,
I
damn,
would
she
never
been
talk
there
to her
before.
again.
Yeah, what'd you say before that? What?
Literally, not like,
What'd you do?
we were cool. We were on good terms.
I don't know, man.
I didn't know her that well.
LOL.
It was like a 40-foot shot. I'm not gonna lie. We weren't
That's fair. That's
flyest.
fair. That's fair.
Oh, I'm in your city text is a 3-pointer.
Yeah, you're sure.
Because if you do know each other like that, it wouldn't be this last minute. So
That's true. But I also get the if I post somewhere else, you're in my city. Like I get those all. I'm like, all right.
Because it's
Yeah,
a
no,
bad
what are you
signal. You be
fucking-
doing
it
it
is.
too.
It is a
not
bad
bad
signal.
signal.
It's a
Nah.
bad signal.
Nah.
She don't like
It's a
when I
bad
say she
signal.
be posting
Yeah,
bad signals,
exactly.
yo.
Who
throwing
is the
the bad
bat I'm
signal?
trying to signal?
It's a bad signal.
Who's the bat I'm trying to signal?
I know some bats.
Yeah, you.
Back signal for
Nah.
you to notice.
No, if
Yeah,
you
you might just be going about your day. Took a picture of I Love New York shirt.
right, like,
I love New York. I love it.
Yeah, but then you tag New York and you
Just
put
so
the
I'm a
happened.
tourist.
You put the red pin on the. Come on, yo.
That's all I'm saying. No, honestly.
but it's not a bat signal.
Yeah,
you
I
put
know.
the map.
You never hoping nobody replies in the
I
city?
don't care. My thing is, if there's someone that I wanted to see, they would have known in advance that I was gonna be there. So if
Yeah.
I just post, I'm just posting that I'm in New York.
That's it. That's all the part. Leave me alone in your city.
Yeah.
I'm here, nigga. I'm just my
I
trip.
promise you, if I wanted to see you, I would have let you know.
What about,
100%.
what about if it's like a hot weekend? What about like, let's say you're All-Star Weekend, right?
Yeah.
And then you drop the dot. You can't even think about all the people you know that's going to be there.
Because you
But
wouldn't
you're
know.
posting that just in case.
I've never
Someone's
thought like that, to be honest. I feel like I'm a pre-planner. So I'm like, yo, if I'm going to LA for also, yo, who do I know in LA? Like, I will think so hard. Like, who do I know in LA? Like, I'll go through Instagram, like, who? Okay, I gotta leave. Yeah.
I
go
really,
through all your
I really do
followers.
think
Yeah.
it's different for guys and girls though. Now that I'm hearing this,
Women are better
because
planners.
dudes are more like a girl will be like, "Oh, I'm here too." You'd be like, "Yeah." Girls aren't really doing that.
But also, I'm
do
always
none of
doing
that,
something
man.
every weekend. So it's like, if somebody's hitting me up,
Yeah, we know.
Like,
Yeah,
girl,
you're outside.
facts,
Yeah,
I be
you're the outside guy.
Like girl or guy. Like,
I'm indoors, man. I don't know none of this. I don't know what's going
But I
on.
feel like you've been indoors like your
Yeah.
whole life. Like, you're
Yeah.
not an outdoor guy.
That's my scene.
Like, I've seen you
Yeah.
outdoors
Yeah.
maybe like 3
Me too.
times since I've known you.
Yeah, no, by a tree and shit, chilling. That's it.
Yeah, and you're just like quiet, like in the background. And you're like, oh my God, Jay's here. And he's just like,
Seeing everything and shit. Yeah, bro. That's my scene. That's my style, bro.
but it's hilarious because it's like growing up, you guys made the sickest vlogs. So I'm like, how do you
Yeah,
balance liking being inside and having to make outside content?
It's a little more balanced now. I feel like we're just young and just going wild and going all over the place. And so
Okay.
even watching some vlogs, they're all funny, but sometimes I'm like, I wouldn't do that today. And that's fair. Like, we're young, we did it. It's out there. That's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I'm Mr. Indoors, bro.
You become even more inside.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah,
but like
yeah.
when I say inside, I mean like clubs or like, you're not like a clubber. Like, I feel like you've never
Oh, no,
been
no,
like
no,
a party
no, I'm
goer.
not really standing on the couch.
Yeah.
When we first moved downtown, for sure, that was like part of the lure of downtown. It was like, you know what I mean? Stand
Yeah.
on the couch, be outside and shit. But after 2 years, it's like, bro, it's the same party, same environment, same people.
You're
Why
right.
we keep going up? nigga?
Same
Gets
DJ,
old
same
quick.
set.
Shut up right now.
Same results.
To see you and the guys in the club together would be the most hilarious thing because you guys are polar opposites.
He's Mr. Outside?
What? He's doing like chin-ups like on the bar in the club.
Way
His-
too sexy comes on.
his
He's taking his
shirt is
shirt
off.
off and stuff.
Today?
You know?
Yes,
Like,
like last week.
Damn, when are you born?
What are we talking about? I'm
Yeah.
a 94. No, that did not. Last week, what are you talking about? I had my
That's
shirt
how
off.
you act, though. I mean, like, you're not
Oh,
gonna
in
be like,
general.
how
oh,
you
yeah.
act.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah.
outside every week, but, like, you're not, like, calm outside. Like, you outside.
Where do you go?
Like,
Where do you go? Bro, I don't know where to go. That's
He's
the
the
other part.
king
Where
of
do I go?
apartments.
that's, yeah.
Mr. Apartment?
Mr. Apartment.
I like when the episode titles.
If it's a good DJ there, or like I'm with a bunch of people and they're trying to go somewhere, for sure, apartment 200. But
You love Apartment 200.
I do, yeah. It's a cool
It's a
vibe.
little lounge, a little
Yeah, you know
hangout,
what I mean?
But it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also about the people that's with me too.
Fair.
I'm not
absolutely.
dolo like what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes. But it's more like if you invite me out or I'm supporting other people and then I promote too. So I gotta
promoter.
Oh yeah,
shake
that's
hands, kiss
different.
babies.
That's
You know what I
different.
mean?
Yeah, you gotta work.
Yeah,
You got your work.
Did you ever get roped into the because you're in the entertainment industry, you chill with other people in the entertainment industry? Have you ever been roped into the hey, we're going to the strip club?
Couple times.
Nah.
Couple times. It's not my scene, bro. It's so uncomfortable.
Did they
I was
get
like,
you?
I don't know.
Find it uncomfortable?
Hell yeah, I don't know what to do with shit. I just feel bad throwing money at them and shit. I'm like,
At them.
Nobody
I just got to work. You're doing your work.
It's an
I'm just
unnatural
dashing
act.
money on you. You know what I mean? It's just weird, bro. Yeah. My dad took me when I was like,
Oh, that's
what's the
fire.
age? What's the legal age? 19?
19, yeah.
Yeah,
And I was
maybe
19.
It was definitely 16.
Whatever was legal.
18 and 19.
And then,
Like a birthday?
yeah, for my birthday and shit. And it's just
Word.
like, yeah, grab a couple of dances, whatever. $20 a song. I'm learning this. But it's just so awkward to be like, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's $20. Like, all I got is 20. And they start like chatting it up and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna let you know I got $40. So like, you don't even want to,
Because they
you don't even
will
have to
tell
talk
you
to me.
8 songs went by in 30
Yeah,
seconds.
no, and
Like,
they blend too, so you don't even notice.
You don't know when the song changes.
Bro, you have no idea, man, but it'll get you.
Them Toronto
Yes.
one's trash though. He brought you to a Toronto one?
It's Toronto and Brampton.
Oh yeah.
Brampton.
There's
Yeah, it was
No,
bad.
no,
It was bad. It was bad. It was
Well,
bad. It was
near
bad.
Saga, like near the airport, they had some. Oh,
Was
her
that
was
over
there,
there?
right?
I might have.
This is before her, right?
way
He said he was
before.
18
Yeah,
or
no, I was
19.
18,
This
yeah.
is way before her.
That shit just kept changing names. Like that area has decent strip clubs.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't a restaurant before.
Yeah.
I was gonna say her is like a newer era of strip club, but it wasn't really a strip club per se. It was more of a club that had strippers.
You know, I never been.
Like ballet.
There's a difference. There's a difference
do you mean?
between strip club and club that has strippers.
Ballet and
That's like a
Wildflower.
loophole, legal thing.
Her was her
Wildflowers like
was
that
a
too.
club that had strippers. Booby trap is a strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Explain the difference.
Okay.
I get it. She's right.
So her is more
It's-
like you're in the environment. It looks like a club. There might be like a random girl working around naked. Might be shaking ass over here. She might be shaking ass over there. Maybe some money throwing. Cool.
And what are you
But-
doing? Eating?
you're in
a
a
sandwich?
section.
No, you're in the section. You're actually drinking. You're
Oh, so
partying.
it's okay.
So it's more
You're a
like
club.
you're partying, but it's more of a clubby vibe with just
Gotcha.
like kind of naked girls around.
Yeah.
When you go
Gotcha.
to booby trap, it's like okay, this is a strip club. Like they are
Yeah.
here to shake ass. They're here to
Okay.
perform. They're here to get money. They're here
climbing
to
on
like
stuff.
climb on.
and-
Yeah.
Like there's none of that.
Acrobatics.
So like strip club versus Hooters.
No. No.
Hooters
Her is
after
way-
hours. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm
inside.
The
saying?
Hooters baristas.
Like her is it's more on a larger scale of Hooters. Because they're still kind of like naked-ish. But like booby trap, if you throw enough money, like they are stripping. Like there's no
Yeah.
playing over here.
You hit up the booby trap?
I love booby trap.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite one?
What's the withdrawal? What's the average withdrawal? I don't even know none of this.
She wouldn't know.
Oh, someone
I
else
don't
is-
throw
She's
my-
not the one withdrawing.
I don't
Oh,
throw my
really?
own money in booby trap, no.
Who do you? I mean, I don't have to say, but what?
I just talked.
do you go?
So,
Who got the money?
so when I went to Miami last time, as a woman, respectfully, I don't like women.
That's what's up. Yeah.
So I'm not really into throwing
That's what's up.
money.
That's all good. Yeah.
So I'm not really into throwing my own money, like large amounts of my own money for
Yeah,
women.
nah.
But I will leverage thirsty guys to throw their money. So I'm kind of helping the strippers out as a liaison of
You're
more
just
money.
giving it. You're handing it over to
Yeah,
them.
so I'll just find a group of guys like, oh, oh my God, I'm from Toronto. Oh my God, this is so cool. Never thrown money before. And they'll just hand me stacks. Like, oh yeah, here, learn. And I'm like, okay, cool. In my head, I'm like, oh my God, how do you do this? But I know how to do this.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to help because I'm looking at them like, yo,
Hold this.
yeah, I got money over here. If you want to shake ass on me, I'll throw you bands because he's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Respect.
So it works.
Ladies looking out for ladies.
It works.
Yeah, that's good.
But I'm not going and taking out $1,500 of my money,
no,
USD after that.
Insane.
That's what
Well,
they be doing?
What do you think? You'll throw like
100 CAD.
15.
Mind if I throw a couple?
Yeah, dog.
What is booby trap the favorite you've ever been to?
ever?
Yeah.
It's up there.
All these cities.
There's
you go to
another one in Miami that I like. Was it Kings and Diamonds?
Connoisseur.
I've been to a few. Atlanta Onyx isn't bad either.
Yeah, you been to Tootsie's?
Magic City, no, been to Magic City, been to Onyx, been to Booby Trap.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure I've been to Kings
Strip
and
Club World
Diamonds.
Tour.
Yeah.
You been to Blue Flame?
No, I haven't been to Blue Flame.
How do you know all of
Blue
these?
Flame's in Houston though, right?
Blue Flame's in Atlanta.
these
Blue
names.
Flame's fire.
Oh, there's one in Houston that I want to go to. I forgot what it's called though.
I'm losing it. I can't think of all the
Yeah,
lyrics.
but yeah, strip clubs are a lot of fun though. I will say they are fun.
Strippers are fun, man.
I think so.
Yeah, Toronto has some weak ones, but
I'm booed up, man. I'm all good indoors. Even when I wasn't booed up, I was indoors, man.
nah, that's real.
I don't know what to do. Like,
It's a good
I'm not
place
gonna
to
take
be.
out enough to be there for
relate.
long enough and like waste these ladies' time and shit.
Being indoors, if you naturally want to be indoors, like that's a good trait to have.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like you don't have to battle with yourself to
Yeah.
go out.
No, bro.
That's a good
I
trait.
love
to
when
have.
plans cancel.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
It's
you
my
wouldn't-
favorite
oh
thing in
my
the world.
Yo,
when
don't
people cancel
worry. They're like,
plans.
sorry. Yo, thank you.
You're gonna hate me. Thank you. I will not. Believe me, I'm not gonna hate you. It's like,
Bro, it's
know?
all love, bro. Yeah. Next time.
you're gonna hate me. I can't. It's like, no, I'm not.
Nah,
Like,
dog.
this is adding to
I
it.
like going outside to a certain extent.
It's nice. No, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like going outside is nice.
I can't be
You gotta
inside
breathe.
too long.
That's fair. That's fair.
Especially if it's nice outside. Like
Yeah.
in Toronto, we have a certain window of good
Yeah.
weather. So if it's nice, and you were like that too. If it's nice, you were on in the group chat like, yo, what are man saying
Facts,
today?
yeah.
Anytime it was a day above 25 degrees.
Mr. What am I saying?
Yeah,
You just copy and paste it, bro. You just,
But
one of my
for me,
catchphrases.
it's like because I'm at home like all week, every day, just locked in my dungeon. All right, yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
feel me?
You gotta hit the ground.
Yeah, because I'll be especially like where I like film and edit and stuff. There's no windows. Like, I can't even see
Oh,
out.
dungeon
that's
for
fair.
real.
I'm in a
Jeez.
dungeon, so I need
not
to
healthy, fam.
be
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, we came from the basement too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's basement. Yeah, that's where we made skits and stuff and edited. And yeah, I know the feeling, man.
Made it out the bottom.
Made it out the basement.
Yeah.
Yo, so now that you guys are focused on the show, do you feel any pressure to try to like keep up what you had going on socials like YouTube and short form, trying to make videos and stuff like that while doing the show, or it's more like it doesn't matter right now, we're just focused on the show?
Mostly focused on the show, but I also feel like just in general, we stopped making sketch because the quality we wanted to keep up with was just, it just didn't make sense. And like on top of that, YouTube was sort of punishing shorter form content. So in general, we're like ready to, I don't know, we're trying to figure out a better way to still do sketch, which when the TV show came to be, it was like, all right, we still get to, you know, that's the way we get to, you know, write funny shit and create it on camera. But besides that, I feel like the podcast is the best way, just the way the internet works right now is like, it's the best content to put out. It's like easy. You could keep doing it. You could, you know, we still get to, you know, run jokes and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sustainable.
You said about
Exactly.
like sketch is like the kind of your avenue, and I've
Yeah.
heard that they say that sketch like that genre just is kind of dying because of TikTok, because the format of it is so like sketch. Like you can just nail something that like I get that like the spoof and parody that comes with. So do you find like you gotta kind of combat that, because you were doing that before TikTok was really a thing too, right?
Yeah, I wish I still love it, man. Just sometimes it's as simple, raw, just somebody in their bedroom with this random
Low
idea. Sometimes you go on
quality.
their page and like this is their only funny video, and it's just like it was just a hit. So I still enjoy that, but at the same time, I still love like production and getting something squeaky clean, and like I still feel like it's different if you like, you know.
I agree.
Even
Feels
so,
like it
like-
lives longer too.
yeah, absolutely,
Bro, not
Absolutely.
for nothing, even on TikTok and Instagram now, like scripted content isn't really working anymore.
it's tough, yeah.
anyways. Like doing skits on Instagram and TikTok, it's not really hitting anymore. Like it's things
They
have
They like that
turned.
wild shit.
People, I don't know. It depends on the pocket you're in too, because I see a lot of like sketch technically, but it's just like very lo-fi. Just
Yeah. It's like certain people still got it.
You know what I
but
mean?
like
Yeah.
as a whole, like it's not like a bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people
for sure.
successfully doing sketch.
But like technically, that's what
anymore.
Drewski does, right? He does
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
something in
yeah.
between.
But he's
medium.
at the top of it.
He's a social behavior analyst. He's not a comedian. Like he really takes that obscure moment, like the falling asleep and then like someone wakes you up, and like that's like a very like you cut through to find that moment. I feel like Drewski can like just do that, you know?
Yeah,
like he
for
finds
sure.
that little moment people didn't even know was there.
yeah, for sure. And
so
he's good
it
at
might be-
imitating everybody of different races as well. Like, it's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah. It works but like, yeah, that's his established brand. But I mean, like, if you were starting social media today and you wanted to do sketches to blow up, it's probably not gonna be the
yeah, it's
easiest
tougher.
thing to do.
Yeah, that's tougher.
It has to be very absurd with like everything has to have a hook, like like the very like first second. You can't build.
That's
at all.
true. You
Like,
can't. On social media
it's
now,
not-
because there's so
Build up
much.
to a payoff
You
and a
can't.
punchline and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's
You can't
literally
do that.
impossible.
No, not really. That's I mean anything's possible. It's just harder.
Much harder, especially
Attention
on like
spans.
TikTok.
Yeah, and it's tough to like put something together and it just flops. If you just put together a sketch and you just put all this work into it and it just like does nothing on the algorithm,
50
bro, that
views.
really hurt me.
That does.
And that costed money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you throw up a podcast clip, it doesn't do nothing, or whatever. Move
on to
on.
the next.
But, yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Keep pushing. Do y'all want to do Dear Relentless before we get into the real topics? Okay. So Jay, we started this thing that has really turned into a real thing.
Oh,
It's called DearRelentless, and people email us throughout the week about like dilemmas, and we get some really insane,
Damn.
wild stories.
real life shit.
No, literally. So we have some that we'll do because we're in a serious backlog of Dear Relentless. So we'll do like three.
We'll do.
Three. We'll see.
Yeah, they be making you read, dog.
I know people be writing their lives in here. Like we called it Dear Relentless Diary. People actually act like it's a diary.
Yeah, no, send me a voice note.
Like we thought about that. Should people send voice notes in? But then
It's not anonymous anymore.
They're not gonna
Yeah,
give it.
it's not
They're not gonna give it
anonymous.
up as much
That's
with
fair,
the
that's
crazy.
fair.
yeah. People be like, please don't say my name. Like, I won't say your name.
I got you.
Okay, we'll do one.
They
This
be
one
killing
is
me though,
called.
sending it from their personal email. Please don't say my name.
Some people do personal, or you tell they made like a fake email right before they sent it. Like
They're
it's
burning.
like my mom 1234
Damn.
at gmail.com.
For the heavy shit.
They only real numbers. Okay. My Dear Relentless entry. I'm having a hard time trying to explain to my brother certain things. My younger brother is 20 and is a full-on genius. Brilliant kid, but he's not the most sociable and he's on the spectrum. He's a bit autistic and he has Asperger's, but for the most part, he's calm. He's kind of like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. My brother wants a girlfriend. Funnily enough, now I wanted to try to hook him up. So we went on Saturday to a party and we were just chilling and me and him saw something happen. Basically, there was a girl who was sitting next to us who got a touch from behind on her back by a guy, and she said to the guy, "Don't touch me, I didn't give you consent." And she gave a sign that she wasn't interested. About 20 minutes later, another guy comes to the girl because she was a pretty girl and basically does the same thing to the girl, and she allows it and doesn't say anything. It was kind of obvious that the girl thought that the second guy looked nice, and that's why she allowed it. But my brother didn't understand it and jumped in and tried to be a good guy and say, "Don't touch her without consent."
That's real talk, though.
The girl and the guy both looked at my brother with a weird face and walked away. And my brother doesn't understand why the girl didn't want to be touched by the first guy because he saw lack of consent and just tried to stand up for her. I'm having a difficult time trying to explain this whole flirting versus harassment thing to him. I'm also scared if he gets a girlfriend trying to tell him how to read the room if the girl wants a kiss. Any advice on how to teach him how to talk to girls? Love the show, by the way, all the way from Guelph. Hashtag will never forget Mucho putting up numbers in Guelph 2017.
Shit.
Well, legend.
Going to work? How many lives have you lived?
Damn.
Edinburgh fucking
was that?
legend.
From the G to the T? Damn.
Trapper's legend.
Word.
Palace
Damn.
legend.
Damn, Mooch.
Yeah.
Now this is the second time where someone is like
Mentioned Mucho
Oh, damn, yeah.
in an
This guy's
interesting light.
Guelph demon.
The legend.
I lived a life there. Oh,
Okay, well, how do you guys feel about flirting versus harassment?
it's real, man.
I mean, because you guys are all fairly good-looking guys, so I'm
thanks,
sure
dog.
you. Okay, calm down. So I'm sure you get the more of the flirting versus being the harasser.
Well, I'm never the harasser.
Oh, hell
This is-
no.
That's never happened.
No. I'm saying,
I'm never the harasser. We'll put that out there.
but what I'm trying to say is, I'm sure both those guys were.
The
I don't
social
know. I'm not
cues.
saying I'm sure, but from what I'm reading, they both did the same thing. But she wasn't attracted to the first guy, so she gave the first guy like, "Yo, don't touch me." But the second guy, she might have found cute, so she was like, "Oh, let it slide."
Yeah.
And the brother didn't understand that. So I'm saying, how do you feel being men in that position of you could either be the flirter or you could be the harasser, depending on if you're attracted to you or not?
I mean, I don't think it's that hard. Like, there's just certain things you can't do. Like,
No, but it's
there's
some-
certain like boundaries.
Yeah, I'm not
that
touching. I'm not- no touch.
initially you just
You
shouldn't
never
cross.
touch.
Initially, no.
And it might work because she finds you attractive,
You're
but
rolling
that
the dice,
doesn't,
yeah, you're
that
rolling
doesn't
the dice.
mean
Yeah,
that doesn't mean
yeah.
it's still something you should do and make a regular practice.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna see a random girl and go up to her and touch her like without speaking to her.
Okay.
Yeah,
how
that's
do you
scary.
how do you start the bubble?
I told you, you do
Yeah,
the
that's
leg.
different. Yeah, once you're in the basement, you agree to different the basement jam rules.
So when you're in the basement, that's when you consent to the bubble.
Nah, I
No
wouldn't
way.
even say that. Don't put that. That's not what I'm saying.
I
But that's what niggas are saying. That's what they're saying. But yeah, back in the day, shit, you do the grabbing, but it's like the touch, just like yo, everything.
But even the-
with this,
Eye contact first.
yeah, exactly. And that's,
Eye
that's
She'll
what
give you
they're
a
saying,
look
no.
that you know.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
But there's never usually eye contact first, though.
It
Back
depends.
in basement jam
They
days.
used to check. They used to check me.
See,
Just a little tap, like, yo, you down with this? And then she's like, nah. Or yeah.
Not true.
That's how it
Basement
goes.
jams
That's how I
dance.
did it. I wasn't.
Yeah.
You were that man could have this dance in a jam?
Yeah. Without saying it, I was like body language. Yo,
Yeah, body language.
Yeah, body language.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
I feel him.
Bro,
I
you
feel
gotta
him.
check.
I
Because
feel
I
him.
don't know.
I feel him.
Because this would be very embarrassing if I just really went for
Yeah.
it and then it was just a shutdown. You know
I feel him. I was never a sneak up from behind bubbler.
No.
You gotta
That's
see
crazy,
me.
yeah.
You gotta see me first, and then you know. But
There's
I told you
lead
that's
up
why I
to the like,
Yeah, you secure your wall.
Exactly.
Hold the wall.
Oh,
I was
you have
always
to
on
hold the wall to
Yeah,
hold your
secure
spot.
your wall. So you're trying to deal with this over here. And then,
The most you could do is maybe like the arm out. If she puts
well,
her,
you have to
then you
dance. Hell
spin
yeah.
around, you're good.
Real talk.
Or I told you I would do the leg. That's the closest
the
I would
leg?
get.
Yeah.
You put
Elaborate.
one leg out. She does the check.
Where's the leg right now?
The leg right here.
Where do you put the leg?
So
Like
it's right in front of you.
if she's in front, right?
Yeah.
Or no, say she's right here.
Okay.
You do the one leg. She sees you there.
okay.
She
Gotcha.
verifies you. Then you can slide in
Verifies
fully,
you.
right?
Yeah, that's the verification
Face
system. Yeah, real yes,
Because if she's not on it,
Yeah.
easy. Just put the leg back and keep it moving.
Yeah, dismount real quick. Yeah.
Be ready for verification to potentially go wrong, and you got to
Yeah.
hold that. It's
But
not-
I would
that's all.
never.
But that's
I
what
would
it's
never
about. Yeah, that's what it's
grab.
about.
I would never physically like touch the girl.
No.
to Get the
Some
ball.
guys don't
That's not my
grab, but
scene.
they'll just like push up behind you.
No,
Like
that's
you'll
too
have
much.
no look at all, and
Too
you just
risky.
feel.
Yeah,
and
no, I
that
don't do
only
that.
ever works if the girl just inherently finds you attractive or is
risky.
interested already. Yeah.
Okay, so
No, but that's not necessarily
Who
true.
told us sneak
Yeah, he
bubble?
hasn't said anything. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
no, listen,
Mr.
Trezor,
Wealth?
out of your hundreds of bubbles, okay? You probably caught 100.
That's good.
Or no,
Yeah, sure.
hundreds.
I
Maybe
don't know about
1,000.
100.
Wilt
A
number.
1,000
That's a lot.
bubbles?
I don't know.
I don't think I've even gotten close. brother.
Okay, let's
You're
say.
Mr. Dance at the parties?
Nah.
Okay.
You used to be though.
Yeah,
Think
I
about
used
how
to
long
be.
we started
Facts.
bubbling.
My bubble count is probably under 100.
No!
All agree.
You were getting,
Let the man live his
you were
truth.
getting
Yeah.
five a
He's at
weekend
99,
for
bro.
5 years.
Yeah.
You
99.
caught more than 100
No, I
bubbles,
wasn't.
fam.
Come on.
What are you
Trezor.
talking about?
Okay, let's just say 100.
All right,
just for
whatever.
the
He said, let's just
progressive.
say
All right, fine. One
When
more.
do you start bubbling? Like what?
Like 13?
13,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay, you're gonna be 30 this
Yeah.
year. In the last
Talking about
what?
100.
Right?
What?
Possibly.
But you stopped
Okay,
bubbling,
anyways,
though. You
yeah,
continue-
like
you still bubbling
you
to
don't
these days?
bubble every single party.
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
you
fair
go.
enough. It tailed off. But so let's say you
That's fair. That's fair.
let's say you've had like 100 bubbles, okay?
Sure. Okay.
There's never been one where you can tell the girl dance with anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so and then you just like, all right, me
I mean,
next.
Yeah.
put me in my own clip, nigga. I haven't done that.
You know what I mean?
There are
and then you
girls-
just, me next. You know what I mean?
There
That's
are girls like that, but I would
that's
still
it.
verify.
Charitable bubbles.
But I still verify. them.
Charity bubbles.
Yeah,
They exist.
No, real talk. Yeah.
For sure.
We gotta check.
I'll still verify. I just know that the percentage is high because she was
Yeah.
dancing
Yeah,
with 10
yeah,
other
you
dudes.
got good
That's-
chances.
that's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
better-
Yeah.
You gotta check, man.
as a good rule of thumb, definitely tap on the shoulder, get some eye contact, do something like that.
But the no look bubble, like it, I don't know. And I've had this conversation. I had it with my girl too. I'm like, yo, I don't know if it's worse if like, say she was to dance with someone, say at like Caravana, right?
Right.
Is it worse if she doesn't look at the dude she's dancing with, or she looks at the dude
And then says
verifies he's cute, and then dances with him?
No dancing.
No, not at all.
Bro, there's no dancing. What?
That's
Just
okay.
no
Yeah,
Bro,
we
you logged
strict.
out.
We strict.
Bro, you logged out.
You logged out.
Bro, I'm not
logged
doing it
out.
either. What? Nah, we don't need that.
It's a little easier for you to stop when you barely started.
Dance with me, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're no. What? Nah, I used
But
to
what
get
if you're
down with the
not
bubbles.
there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna do that.
I said,
She's
but
not
I
gonna
said,
do
I said I was crazy. I said don't have an urge to bubble other men if I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, that's
Real talk.
It just
man.
doesn't.
Who's
It
this?
just doesn't
Who's
excite
this
me.
nigga?
I don't think we said you were crazy.
You guys are like really, nah, or you're like boo or whatever you say.
Damn, God, yo.
Yeah,
We're
you
booing
said
you?
something. I think Tristan
I don't
said
remember
that
that,
we booed
but
you.
maybe it's possible.
But I just said the older I get, the less urge I have to bubble other guys if
Well,
I'm
yeah.
dating someone.
Yeah, real talk.
yeah.
Why? What-
Even
what's-
if you
what
go
happened?
to
What are you gonna
like
do?
fucking Trinidad Carnival or something.
I will never be a Trinidad Carnival.
Oh, true. You don't even like so.
Yeah, no, they'll
No.
fucking.
But even if I'm at, say like Jamaica Carnival, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I still probably just bubble my girls.
Hell
Yeah, real talk.
Because what am I bubbling this man for?
And he's gonna be like, nah. Just leave it, bro.
But anyway, sorry.
And times
the
have gotten.
advice-
My
Oh,
bad,
yeah, yeah.
Wait, they didn't ask you about bubbling, by the way.
No, real talk. No, but real talk. Kind of same thing.
Yeah,
But it's hard for him to pick up on
Yeah,
social
just-
cues if he has like Asperger's and stuff.
So you could break
This is tough to pick
You
apart
could-
even without Asperger's.
No, listen,
can
you
pick
could
up on
break it down to homeboy analytically, okay?
Use science.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
real talk.
The second dude went for a high risk, high reward move.
Wow.
Both dudes went for high risk. High
Yeah,
reward.
they both did,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he got the high reward, the second one.
Right.
Right? Don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't risk it.
Yeah, play it safe. Go for maybe medium risk, you know what I mean? You say high and then maybe she's like, ew. At worst. You know what I mean? But
Which is, that's pretty bad.
yeah, it is pretty bad, but it's very unlikely that that's gonna happen, and you won't be blamed for harassment. Right? I mean, you do not have to play the same game those two guys are playing.
yeah.
You can still win by playing a less risky game.
Yeah.
That's a clip. Cut that up, man. Nice, wholesome clip of the week.
There you go. I brought it back.
Change your pace.
Tell him that. Different. Yeah, you have to explain to him that in this life, we're all here, but different people are playing different games.
Oh, real
and there's
talk.
different rules for different people.
That's facts. Double
So you
standards.
can't think that, you don't have the same rules as you. Everything's different.
Yeah.
He's tall, he's really muscular, like it's different. There's different rules,
talk.
If people like that, they like that. If they don't like it, they don't like it. You feel me?
Always ask.
Facts.
Oh, he's not muscular?
Yes, no, he's a gym every day, man.
But the way you said, oh, he's tall.
I didn't even
I'm not
hesitate.
that. Yeah, that's fair.
He's not. He knows he's not.
What? Tall? Yeah. Oh, it's actually, he knows it's good.
It's all good.
Yo, y'all are.
Well, yeah.
Listen, I mean, I know myself. I'm a good 5'9". You know what I mean? I figured the rest out. Yeah, there you go.
5'9"?
Hey,
Zoe won't allow you to be whatever.
I'm the
height
only
you
nigga
are.
that actually says his real height.
Yeah, he might be
does that
5'9". Oh, because you guys be lying about your height. Because you say you're 6'4", but I
I'm
don't.
6'4". Go get a
Nah, I
measure
don't
tape.
know,
Now, once you get to that height, they don't be
Yeah, you just
capping,
rounded. You just let them tell you. They're like, no, you're not.
Because you're what? 6'2"?
6'2".
And you're 6'4"? And you're what? You're tall.
pretty
You're like
tall.
what, 6
6'5"?
Probably, yeah. You're taller than me. So.
type shit?
Right. They always tell me I'm wrong, literally, every time.
I don't know it in centimeters, but
What, they be saying you're exaggerating?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you're way taller. You're like, no, you're not. You're not that tall. I'm like, all right, nigga, fuck it. Why'd you ask me?
so I should go for the under then. I should just say I'm 6'2" then.
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know.
Over deliver.
Anyways, yeah. He has to tell his brother that, like, his brother needs to play it even field. Don't try to be the guys that touch the woman first.
Play it
that's
safe.
good
Always
advice.
play it safe.
Real talk.
No matter what. Even with when you have a girlfriend, I think you should still play it safe.
What? Yeah, hell yeah.
To a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just.
Yeah, you gotta check.
Yeah, you gotta
Right,
check
yeah.
it.
You can't just do anything
You
you,
can't just
want.
do anything you want because you have a. Yeah, it's not like all of a sudden.
But you could pull that move. You could pull the move the dude did at the club.
Yeah, touch the
Oh,
shoulder.
run your moves. Yeah, run your
Yeah,
moves.
sure, but like there's still a level of playing it safe,
Yeah,
just to respect everyone's feelings. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, oh, she's washing dishes, you got her by the neck, like, bro, what? Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
intense. Yeah. Let her finish.
Yeah.
With the dishes, nigga.
Or like, maybe you like do like a smooth little move, or but you can't always be on 10. You gotta
Yeah.
That's real.
approach
talk.
things calm.
Hell yeah.
You know, I feel like men get a little bit too comfortable just because we're together.
Oh, really?
Really?
Nah, that's not me, though.
That's not me.
But that's the thing for sure.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like what? Or what?
Yeah. You're not in that mode always.
Yeah, real rap.
That's terrible. You know how
What?
you know how OD what type of OD stuff you have to do to make your girlfriend feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're wilding if you're bucking
That's a
out.
lot. The girl's like, yo, you need to chill. Damn, bro. Hold on. We can take a walk.
That's bad.
Oh my God. Okay, let's do another one. DearRelentless, smelly problem. Oh dear God.
Damn.
Who problem?
Smelly problem. DearRelentless Diaries, you guys are goated. Enough said. Keep doing your thing. The pod is always a vibe, and I appreciate how you keep it raw and real. Is that a pause? I don't know. Okay. I'm writing about,
You're a woman.
Pause that, fellas, or what? Are we doing it?
Stop taking our shit.
I'm writing about something that's been weighing on me for a while, and it's honestly starting to escalate. It's about my best friend. We've been close for about 10 years. Ever since around COVID, he's had this ongoing issue. He smells. And I'm not talking about a one-off after a ball run or a gym session. It's consistent and strong, and it's getting worse. He gained a bit of weight after lockdown, which wasn't a big deal at the time, but over the past year or so, the smell has become really noticeable, like being in his car, going to his place, or even just chilling in public. There's always an odor. It's embarrassing because if I can smell it, I know others can too, and it's just not a good look. About a year ago, I brought it up to him gently. He's kind of sensitive, so he brushed it off and made excuses about his clothes or detergent or whatever. A few months later, a couple of our friends and I brought it up together. Oh, geez. He was still a bit defensive, but to his credit, he said he'd changed, bought hygiene products, and he didn't want that reputation. But honestly, nothing's changed at all. And now it's to the point where girls are pulling me aside saying not to bring him out. It hurts because that's my guy. I've tried twice already and I don't want to embarrass him or make him feel like we're clowning him. But at the same time, it's affecting how people see me too. What should I do? I feel stuck between wanting to protect his dignity and needing to protect my own image and peace. I'm really trying to come from a place of love and this is getting out of hand. Appreciate any advice you can give. Conflicted but loyal.
I never understood this. Like, how do you, bro? Sometimes I'm like, how do you not? Like, it's so loud. How are you? You're the body that is coming from. How do you not getting?
You're
this?
not hearing
bro.
this?
I don't. Yeah, you should be able to hear.
Loud.
It's ringing, bro. I never. Yeah, I do. I definitely dealt with that, especially at work, bro. Like,
Really?
we had certain guys
office moving, not office movers.
No.
Right.
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, other movers.
Oh,
Like they'll call everyone
No,
else will
like,
call.
but not the show. The
No.
Okay,
Real life.
Everyone smell good on set.
No. Real life. We like call him his name to his face, but then behind his back, he's like, "Oh, that's stinky." Like, real talk, bro. They don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you? I don't know what to do. It's tough. Like, I don't know how. I don't know. It's very layered.
Y'all
like,
go first.
For this dude, I think you kind of have a luxury though. Since it's your friend, you could be a bit tougher.
yeah.
You can literally tell him, brother, you stink.
And it's not opinion. It's like, yo, this is here.
Fact. This
Like,
is fact. You
Yeah, they're
stink,
strong on the
bro.
spot. Like, you know what I mean? You're heavy.
Like, and I know, like,
Bro,
they're trying to bring it.
That's how my dad would tell. Like, literally, there's one guy who came to work and he's just stinky, but great guy. Man, it's always the nicest people too.
Oh yeah.
And then he's just like hard work, everything. But bro, especially when he lost his sweater, he just pure stench. And then my dad was on the road with him one day and he just told him, like, yo, man, you're kind of just heavy on the smell. And then, yeah, it hasn't changed. I don't know what it is.
Oh wow.
I don't know, dog.
Yeah, you got to tell, bro.
Maybe
But
it's a
it's
medical. Some people it's
tough.
a medical thing, but like, how do you counteract that?
He has to see a specialist, low key.
Yeah, real talk.
Because it's obviously he's trying.
Yeah.
No, you got to show me that too, though. Like, let me see.
Are you really trying? Like, what are you using?
Let me put it on. Like, I'll put
What are you?
I'll literally like go to the
put it on,
store,
it's
me grab the speed stick, the Irish Spring. Let me see you put it on.
Word.
And let me monitor it. Okay. Like, let me see what's going on.
Are you
Like,
putting on enough layers?
Your technique
Like,
might
what's
be
going on?
wrong. Yeah.
you got to lap it up sometimes.
Or you might be just using a type of deodorant that doesn't work well with his body. Because that happens too. Some deodorants just
true.
don't fit everybody. You got to
Well,
switch
now
it
it's
up.
because the aluminum free ones. People be doing, and
You
sometimes
need the aluminum. You need
Just
it.
get
No, I'm aluminum free. I work.
I'm
depends on-
aluminum free too, but sometimes
What y'all scared of?
Aluminum.
But what's the aluminum gonna
Well,
do?
they say like the aluminum and cancer and toxins.
Yeah, I don't want metal in my shit. I feel like
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told me about it.
Yeah, they should have told me that either. I was fine until I learned about like, oh,
Don't
shit.
you smoke hookah?
Hey, T, man. You have to put her on board. You know, body slam like that.
What does smoking hookah have to do
Charcoal
with?
off the foil.
But I
you
mean,
inhaling
like-
that.
The
Yeah, you
natural
choose your battles, though.
deodorant.
You know what I mean? I'm going to smoke my hookah. I'm going to go aluminum free.
Yeah.
On the pits.
I can't have aluminum deodorant and hookah.
True.
You put the parchment paper on top of the hookah.
Yeah, like I can't do
no
both.
aluminum.
Fair. Fair.
But yo, low key.
And I don't smoke hookah often. I wear deodorant every day.
Real talk.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Except if you love Lavelle, it's every time. But but low key, like he might actually be trying, and he has like a fungus problem or something. Like,
Bro, you got to share that with me because like now, like I'm concerned. Like everyone, like it's all on our minds. Let's like talk about this. Like let me know so I can have your back, do the PR for you.
Yeah, I get you, but he might just have to see a specialist for real. Like,
Yeah.
And now that it's starting
agree
to
with
affect all of us too, this has to come to an end now.
Yeah, bro.
So this isn't going to go over well. But I think in my experience coming across people like that or having friends in my life or like coworkers or anything like that where it was like this type of issue where it's like, yo, this is a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
What I've come to realize in almost every single one of these instances is that not caring about how good you smell is a mental health thing.
Oh.
Like, you know, and this kind of goes over not the greatest with black people because we were not allowed to take showers and baths and we're about cleanliness and everything, right? But when that is a sign of not caring, you are depressed. Like you are so far in a hole that you don't even care that you smell bad and people are telling you that you smell bad and stuff like that. So I kind of feel like when you approach this kind of topic and stuff. That's kind of where when people smell bad, when their rooms are in disarray and stuff like that, like I kind of look at that as like, people don't do that. Like that should make you uncomfortable. So if you are okay with it, that is a sign that you're not in the greatest mental space.
You think their nose is picking it up, or do you think they muted it out? Like
they don't care. That's the mental state that you're in.
They become nose blind to themselves?
Because people do that with their room, where they come in and their room will smell crazy and it's dirty and everything. Yeah. They're peeing in the bottles and stuff like that. And I'm just saying how depression people people that get into trenches of like their mental health and everything like that, where they don't leave their room and everything. That is So I kind
what in the Risa Tisa?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
you guys know Risa Tisa?
Yeah.
You never watched Risa Tisa story?
Was it?
It's like the fifth. What was it? Like a 50-part series on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
50? Oh no. I miss every trend.
I just think when you saw this,
you didn't know about it either.
We talked about it, but I will say this that was an angle that I wasn't ready to hear.
Yeah, me neither.
That might be a real what he's going through.
I believe that's true, but I don't know if that's applicable in this sense because dude said he's trying. It's different if he's saying, "Yo, I don't care."
That sounds like a person that doesn't give a fuck.
Deflector.
I'm trying, stop with this.
But why not
like,
quick swipe?
We're assuming that's what he's. We don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah,
I think
because he could be like, "Bro, I'm trying. Like generally, I'm trying, and it's just not working."
Yeah, show me. Lord, let me help.
If you're trying and you care about this and you know what it's like to be around somebody else that smells bad, you would figure this out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a good question to ask then.
What lengths would you go to your friend to like help them in like a situation like that?
Whatever
like,
you need.
Nah, you just gotta tell them, bro. Like honestly, you guys should be
like would you help him put deodorant on?
I'm not putting it off for
Not
you.
like that. I would have taken it honestly, but it just be like, bro, we should have the relationship that's good enough
I feel
to
like
like.
women were different.
I'll verify.
Like women, like if something's wrong with our bodies, we would like help.
You're washing your butt.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what?
All right, he took it to.
Like, what are you doing?
Like I would lift my friend's armpit and show her how to put deodorant on.
Maybe the smell
If you
not
gotta
coming from
take
there.
Hold up.
Hey man,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Blue check, bro.
I never.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't
never
put
experienced
on.
that.
Full body
I wouldn't
thing
put
for
on nobody's deodorant, but I'd smell your arm for you.
Ooh, no, I'm
No,
not
but if
doing
you
that.
smell it, it's
Not
yours.
like nose to pit, but like,
Yeah, I'm taking you. Yeah.
Yeah, you would do that, but you wouldn't put the deodorant on.
why do I? You're a grown man.
Yeah, but I'm smelling your armpit.
I'll watch you put it on, but I'm not putting it on.
Do you watch Sex? You guys don't know about Sex and the City? Do you guys watch it? Never.
Yeah, come
Carson,
on.
my
I know
Carson.
about Carrie.
Yeah.
You watch Sex and the City, bro?
I watch by the TV.
a little vaguely? I've
Okay.
seen it.
I know
I'm
about
looking at
Carrie.
the episode. There's an episode where I think it's Samantha and like her diaphragm gets stuck, and like you know what diaphragm is? Is it Is it called diaphragm?
This
This part and shit.
No.
That's
is
your
it called
diaphragm.
a diaphragm? No. Maybe it's. Huh? No. What are like the female condoms?
A dental dam?
diaphragm.
No. It's because it's called diaphragm. Okay, so I'm not wrong.
Oh damn.
People in the comments might kill me, but I'm pretty sure it's called diaphragm.
Chat GPT.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, for sure.
So anyways,
Yo, you be getting freaky. This guy right here, man.
So-
I'm not trying to wear a condom today. You do it. Right.
I'm a feminist, is real.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Me too, brother.
So in the episode, Samantha's diaphragm gets stuck.
Yeah.
And she asks, she's like, yo, one of y'all gotta help me. And some of them are like, yo, hell no. And Carrie, I think it was Carrie's like, all right. Or I think, no, Carrie's diaphragm gets stuck. And Samantha's like, fuck it, I'll do it, I'll help you. So I guess she has to like go in there and like help her pull her diaphragm out. But I'm saying, what's like the male equivalent of that?
There's none.
No, I'll drive you to the doctor and then I'll wait for you.
Women have different problems. Yeah.
Let me know when to pick you up.
like what is the male
There's
equivalent?
none.
Yeah, I don't know what to. Yeah.
Say, damn, dog, that's fucked up, bro.
Ball
What are
up
you
top.
doing after that?
Word?
There's none.
I reject the premise of the question.
Yeah, there's none.
That's crazy.
You win. Yeah.
Anyways, at the end of the day,
You could ask him a bunch of stuff for real though.
Maybe
you
approaching it like it's a mental health thing could maybe help
I
you gain
don't know about- I don't know
perspective.
about
That might be
Get a
offensive.
Get a-
yeah.
Like,
You
nigga,
know
I
what you
cra-
need to do? Because sometimes you really need to feel pain before you realize. Get a girl to tell him.
Ooh.
Damn, that's real.
Get a
rap.
baddie to tell him.
That'll
real
fix it.
rap.
That'll set him straight.
Yeah.
That's real rap.
That's tough love.
that'll
That's like
set him
that's
straight.
yeah.
But
That'll
it's
set
real
him
though.
straight.
That'll work though. It should work.
You gotta get a girl to tell him. You gotta be standing in the back like this.
Yep.
And if he doesn't care about that, then you know it's mental.
Yeah, at that point you're too far gone.
Yeah.
When do you stop being boys?
Oh. At that
The
point.
age?
Sometimes, yeah. No, I mean like, stop, like cut it off. Like, I can't hang.
Oh,
Like all Skype.
Oh, like if you stay?
Yeah, like all Zoom,
jeez.
like all FaceTime and shit. Like when do you go?
All Zoom is crazy.
After the smelly intervention, I'm done.
Yeah, I think that was last
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot, bro.
Intervention is
You
a
ever-
big thing.
You ever
Like,
got a headache from a stench? Like, fuck.
yeah.
A fucking headache
Now you
is
don't
real
respect
stench.
me.
Real time.
Oh, jeez.
Facts.
Headache, yeah. Facts.
Okay, let's do
What's
one
next?
more.
I've been in Ubers, just give me a headache.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, smelly Uber is the
By the time I get to
worst.
work, like I'm sick.
What
like,
city got the smelliest Ubers?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Huh?
You're baiting now.
Just
setting
keep going.
things up
Just
for.
keep going, yeah.
Yeah, I hate personal smells unless it's like fragrant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it just, I don't like
Yeah.
smelling people. Someone that's been in the car all day driving around, now you get in there like, I don't even stink necessarily, but it's just,
Yeah.
Just
Just
a
keep
smell,
some natural
yeah.
it smells
stench.
personal.
All right, ready? Let's
Stench.
Oh, I hit
do
it
one
too
more.
early.
No, it's okay. Dear Relentless Diaries, the first time, please keep me anon. Okay. Hey guys, I just wanted to say I'm a huge supporter and have been tuned in for a year now, constantly replaying your episodes. I just have a little situation and was wondering if I could get some advice from the cast. I'm a 19-year-old girl. Oh my God, you're young. I'm a 19-year-old girl and already feel a bit embarrassed because I'm a late bloomer. But I've been with my boyfriend for a few months who is aware I'm a virgin and has been very understanding. We've already had combos about having sex and feel like it can happen anytime now. I just want to know from Zoe's perspective, being a woman, what to expect and how to prepare, and also from the guys, some tips and tricks on what a guy may like.
Nah,
Much love.
I'm not doing that.
Tips and tricks. Tips and tricks.
Your advice.
Jay just
Grab a
Dude,
magazine.
tricks on the tip. Anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
Why?
Clyde gave advice already. All right, go
Well,
ahead.
I'll handle this one. What I will say as a woman, there's no way to prepare for the first time. And
My bad, dog.
there's no way to prepare for the first time. Like, the first time is going to be the first time. Whether you plan a day or whatever, like, with all due respect, it's going to suck. I don't know a lot of girls who've had a great first time experience. Maybe there's some, but mine was not. So all I can say is if you're in a relationship, great. If you're open, great. Do it with him because you seem to trust him. Don't try to do no tips and tricks on the first time, yo. Just feel what it feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Tight shit? Not yet. Just for the ladies, yeah.
Yeah. Don't try to impress him. Don't try to do nothing crazy. Don't watch no videos. Don't ask nobody for tips. Just try to, yo.
But,
Just try to I don't want to say get it done, but just get used to
Job's
the
not
feeling.
finished?
Yeah, just get used to the feeling of it, and as you become more comfortable, then start to try to work in the tips and tricks and whatever you want to do. But don't try to go in there acting like a pro and I can do this and no, because you're not. It's not gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. So just go in there and, I don't know if he's a virgin. If you're two virgins, God bless.
Jesus.
But eventually,
Gotta start a fire.
sex is like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? Start a fire is disgusting. Sex is like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be wobbly in the beginning. You might need a training wheel. And eventually, you get your two wheels on. And then when you finally know how to ride the bike, you go hop on that bitch anytime you want. You already know how to ride the bike.
Tight shit.
So right now, they haven't rode the
no, real talk. For
So
them.
right now you haven't rode the bike yet. So prepare for the bike ride to be you might fall. It might be embarrassing. It's gonna get weird. The handles might feel loose. It might be a
keep
whole
biking.
bunch of
Momentum, yeah.
So, but don't, like I said, dude, the worst thing you do is go in there, act like you know what you're doing. Don't do that. It's not gonna end well. So just be comfortable, be natural, try it. And then the more you do it, you start to figure out your own tips and tricks about what everyone's different too.
You're not scoring 30 on the first game.
Absolutely not.
real, right?
I don't even think you're even like scoring on the first game.
No,
Like,
you'll get some buckets, but
I think you're just doing suicides. You're running back and forth on the court. It's
going to be a beautiful
Yeah,
night.
you're doing back and forth on the court. I don't think you're really doing no layups or nothing.
I agree also with like the videos. I feel like that kind of sets people back. They'd be watching
Yeah.
they'd be watching corn for tips and tricks.
Yeah,
and,
like, don't
that's-
do that.
That's not real life.
Don't do that.
Dog.
Especially as
Take
a
time,
woman.
man. Take time. You're gonna regret this in 10 years. So don't even do it, man. Fuck it.
Yeah. Like way too.
Word.
You're too young to be trying to learn about tips and tricks. She's 19. Y'all should be not. No, there's no tips and tricks that
Yeah,
we given
no.
from.
I don't have any.
Yeah, that's literally all I was. That's literally all I was gonna say is you shouldn't be like, you
Talk to
don't
your
worry
partner
about,
if you want to
like-
really talk about things that he might like. Everyone's different. maybe ask him directly, like, what should I?
At the end of the day, what I will say is, at the end of the day,
well, I don't know.
Everybody just like.
what I was about to say is, at the end of the day, you guys are both young.
Yeah.
Nobody knows nothing.
Yeah.
And I applaud you
It
for
is
being a
what it
19-year-old virgin. That's good.
Is that applaudable now?
I think so. Because
I think it
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
I think it is.
What? Is that applaudable? These kids are not like, they're like 14 and having sex.
We were hoeing more than the kids now.
Not
We?
me.
Nah.
Not me.
Our generation.
Bro, I was at the house. Bro,
It was in the crib.
since I was a kid, nigga.
Not Jay, but our generation statistically was having sex earlier than this one.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I remember some dark shit. Yeah, it's like my friends and shit. But now I look
Really?
back, I'm like, yeah, I was 12 and these niggas are talking about this and that.
Yeah.
I could not, I didn't even know what they were talking about.
Facts.
But I'm there pretending that I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay,
you had to
I
lie
did
a little
that,
bit.
yeah. Been there before, nigga.
I remember going to grade 9 and people were telling me about the stuff they were doing in middle school, and I was like, what?
Facts.
Yeah.
At school?
Bro, this will go down at school.
In
nigga.
the,
I'm like, yo,
in the stairs?
we
That's what
gotta,
the stare. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I was in history.
That's OD.
Portables.
Yeah.
Portable?
No, take time, no rush, man. Do your work.
Yeah, for I already said I'll stand on it. If you're in high school, you should not be having sex. Period.
You're not, though.
I agree.
Absolutely not.
I agree.
It's no mucho.
You
no.
don't need to be having
No,
sex
I
in high
agree.
school.
No, you don't agree because I saw your face.
I agree.
Yeah, you absolutely should not be doing none of that in high
Yeah.
school.
Wait till like the first week of uni.
Why the
Go to
first?
Guelph.
Go to Guelph.
Okay, all right, let's move on. Do you want to talk about your man crush?
My man crush.
That's all good.
That's like.
Zoe be introducing topics
you're like
disrespectful
Playboi
as
Carti?
fuck.
Playboi
man.
Oh, Playboi Carti! Shout out to 300K first week.
That's your guy?
Yo,
Bro, just checking.
that's not my man crush. But
That's
the
your
go-
boy.
Every guy has a man crush. Tresor's is John Morant. I don't know who your man crush is because you don't really talk about guys that you really like that much.
Yeah, I don't be having man crushes.
Yeah, you do. But yours is Playboi Carti, Future a little bit, maybe Drake. But yours is definitely
I got
John
three.
Morant.
Goddamn.
I still reject this man crush premise.
It's fine.
I can think someone is an exceptional
Yeah,
athlete.
yeah.
And it's
Yes,
not a
but
bad.
it's
Yeah, great
like-
work.
Yes, but it's just the way
Yeah.
that you have a soft spot for John Morant.
All right, I don't have a soft spot.
Are you trying to frame it like that? No one's agreeing with you. You're like,
Maybe
yes, nigga, you like him.
Maybe not a soft spot, but like you really enjoy it. Like you like him.
I admire his basketball abilities.
You like him as a person too. Don't do that. You like John Morant as like an
seems
entity.
like a cool
Check out his
dude.
interviews. Yeah. Head on straight. Yeah, you know,
He
little
seems
more.
like a cool dude.
Head on
Nothing
straight.
wrong with having
John
a man
Morant,
crush.
head on straight.
Wait, you like him as a man and shit?
He seems like a cool dude. I'm talking about his basketball abilities.
No, Tresor, you would run around with John Morant. Like as like
He seems like a cool
around.
dude.
That's what I'm saying, but not just because of basketball. Like you watch his vlog.
But it starts
He has vlogs.
from basketball.
No, real talk.
Tresor,
But the vlogs ain't him like playing video games. It's him going to the gym.
not always. There's some,
Boy.
there's some vlogs.
He makes good content. What?
Yeah,
it's content.
But I'm saying every man has a man crush. If my homie,
Sure, okay, let's progress the conversation.
What I'm trying to say is, yeah, you're really pushing this.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah, so when it
Playboi
comes to my
Carti.
MCM Cardi, so
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just enforced it.
Lean into it.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. Yeah, nah, we talked about it last week, but now you guys all have to agree that he's a superstar.
Because he did 300K.
300K.
That's the deciding factor in him being a superstar.
Who else is doing that?
Tyler, the Creator.
He's a superstar.
Nah, dog.
You think Tyler's a superstar?
Yeah. If I think
Let's
He
start
is.
with like
think
what
so.
makes let's figure this
Yeah,
criteria.
are we
Carti
gonna
is
try
I
to
need
def-
hard definitions.
Yeah,
Playboi
what
Carti
is
is
a
not
a
a
superstar?
superstar rapper, okay, and that
So
Now
you're
we're trying
taking
to
the
mold
stadium
it.
context out of it then. I think superstars should be able to do stadium tours.
is J. Cole a superstar?
Yes.
He can't do stadiums.
So the rapper asterisk removes the.
We think
that.
J. Cole's a superstar?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know. No, real talk.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't know, then it's like if you hear about them often and you're not even tapped in like that,
Yeah.
they might be in that realm.
It might be in that realm, yeah.
You know what
Like
I mean?
Drake's a superstar. Jay-Z's a superstar. I mean, he's crazy now, but Kanye's a
Kanye's
superstar.
yeah.
Is,
I don't
Is
know.
50 Cent a superstar?
Yes.
Yeah. He is, yeah.
I think he's like the most popular rapper.
He's
in
like
the
a
world.
legacy act, but that's like
Okay, yeah, maybe
All right,
he's
let's-
a
okay, you know
He
what?
touched this guy, though. He
over
touched this guy.
superstar.
Yeah, he
So
touched-
okay, because
he was at a point in
I think
time.
I listed them. I think I listed them last week. Okay, so we'll talk about the ones that are relevant musically today,
Yeah.
and I'll list them off. Superstar rappers. Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, Future, Nicki, Tyler, the Creator, Carti. That's it.
That's
You
all.
keep sneaking Cardi.
That's it. He's the newest entry.
No, he's not.
Well, with his
Oh,
album
Travis
shit?
Scott too. Travis Scott too. My fault.
Okay.
That's really it though. You can't really name. Cause like people that could sell out arenas, do 300K or even 200K, have shit go number 1. Now he has songs on the radio. Like Rather Lie is gonna be on the radio.
Lil Baby used to do that.
But he's not that.
Lil Baby was on the way, but he didn't make it.
Yeah.
He didn't make
You
it.
didn't think he hit superstar status?
Nah.
Nah, he never made it.
Nah, he didn't.
Nah, he could
What's your ballpark for like first week sales for Superstar?
I don't even think that should.
It's not the
Because he
biggest
said
thing.
300K confirmed that.
Yeah, that's what did it, right?
Yeah, it's a feather. It's a feather in his cap, but you got to at least 150 first week. You know what I mean? Like,
Superstar status.
yeah.
I just don't think Playboi Carti is a
I don't know, man.
Isn't his music scary for you?
It's a little satanic.
Yeah, it's scary.
A little bit.
Bro, it's scary.
Yeah.
Like once I see the star upside down and shit, I'm like,
It's not for me.
bro, I don't want to see this in my dreams. Like it could be cool in the daytime when you're in the car and shit, but when you're alone, nigga, you
Yeah.
gotta remember that symbol, nigga. And it's scary, bro.
But my whole thing is we used to listen to 3 6 Mafia.
I stopped.
I didn't.
Once I realized what it meant, I'm like,
I
oh,
was-
what am I
3 6
doing?
Mafia.
I was scared
the
of
name?
3 6
Triple
Mafia.
six.
Oh.
You didn't put that one.
I was scared of that Crossroads
Yeah.
song, bro.
Which one?
Crossword song.
Crossroads.
With who?
Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Oh, that's different.
That was a positive song.
Yeah, that's
about his
positivity.
uncle dying.
Yeah, that's
Hey, yo, I
positivity.
miss my
You
uncle
mean the
Charles,
Bone
dog.
Thugs Crossroad?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of a different group. I was still scared of that song.
Yeah.
Same way like I was scared of Jesus Walks. That's a scary song.
That's a happy song.
Jesus Walks?
It's tough. Like, I mean,
That was a
God got me.
scary beat, scary
That is
video.
a scary
It is
For a
scary.
kid, yeah, you were
It is
like-
For a
scary.
kid, yeah.
No, for
Flames.
anyone, that was
Were there
it-
songs?
I thought that
What
song
other
was
songs
sick.
scared you as a kid?
Well, we know what scared her.
Okay, calm down.
Songs?
Make a nigga wanna jump.
Oh, what's the
Oh, that video was scary.
I was
Yeah.
okay by that
No,
part.
she was scared of Busta Rhymes
yeah,
as
the
a
hype
child.
That's fair.
Williams
That's
shit.
fair.
I was okay by Pasta Cavassier. I was not
Okay.
scared
Okay.
anymore.
Were you scared of
what
Missy
did it.
Elliott in the garbage?
100%.
Oh,
Yeah. That used to tear my ass up.
She made some scary songs.
Right.
And my cousins used to put it on purposely.
Yeah.
Like when I used to piss them off and I was younger, like, yo, put on 106 and Park.
Put on that Misty.
Any hype Williams
And
video?
it'd be
I can't stand the rain.
Put on 106.
They'd be like, yo, put on BT now. I'd be crying. Sick.
You know who scared me before he even sang? Just get up there before he even sang.
Michael
Big-
Jackson?
Yeah, Big Mike, man. That
Why
nigga-
was people scared?
That's a regular
Michael
fear
Jackson.
though.
Talked about
That's
he
was
regular
a little
fear.
People were
scary
scared
looking.
of-
Yeah, no, especially for kids and shit. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of people were scared of my cousin, which is like sad
I get it though.
Who's
For a
who you
kid.
sad for?
for Michael Jackson.
Oh boy,
Why?
we're gonna do it.
Okay, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
Anyways, be scared of for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man. Come on, man. I was in there, nigga.
Yeah, facts.
We don't niggas ask me about shit like, bro, I was at my house. What does this guy do with me, bro?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
I was a kid at that time. I don't know. People want me to fight R. Kelly's batters. He's in jail, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't never understand. R. Kelly supporters are hardcore, standing at the court still. And
I don't
shit.
know.
Petitions.
Yeah. I don't know
You
who
have a
even
job?
Sides. He didn't do it.
He did.
We saw him. Your brain went nasty. I was holding a picket sign.
Yeah,
I
ain't
think
catch
the
it.
biggest.
Oh, I did. Wow, y'all.
Yeah, I think you're wild if you listen to R. Kelly music. You know.
You are a liar. You listen to the same girl.
Nah, yeah, no, he ruined the fun. Yeah, it's over with.
You
If
listen
you
to R.
can't
Kelly
do it.
at all.
If you at a wedding,
Oh.
if you're at a wedding and Step in the Name of Love comes on, you're gonna
I didn't
step.
put it on.
You're gonna step.
It's the beat. It's the beat. Bro, the beat didn't do that. What the
So
producer
you're
do?
just saying you wouldn't put it on yourself.
Nah,
but if
I'm
it
not
comes
putting it on.
on,
I'm not gonna
You're
plug
gonna
my
step.
ears like a baby and shit.
you're gonna
Yeah.
step.
But when you step,
I step in the name of love. In the name of love, not R. Kelly or shit. I'm just attaching myself to the positivity of the song.
but it's his song.
But he ruined the fun. Honestly, he really did. It's like
Yeah.
you can't really step like fully letting loose and shit. You know, people are looking at you step like.
Yeah. Taking off your suit
You
jacket,
really
waving it
stepping.
around your head.
you really step
Stepping a little too hard.
Too many steps, nigga.
That's fair.
After like a week and a few days, no more Cardi songs you like on that album?
I haven't ran it back, you know.
You haven't ran it back. Just a one time. Just because the whole timeline was listening.
I like the Jordan.
Evil Jordan? Okay, yes.
Even that name is a little. And I like the two future ones, the Trim and Charge Them Hoes.
Charge Them Hoes and Fee goes nuts.
That's the one. That's the one on that album.
But that's it.
True.
He's not really up my alley.
But if you like Evil Jordan, then you understand what's fire about him sometimes.
I think the beat carries that song.
Scary.
I don't know what.
Scary, bro. Is the voice change and shit? Yeah. Dog.
Are you washed musically? Like you don't listen to none of that?
Are you
shit?
washed musically? It's
Nah, honestly, my brother is the one with all the. He's tapped in. He plays.
Oh,
I'm
he's
like,
tapped in. Okay,
yeah, that's
okay.
cool. Yeah, he definitely played that. He ran that through. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's too many songs out. Nigga. I don't even know what to listen to.
So what do you listen? Like, what's your go-to?
Smooth-
What's in your
smooth
on
jazz.
repeat?
Shut up, bro. Don't,
Bro,
don't,
smooth jazz,
don't move to Orlando and just start bumping.
I'm doing that here, bro. I was trying to
Alright.
Yo, I can't keep up.
Yeah, it's
I can't
hard.
keep up. I literally cannot keep up.
Yeah.
But literally, Trevon plays enough music that I'm just like, yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard that shit.
He be dressing like the new niggas too.
Yeah, he be on that shit, yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like you can tell by the way someone dresses if they listen to Cardi.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, look at your pants size.
You know that Drewski skit? Like, I'm different.
I misunderstood.
And the
Yeah,
font.
that's what it is. Yeah.
The font?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this is a
that-
little evil. It's a little
That's that
gothic.
Cardi shit.
What does it
man.
say?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Your shirt says
Christos?
Yeah.
You're one of them.
It's how you say
does that
Christian
mean?
in Italian.
One of them trap
Cristo.
opera
But you're not even
vampires.
Christian.
Yeah, I feel it different today.
When in Rome? when in Rome?
Yeah. You know,
That feels performative.
Does it?
Because you don't believe in God.
But that's the beautiful thing. I can believe in anything now. Like, cause who am I betraying? It's different with y'all. Y'all gotta choose one. I can choose all.
What do you mean choose all?
Who am I betraying?
But what would you choose to believe in?
Anything? How I'm feeling that day? If I
You
wanted
would
to,
believe in the devil?
Said I believe in me,
No,
nigga.
no.
And the
that's
devil?
why. That's why you know. That's why you're on that Cardi shit. That's why you're not scared, bro.
Like
Yeah.
what?
nah, but what
Like you
about
wouldn't choose to believe in Satan.
insane? But you guys, everybody believes in Satan, right?
no.
Christians believe
Yes.
in Satan.
Type shit.
I'm,
I don't entertain it though.
You don't entertain it.
yeah, exactly. It's more like I don't. Yeah.
I ain't just say the name.
Yeah,
But
man,
you
I
are
don't
not
know.
like you wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, today I'm gonna follow Satan. You wouldn't do that.
Like for example, right?
Even those
When-
words coming out your mouth.
Yeah,
I know. I don't like it either.
Unsettling.
I don't like
Let me
it,
give
but
you.
I was
Let me
trying
give you a
to-
more practical example, right? Let me give you a more practical example, right? Whenever I go to Africa, and even when I was in the Caribbean, like y'all like super believe in like witches and shit, right?
Who's y'all?
Don't your people
Caribbean
believe in
people
witches?
do.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What do you mean who's y'all? You not
No.
Caribbean anymore?
No, I'm just saying. Oh, we call me
Yeah.
Caribbean now. Is that a thing?
Touch it.
We'll get into that.
We'll get
Anyways.
into it. Yeah, like I think everybody's capping. I think all you guys are lying. Like
With what?
Like, oh, this witch did this to my town, and then now everybody has one eye. Like, I don't believe in. Well, you
This
hear
man's
shit-
potted.
There are
Yeah, some
Caribbean
crazy stuff.
Yeah,
fables.
you
Yeah, they got some crazy
you hear
stories.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
So
I've heard witch stories.
Superstitious and
sometimes I
urban
come-
myths.
Sometimes I want to go to like the lead witch and be like, try me,
Oh no.
You're playing.
Whoa. Yeah, don't do
because
that.
I know nothing's gonna happen. And then I can make like a funny
none of
documentary or
that-
something.
You don't think none of that stuff is real?
No.
OBO, witchcraft.
No.
None
The
of
evil
it.
eye.
You don't
No.
believe? Oh,
Not evil eye, nothing. No. Where's the proof?
I'm not testing that thing.
Where's the
Yeah,
proof?
nah.
Ouija boards, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You be in the basement with the thing with the. Who are you?
Nah, but I would try it, like, just to show you it doesn't work.
Nah, bro.
just to show you it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Nah, my mom hit me with the Colombian ghost stories growing up.
Oh, okay.
Those are intense.
They be
Yeah.
believing in witches too and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, all of it.
Cause they got super African presence there, no?
In Colombia?
Yeah, but my bad. Why am I saying only Africans believe in witches? I guess everywhere believes in
Yeah,
witches.
that's all over.
Yeah.
But I don't know, nigga. It's just a lot of stories that just.
They scare you for real? Like,
Yeah.
If you want to know, bro, the foreign
Really?
ghosts is where it gets crazy. The
Yeah.
Canadian ghosts.
so how does that even? How Canadian
ghosts.
How do
It's
you guys?
different, a little bit
Yo, what are
different.
the foreign ghosts?
People
It's
say
intense,
that,
bro. Bro, island ghosts.
What are the Colombian ghosts?
Island
drag you.
ghosts are intense.
Bro, they'll lift you up.
But how do you guys rationalize that? It's too cold here.
No.
I don't know what it is about North American
Nah,
ghosts,
it's
but they
different.
just keep it.
The North, like the
They'll move a
Canadian-
chair and shit, flick a light.
Yeah,
Bro, Jamaica,
they-
they'll drag you, punch you, bro. Walk you out, bro, and just yo, heard.
You're talking to
Bro,
someone.
my grandpa would tell me stories of like, yo, I just out and about and I just seen, so-and-so died the other day and I was talking to her at the bus stop. I'm like,
What do you mean? Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I had to tell her she's dead and shit. I'm like,
yeah.
Word. You're talking to someone, they turn into a dog, run away. Like,
You heard stories like that?
Yes.
And you believe them?
I don't know if I fully believe
take
it,
it
but
with
I
a
when
want
you
to
hear
go.
1,000 stories, it's like, all right, 5. 5 gotta be real.
She's a witch?
There it is.
My mom has a gift. Like she can talk to spirits.
Oh, shit. See?
Yo, my mom said that about my grandmother
Wait,
too.
we can't just go past
go.
that. We can't go past that. Your mom does what?
She talks to spirits. Like it's an actual thing, like a medium.
I didn't meet her, y'all. All right. We go figure this out.
All right,
together.
let's
We should get
This
a
getting
medium.
scary.
My heart's beating.
That would be.
I don't know how much I believe in medium.
You know the Kevin
Yeah, they can say
mentalist
whatever.
guy that
They can say
knew.
whatever.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
can literally say whatever. What was that? The Long Island
No,
medium?
but you know, yeah, nah.
But
you know
listen,
what?
I'm now that I know your mom believes in it, I don't want to shit on it. Maybe she does it for real, but I got to see it in
It's
real
not one
life.
of those things where like, oh, she does like every 5 seconds. Like she has it in dreams or she goes to certain places.
I have an
and
aunt
she
like
feels
that too.
Yeah,
She doesn't go like
yeah.
the long line medium, like, oh, I can see your future type shit. It doesn't
Yeah.
do that.
All right, that's annoying.
Mucho,
Now
what
I
do
can't prove it.
What do you think of like the mentalists people that like are psychic and stuff? Like there was a guy that was able to guess Zoe's like childhood best friend at Manifesto.
That shit was real.
What do you
Yeah.
what do you
Savio,
think of
Savio?
that kind of
Was it Savio?
stuff?
Kevin
Handman or
something.
Hadam.
Yeah, Kevin H.
That shit was
something.
real.
I don't know how they do that.
That shit was real.
Yeah.
That
Me
was
and
real.
Tresor did it, and that was weird.
That was real.
What do you
I
think
can
of that?
guarantee
You
that
think
that
that's
was real.
bullshit, or like you think he's tapping into something that's not religious, that's supernatural?
That has to be some
There's
supernatural
not only
thing.
two options to that question.
Okay. What's
the third?
All right, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
See, because that's the thing, right? 1,000 years ago, we didn't
People
know how a
would've
lot
just
of
said
shit
witch.
worked, so we're just like religion. I
agree.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe I got to turn into a mentalist, and that's the final frontier. So now then I got to answer for
He
everything.
did some weird stuff with
All
us.
I know is, and it's on video, he touched Zoe's nose and I felt it.
Bruh, yeah, don't cheese me, man. Like,
But we have to get him on the pod just so we can do this shit to
they'll do
Mucho.
it to you. They'll do it to you.
Live. Everyone was there. It's on video.
I videoed it, yeah.
but you guys know about hypnosis. Did he do like some hypnotic shit first?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So yeah, once you do hypnosis, you can make people feel shit they don't.
So that's real.
But I don't think he did hypnosis on us.
You could do it subtly, yo. You could just like
He was telling you shit like you're gonna feel something really hot. You're like he was kind of being Chris Angel.
Yeah, there was stuff like that.
All right, all right.
that's
But it was scary.
classic. Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. I'm
Yeah.
getting scared.
Scared of what?
Priya's job.
So okay, I just seen this on the internet yesterday, real quick. That's what she mentioned.
Oh.
Do you guys care if I call y'all Caribbeans?
Why would I care about that?
all
There's
love.
people in the world dying.
Wait, what's wrong with it?
Cause I guess people from foreign, you know what I mean?
From where?
Where?
Yeah, again.
Say it one more time.
Where? From the West Indies, like they don't like it when you call them Caribbeans. You gotta say Caribbean people. You gotta say West Indians. You gotta say or the country they're from. And then I don't know. They're saying like if you're back there, then it just shows that you're not really from the West Indies if you say it like that.
That's fair.
Sure.
But so are they trying to say like the word Caribbeans is too broad, or are they talking about because
No, 'cause
Caribbean is
they're
like a
saying it's
geographical
Linguistically incorrect because the Caribbean is already plural because it stands for Caribbean islands.
right, like it's
So
geographical, right?
You can't just say Caribbeans. I don't know. Like to
You know,
me,
you see, like the blacks kind of is that doesn't feel good, right? Like that
Yes,
doesn't.
I think-
When you pluralize something that isn't supposed to be plural and it's a group of people, I think sometimes
There you
people
go. That's
that
a good
rubs them the
example.
wrong way.
But
you know?
I made a comment saying like Caribbean Indian, and people were like, "Oh my God, no, it's not Caribbean Indian. It's just West Indian." But I get it, but
You're being more specific with that.
people were still like, "It's
Yeah.
not Caribbean. Like, why you have Caribbean in there?" I'm like, "But she's not."
I don't know, bro. I'm saying it because I don't know any better. Y'all tell me.
well, I guess because they want you to say Indo-Caribbean or they don't even like that.
I don't know if it's Indo-Caribbean or maybe just like West Indian.
Okay, yeah. All right, you guys don't give a fuck, but it's like,
Man,
Y'all
there's
North
people.
American and shit. Yeah, what?
There's people dying in the world.
But yeah, it's like a thing where people call others or people. I don't know. It's a thing where you shouldn't call people from the West Indies Caribbean. You should call them West Indian.
No. Specifically a Caribbean, like calling someone a Caribbean. They're fine with calling someone a Caribbean person, but you're not allowed to call someone a Caribbean.
You guys say person?
Yeah, you got to add
Can't
something.
say
to it.
he's Caribbean.
No, you can. You can say he's Caribbean, but you can't say he's a Caribbean.
I guess technically,
bro.
linguistic,
Like, all right. Like, I mean,
like linguistically, I get it because it kind of doesn't make sense. But like, who cares?
yeah, allow me.
It puts a razzle dazzle on things that people don't like. Though.
cares?
Like when Ukraine was popping off and they were calling it the Ukraine. Ukrainians didn't like that shit.
That's true. Congolese people don't like when you say the Congo. All right.
Okay, someone wrote down pilot makes a U-turn because he forgot his passport.
Yeah,
What?
you didn't hear about that?
pilot?
Do
There
pilots
was
need a passport?
There was a United flight going from, I believe it was LA to Hawaii. They were about 2 hours in and they made a U-turn and went back to LA because the pilot didn't have his passports, and they gave them a $15 voucher and said, keep it stepping.
15?
Seen Bones? And then what? It took him to Hawaii after?
I don't know. I guess so.
Wait, from where to Hawaii?
LA
LA.
to Hawaii.
You don't need a passport for that.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Or they were probably going overseas. They might have been going overseas. I'm just
Yeah, he
assuming
might have been
Hawaii.
leaving after that from Hawaii to
Yeah, to somewhere
Guam.
else.
Not Guam.
I was just assuming
Japan.
Hawaii because I saw the map and it was going that way. It could have
Going
been like
that way?
Japan or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Could've
know.
been a
He might have gone to
But
Fiji and shit.
I want the WestJet deal. Like I want 30 racks. You know.
Yeah,
I'd
hell
be
yeah.
pissed if I'm on
Yeah,
a
I
flight
need
2
30
hours. Like,
bands.
yeah, I made it. I made a boo boo. We have to go back.
Are you guys email guys? You guys are cracking open the email and writing a.
I would. In that
paragraph?
situation, I would.
Yeah. To get money back?
Yeah, yeah.
Facts.
You're on the email?
For sure.
In that situation.
Oh,
I
I've
would,
done that
for
before, and I've
sure.
gotten a lot of money back.
Yeah, you gotta type out emails.
Yeah.
Last time I
Yeah.
did it was for Kingston Fest.
Chat GPT.
You got your bank back?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
my
it was
money
bound for Shanghai.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were
That's
mentally
adult
prepared for like
Yo,
a
China,
10-hour
no,
flight.
They don't play, bro. Go get your passport.
But do pilots really need passports? Like, I'm flying the plane.
I think that's fair. Yeah, bring it.
But
But they
I'm-
don't check them on the ground, bro.
Yeah, maybe I guess like if you're touching down in that land, you need
I get it, but
proper
I'm flying the
documentation.
plane.
Yeah, but the plane's grounded sometimes, and then you go,
Yeah.
then you
Yo,
get
they
on
don't
next
play
flight
in
is
China,
later.
bro. They'll
You been?
do you in China. Yeah.
You've been
I
where?
connected in China. We're going to Bali, and then we connected twice in China. We're on the plane, and then they made us get off, walk through, get scanned, this
yeah,
and that, take off
yeah.
this, take off that, and get on the same plane.
Yeah, I had to do that once
They
too, but the
don't-
plane left us.
No games.
The plane left you?
Yeah.
Where was this?
In China?
No, in Montreal. So like I took
Oh,
I took a flight because most countries and Canada included, any foreign airline that lands in Canada, you have to go through customs, even if it's a layover.
It's the worst.
So we came from Italy, landed in Montreal, had a layover in Montreal, and they literally said, okay, everyone's get off the plane. You have to do Canadian customs.
Yeah.
But you guys come back and your stuff will be here. Bro, we did all that, came back, plane was gone.
Whole plane gone.
They gave you bread though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like $800. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wrote a lengthy email.
Oh yeah, that's how you
I
get
was
the 800.
tight.
I don't really get the 800. Like
yeah,
that. I get the 250.
Yo, I got $800.
always push for
I
more.
was tight.
Yeah.
Like like had all our bags, everything, because they literally said, yeah, they were
Where
like,
did-
don't worry, you're gonna go. So we okay, that makes sense. Disembark, go through customs, but we came back to the gate.
This guy was in the air.
And
Yeah, you don't know.
it was like, what it's like? It was like a movie scene. There was probably like 15 people. It's like, oh yeah, guys, got back. And it was, we looked at the window. We're like,
So was no one on the plane?
no.
Oh,
So he just left on his own?
Yes, and they said they needed the aircraft immediately for another flight to take.
Bro, what?
I'd be
That's
so
like when the
cheesed.
Uber cancels on you right in front of you.
No,
Bro,
and
that
we were
happened
like,
twice.
there's like 30 of us here, and they were like, you gotta go customer service. And we waited for like 3 hours in customer service. Like, yo, I was tight,
Damn.
You never want to be in the customer service line.
right? And then it's giving you bullshit. They're just giving you bullshit. I've never been so mad in my life. I wrote the lengthiest email.
Oh, you
To this
bet.
day, I still have it.
You framed it? It's on the wall?
I
$800
saved-
email.
I like started in my, like you can start emails.
Yeah.
I have it starred in my email account.
Why to like reference?
Just always go back to it.
Go
If I
back
ever
to
need
it.
it again, I'm gonna copy and paste ChatGPT at this time.
Yeah. You got to structure
Jazz it up.
still.
Yeah.
Spice
Make
it up.
this, but for WestJet.
People ask me to this day, like, yo, remember that thing? Like, do you have a copy? I'm like, yeah, here.
Yo, you got that template?
Yeah, that ass. You ask me, like,
Word.
yo, they mess me. I'm like, yo, here, take it.
I feel you.
I got 8 bills off that.
Were you a loyal customer to begin with?
No.
Oh, damn. You're
I
just a
just
random
flew it.
girl?
Yeah. But I,
low-key
looked
didn't
at,
need
I had
you.
like details of like what flight number, what time shit was happening, what we had to do, where we had to stay, how long the delay was, where my bag was, all this stuff.
Damn, you
And
turned
I feel like
into
that's
a
how they
Karen.
play it. I
Hell
feel like
yeah.
they'll pay you if you like they could tell, yo, this one's not playing. Like they're gonna they look at this email like they're serious. And if you don't ask, they're just like, "All right, fuck it, I'll give it to them.
Yeah.
Or if you're
Plenty
not
of times I was like,
convincing
"Ah,
enough,
fuck it." Sorry?
if you're not convincing enough, they're not going to give you nothing.
I
They'll just be
was
like,
tight.
shut up.
Yeah. And I'll quit after a couple of emails. Like back and forth. Fuck it. Man, keep it.
I was very sick. Don't ever do that. That's insane. Leaving people
Damn.
stranded in Montreal. People were trying to drive back, asking me if I want to come. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Nah.
How'd you get your backpack and shit? What happened?
Sorry?
How'd you get your backpack?
Oh, I went back to Piercy. My bag was in like the middle of like the.
Oh, wow.
Like
You guys dropped it on the floor. They were like,
Wow.
Yeah, like
Oh,
our
when they
bag.
leave it in just the
Just
row
in the
of
middle.
bags?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, that's crazy.
That's not a good system, then you think about it. I can
Terrible.
literally just take anyone's bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how long was my bag just sitting there?
Yeah. Well, that's the same. Every time you get off a plane, I'm like, there must be a better way to do this, man.
There must.
yeah, for real. We're just going off of trust and shit.
There's honor system in every country.
hell no.
3 flights on the one thing. I have to trust that the people actually put my bag on
Hell
the
yeah.
thing. Like,
All right. To what level of immorality would you consider cheating in contrast to other immoral things?
What's the scale?
Just put cheating is the same as X. And I just want to know how you
Let's
guys
think like the most like heinous cheating, like I love you, girl, and like hanging up and then just going like a J. Cole song, like you know,
Or,
like a very
Identity theft.
Nah, I think it's a little worse than identity theft.
Cheating is worse than identity theft?
cheating on your wife of like 10
pretty
years, they have a
bad.
kid.
See, now we're
with.
adding things. Is it just
Just cheat, no. Cheating regardless. You're in a loyal,
I'm saying
committed
the most
relationship.
heinous cheating example is like
It
Give
doesn't
me
matter.
average cheating.
What?
Average cheating. Give me an average cheating example.
What's an average cheating example?
Asking you.
Like the classic shit.
What do you mean? Like, cheating is cheating. You went and had sex with another girl. You're in a committed relationship and you
bad.
slept with another
Is
girl.
cheating the
That's
same as
it.
an affair?
Hell yeah.
No. Cheating can be one time. An affair is ongoing.
Yeah, you're right. Cheating can be a one-off. An affair is like
Same thing.
a long time. No, it's-
Well, real talk.
Affair is worse.
Bad
affair
as
is-
bad as bad. They're not gonna be like, oh, at least it wasn't for 5 months.
Yeah, you're right. Bad is bad, but yeah.
Just draw the line. So like just cheating one time.
It
on
doesn't
your
matter one time. The point is,
Okay.
you had relations with another woman outside of your committed relationship.
Yeah, same as
bad.
murder.
Okay. Same as murder?
Yeah.
There you go.
Stab
Now we're
song.
talking.
Wow.
25 then for
yeah.
Okay.
25 for the
Murder?
No, I'm joking. But yeah, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the exercise. Just
I'll
name
put
one.
it on the same level of anything else that can.
Armed robbery.
What?
I'm putting the same level as
Yeah,
armed
real talk.
robbery.
Oh, you guys are wild.
Real
Armed
talk.
robbery?
Yeah.
You ever felt a broken heart, dog?
Cheating's on the same level of armed robbery.
But this is what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I'll put it.
that's-
No. Armed robbery
Same thing.
where you hurt in the robbery?
No, just
Like
armed.
physically?
Someone
just-
put a gun to you
just
and give
someone
me your shit.
Armed robbery.
Just traumatize
That
you for
happen in the
life.
hood every day, bro.
There you go.
That's traumatizing. So that that works.
So you get like
it depends.
armed robbery
getting
and
cheated
But
on
I
could be
don't think all
traumatizing.
I won't. Okay, now we have to scale it. 'Cause I don't think all cheating is traumatizing for life. But I feel like if it's like an affair, that might.
So that's why I said give me an example. Cheating one time.
And I said the like very evil, diabolical cheating.
All right, 3-year relationship, you cheat on her once.
You
It
live
was-
together,
It was
too.
no emotional cheating. It just happened one night, and then she finds out from a friend that saw you out.
It's not my
That's
clip.
car theft.
Car theft?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an okay ballpark.
Okay,
yeah.
that's yeah.
Car theft.
I like that better than armed robbery.
Grand Theft
Cheating-
Auto.
Wait, steal my car. Armed
Me
robbery.
getting cheated on might be worse than someone stealing my car. I'm not gonna lie.
Getting
take-
cheated on
take
is
my
worse
wheels.
than take my wheels. Take my wheels.
Yeah, I'll get it back.
Yeah, it might be worse because at least like
It's reversible.
yeah, like there's steps in place, insurance. Like the initial, like you're scared that there's no car, but after that, like you're cool. Like
I don't know if I'm cool if I call you stolen.
well, you're not gonna be
You're
cool,
not gonna get
but
cheated on.
like you're not gonna be cool, but like you'll be all right. You know you'll be all right.
But it's a backup plan.
Yeah,
All
you have
right,
plans in place. I think.
Yeah, you could call someone your car stolen. You can't call anybody. You got cheated on. It's just
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Damn, bro, I'm just fucking cheated on. Here I am.
You can definitely call someone if you get cheated on.
I
But
can
there's
call,
no steps to like take care of this. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I can call
Don't
Zoe.
fix anything.
Yeah, I'll jump her.
Yeah, get Zoe to jump her.
I don't know. Anything that's like mentally altering.
Armed robbery.
Yeah, same
Armed
thing,
robbery is
dog.
too OD, yo.
Why?
Is it?
Because what makes
Yeah.
that worse than regular robbery with no arm? You know?
Armed robbery is like
How
like
you gonna get robbed with nothing?
that like
You
you-
hear that shit, nigga? No
How?
arms and shit.
Like, what do you mean?
like
it's-
someone beat you up and then took your shit.
Yeah. You can get robbed with
I
no
would rather
weapons.
armed robbery because I'm not gonna with a weapon. Like okay, you have it. Like,
Did you not go to? Oh, was that not happening in your high school?
Where you just get
Armed
robbed?
robbery?
People were getting robbed left, right, and center.
Yeah, well,
It is
They
devastating.
were. This was
It is
taking place
devastating.
at a
Lose all your shit.
crazy pace. Yeah.
they run your pockets for your phone or something. Yeah.
Yeah, just got this BlackBerry.
So you
So what is it? I don't understand that. So if man says you'll run your pockets, you're just doing it?
It
Depends
depends,
on what
who it
tools you have
is.
to-
How many guys are behind him?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you
yeah,
gotta
does he
read it.
have something
You
in
gotta
his
read the
hands?
situation.
Like yeah, you gotta kind of. There's
No,
a,
I'm saying like just body. Like he doesn't have any weapons. Just yo, run me your phone.
if you're
How-
if you're
I'd be like, sorry,
outnumbered?
dog. And then you whoop out the, you know what I mean? And it's like, all right, here you go. Here this
You
is
give it to them.
If I see a weapon, yeah.
No, I'm saying no weapon.
No weapon.
But what's
Oh,
the
no, I
context?
gotta see what's what.
But this is what I'm saying. What's the context?
he's
He
like
just
my
walked
height and
up
looking
to
me in the eye.
Yeah, he's walked up to you and said, "Yo, run me your phone."
But what is he? Does he have his hand in his pocket?
Yeah,
like
body.
this?
Oh,
No,
you're looking at
listen,
body.
you can see that he has no
He's
weapon.
hands-free?
Is he
So his
shiesty?
hands are
Is
free.
he-
It's like,
is
yo,
he just like this?
run me your phone. Yeah.
Yeah, give me that. Actually, I might.
He's just gonna run.
Can I see him or is he shiesty? Like no, this matters.
You gotta ask. You gotta ask. That's what I'm looking for. Real rap.
Okay,
You have to assess the situation.
shiesty, no weapon.
And he's my height.
Oh, no, should I see? No. Here.
I'm just gonna run.
He's my height. Like he's really looking at like you.
Shiesty, your height, no weapon.
Ooh.
As soon as he says, "Run me your phone," I'm already actively taking steps back.
Yeah.
And what if he falls?
What if he
I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, you're not getting.
I'm faster.
Nah, you're not catching me.
How fast are you?
Adrenaline.
Faster than 90% of dudes.
Okay.
I'd say 90% of dudes. I'm faster.
90% of dudes.
Yeah, I think so.
believe it.
We've had this conversation. I would agree. I feel like I'm in the 10 percentile
Yeah, you guys
of
are good at it.
athletes
I
on
can tell.
Earth.
Of athletes on Earth?
Hell yeah. Okay.
Well, you guys?
I think so.
We're in the top 10% of athletes.
I think so.
Maybe of human beings, but
you
of
guys-
athletes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like human, like males.
Okay. All right.
That's valid. That's valid.
You said athletes.
Not of people
Males,
who do this.
men's athletic abilities. I would believe I'm in the top 10% of the world.
I agree. I would say every
That's a big number.
I'd agree
Think
with
about
that
it.
part.
I'd say every dude here is because it's easy.
How many men are on Earth? Like 4 billion? Maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that.
What's 10% of 4 billion? Someone check real quick.
400 million.
400 million?
Yeah,
I don't think there's
easy answer.
400 million people on this earth
I took my
faster
phone
than
out
me.
to calculate. Sorry.
Jasmine, and I don't think that's a far stretch. I don't think there's 400 million people on this earth faster than me.
I like that.
You gotta race everyone. There's only one way to find out. There's still niggas yo,
One
fuck
by
yo, let's
one.
race, man. You guys ever race?
You don't. So you
I'll
think
beat him in a race. Facts.
Yeah, is this how it
got
starts?
You look fast. You look fast.
Okay.
so you think there's not
You gotta
400
come
million
visit
people
me. You gotta
faster
say
than you?
that. I got you.
That's a lot of people to not be faster than you.
Okay, let's do the math, right? North America, half everywhere here is fat. That's 50% wiped out. Right?
If you go to the
That's
Caribbean,
not who I'm. Yeah, it's not who I'm worried about. Though. Like,
Okay. True. Half of them are poor. No, I'm playing. No,
Hey.
I'm joking. I mean, a lot
that's
of
his
them.
clip.
Half of. Listen.
Crop me out,
What's
nigga. Crop me out, dog.
the
Generative film.
What's wrong with this guy?
What's the poverty rate for third world countries?
What does that have to do with?
I ain't check.
What does that have to do with
How you gonna be more athletic if you can't eat?
Oh my God.
natural
Usain
ability?
Bolt. What are you talking about?
Usain Bolt? Nah, he found a trainer. They coached him up. Like he figured it out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen the
man,
diet for
banana.
sure. Yeah.
What?
Yam and banana.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, I don't think there's 400 million people on this earth faster than me. That's a lot
That's
of
a
people.
lot of
That's
people
fair,
to be
that's fair.
faster than, though.
Yeah, but you have to think like the average person probably doesn't play sports, isn't act.
All
true.
ages. All ages.
All
So
ages.
There we
Oh,
go.
man.
kids, old people.
There we go.
Yeah, like it's
Actually, the math
easy.
is easy.
No
then.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This isn't a stretch.
Cause
that's fair,
athletic
yeah.
prime, maybe late 20s, maybe early 30s. Like so
How
Yeah,
fast is your 100?
I don't know.
I thought you just knew it on hand. Oh shit, how fast is it?
Nah, I ran 100 meters for the first time, but I didn't time it though. Like a couple years ago, since high school, and I did really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways,
All right, that's not bad. Have you run 100? What was your?
ever in my,
were you a track
I
star?
don't time. I was never like a.
just
I
You
didn't
run
like-
track?
Yeah, but not like short distance. I would do like a 400.
Ew.
Damn.
Did you run track?
That's it.
Yeah, but not in high school. Like more elementary
put it
school.
down?
And
No,
I did.
but you
You
don't
don't
run.
say ill to 400. 400
lot
is the
of
hardest
meters.
race to run.
That's why I said
That's
ew.
the hardest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
ill
Those
to
are
the
hard,
400.
yeah.
It's
feel
still
like-
a sprint. It's still a sprint.
Yeah,
Long
but
distance.
it's like manageable. Like
No.
I-
No.
What?
800 is what's crazy.
800 might be harder.
No, but the thing
You
is,
could
Two
debate.
laps.
You could
That's
debate
crazy.
between both. You could debate between both.
the thing is, 2 laps. You don't like. You can. What's
Pace
the word? You can
yourself.
pace yourself.
Yeah, there's more
400
thinking.
is a sprint.
Yeah,
Like,
just
there's-
sprint. Just get good at sprinting. Just get to
No,
that level.
no.
It's not that simple.
For that long?
No, in 800 you gotta think. You gotta pace yourself. You gotta check people. You gotta like.
I understand what you're saying, Clyde, because like there's different ways, like there's different depletion systems that you have. And if you're just sprinting the whole time, you're just depending on one depletion
Right.
system.
just get good at
But
sprinting.
no, I'm not on your side this time. I'm on Clyde's side.
You're on Clyde's side.
Yeah,
The-
he
the
might be
800
right with 800. Because then you got
Or
to
1500. Like,
then you got to bounce between depleting the medium run and the short run, and then that's where it really fucks with your brain.
and you don't make that decision till it happens.
yeah.
So,
It's a mental
A
and
full
physical
sprint
battle.
for 400 meters is OD.
No, yeah, that's how I fuck.
but that's binary. You
we
just
gotta-
know what you gotta do. Like it's a point A to B.
Listen, if you run track, answer us. I don't know, but
I used to
think-
run track.
I'm telling you,
and to
all the
sprint of 400.
sprinters will tell you that they would never want to run the 400.
What?
Sprinters never.
Bro,
they don't-
even sprinting a 200 is like, bruh.
sprinters don't even want to do long distance training because it's harder than
Yeah.
sprint training.
Give me a
heard Usain
100
Bolt do
clean.
Yeah, nah, I'm not.
Let me
I'm not
book it on
sprinting.
one side and that's it. Once I
When's the last time you went full speed?
That's what
We're talking
Like,
about this.
Full speed.
Like, yo, full speed zone. Like, yo, I gotta
I think last time you couldn't even remember, no?
It's been years for sure.
airport.
Damn.
Like,
Nah,
Yo,
in
when you're
Montreal
far,
airport.
Like doing this podcast, you've sprinted, you've gone full speed. You put them bitches in sport mode.
I don't think so. Nah. In the last 5 years, I mean, on a treadmill, I've hit pretty
oh, that's
high.
fair. That's
but
fair. Yeah.
Nah, but you're
Like
not going.
flat
You're not going.
foot?
You're not going
on a-
full
on a
speed on a
treadmill.
treadmill.
What am I going?
What you going? 7-8? What you doing?
No, I'm going higher than
You're not
that.
going
11,
full
12?
speed on a
You're
You're
treadmill.
going 11?
I've hit 11.
You're
on a
reserving
treadmill.
some. You're reserving some energy for in case of accidents.
Yeah, you're not wilding out. Like,
No, I
You're
go
not
pretty
crashing.
fast on a treadmill.
like blackout. Like, can't do no
Yeah.
more. Can't press it one more time.
I just hop. You know what's one of the days?
Yeah.
Grab onto the side. That's what I do. Because you can't stop when you're going that fast.
If you go that fast where you have to jump and then pop up on the side to
Yeah.
stop it, and okay, maybe
That's
you
how
got
I,
it.
like you
Yeah,
can't.
you got it.
There's no way to slow down when you're hitting that level of fast.
Yeah,
Like, you
no,
have
no,
to
no.
jump off.
I feel like there's no way to look cool like on a treadmill running full speed.
Oh, you could be like that nigga with the dumps his face in the water.
The water bottle guy.
Bend that corner.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah,
bro. I
what's
just like
happening
scroll.
with
I'm like,
that
fuck, too much.
Over the weekend, I don't know.
But what is he? Where did he come from? What does he do?
Bruh.
Why is he?
I think he has the most viewed video on Twitter of all time.
Wow.
Already?
I think so.
Wow.
He has 500 million views on that.
Damn.
Wow.
Really?
Just from waking up early and
Just
shit.
from doing this thing.
Waking up early doing a fake routine.
But what is that like his thing? Like I'm confused. Did he just do this one day randomly? Has
must
he
be-
always been doing this?
Apparently he's been an influencer that's been doing this, and this is the only thing that caught on.
Yeah.
It just blew up.
And it just blew up. And now his Instagram is flooded with all of this.
Let's get into that 10,000.
But I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get mad money. If he's subscribed to the check, because
To
right,
what?
like with Twitter.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you are subscribed with the blue check and you get money
true.
per million views, he needs 500,000 already.
yeah.
He might get a nice check from that.
You on the blue check committee?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
You're missing out on $30 a month, dog.
I was gonna say the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. I had it for a minute and I was like, bro.
Oh, you bought it.
Yeah, I did. I was gonna see because I was like, all right, let's see. I mean, I go
Twitter?
viral all the time, so I'm like, let me see what I can actually make from this. It wasn't. Yeah, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze.
What was the check? What was the check you got?
The highest I got was like 2 bills.
Oh.
Yeah, but that was like once.
Oh, it's one.
Yeah.
But you weren't going hard though.
Huh?
You weren't going hard though. You could have
Yeah,
had
I'm
that.
not trying to like
You're not
clickbait
farming.
and like
Yeah,
yeah,
you're not-
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
farming. I'm just
It
tweeting
turns
shit
you
that comes
into-
to my mind.
Yeah.
And that was before when like they first started it. Then they started to like tweet like, oh, you gotta get 1 million impressions, and I was like, all right, man, like,
Oh, that shit.
and like
yeah.
$10 is 1 million impressions. Like, bro, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm just breaking even every month.
Were you upset when Instagram made everyone be able to get the blue check when
Hell
you paid
no.
for it?
No.
I was pissed.
I guess it kind of confused things. I'm not like, if you're like DMing a brand or some shit, you want your shit to
Yeah.
float to the top. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't mad, but
I was pissed.
it had
I
its
worked
perks
hard
at
for
first.
that.
Say
yeah.
you worked for this.
I worked hard for this the right way.
Yeah.
I don't like.
It's
throws
like
me off.
I feel like the college athletes before NIL. I worked hard for this.
But you
Got
missed that
nothing
bag,
from it.
yeah.
It throws me off because I see
yeah.
people like,
That's
oh,
a
they're
good
verified. I'm like,
analogy.
oh, who's this? I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't even matter no more.
Like, literally, who is this?
It's still probably, I mean, if you reach out to a lot of brands and stuff and you really want, yeah, you could, it probably does make sense to buy that check though.
Yeah. Speaking of college athletes,
Oh man.
I fell to my knees.
I knew. I
I knew.
Oh,
I saw it and thought, I was like, oh, Tristan gonna have a lot to say about this.
I was watching the game.
Oh, shit. That's devastating.
For those of you guys who don't know, Juju Watkins tore her ACL
I saw that. I did see
in
that.
her right knee. I was watching the game.
His other crush.
She went on a fast break. It was a 2-on-2 fast break. She could have dumped it off. She didn't. She tried to take it. Leg
But
collapsed.
the girl low key was like, I don't know if she didn't like bump her hard, but she was kind of like
she fouled her, but
Yeah.
it's basketball. Like, you
Didn't
get fouled.
didn't the game before they were up 40 and she was in the game with like 4 minutes left or something like
She
that?
plays.
Yeah,
I think they
like,
played
That's
I
been a
that
thing
happened
though.
early in the game, no?
this
he's saying
game.
the game
Yes, he's saying the
before she
last
played
But
one.
I'm just saying that there's been a narrative that her coach plays her for too many
But
minutes.
she does. Bro,
And-
I think they said through her first 2 seasons, there's only been 162 minutes when she hasn't been on the floor. In the whole 2 seasons.
In the whole 2 seasons?
Yeah, she plays a lot.
Jeez, she carries
And
that team.
apparently, I don't like this is something that I read and stuff that women have a higher prevalence to the ACL injury.
Yeah.
So,
women's ligaments
Explain
are
the ACL tear to me like I'm 5. Because is it just like...
Yeah, I could use that too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm like, what? Her knee just gave out, but it didn't really have like too much like external force. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
It's
just-
a
is it a
non-contact
tweak?
injury. No, it's like, imagine there's like rubber bands holding your knees together, like making your knees able to move. You know, like the back of your knees where you can feel like that.
Yeah.
It's like one of those just snaps.
Snaps?
Can't do them thing, man.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear as like a normal guy, just snapping my shit.
Yeah.
I know normal niggas that snap
One of
their
those
ACLs.
snaps.
I tore mine.
Just doing nothing, right? Just chilling and shit.
no, he was.
He was playing
You're riding
basketball.
up.
Playing ball.
Playing basketball.
Same shit as her. I went up for a layup.
She didn't even go for a layup. She was just running.
She was gathering.
Yeah.
But it was probably like a...
Yeah, she planted.
Way too much on one leg. Yeah.
But she like it's like she planted her leg just went click, like her knee just like literally just like folded.
Nah, dog.
Yeah.
Can't do it. I can't watch that shit.
Man,
This is the
praise
Juju
for
episode, too.
man.
But I'm saying
Episode
to me
11.
it makes more sense if like
12.
the girl like really checked her. You know what I mean? Or like you say or like if the girl like hit her knee.
That's
Like
not
that
how
would
it
make
works.
sense.
Yeah, but
But
that's
like,
not how it
just
works.
takes running, jumping.
ACL injuries are usually you just plant your
usually
foot.
non-contact.
And it's like a wear and tear injury. Like there was something that was wrong with your leg before. And then,
and you always need surgery to fix it because it says she's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
surgery.
yeah, if you want to keep doing athletics, you need to get ACL surgery.
Yeah.
But if you just want to walk around, you can.
So what do? Do they just like put the bands back?
They
Bro, so I can't do this shit.
I feel you.
Bro,
So
I just can't.
you guys want me to
You've
explain
seen
how
it
they
happen.
do
No,
it
yeah,
now?
for sure. You
Yeah,
got
yeah, explain it.
So back in when people first got ACL injuries, low key, they used to get it from pigs. They used to get like ACL ligaments and shit from pigs.
Oh, I
and
know
put it in you
Muslims
like a-
and Seventh-day Adventists
facts,
were
yeah.
losing their minds.
They used to do cadaver
Rastas?
transplants.
Seventh-day Adventist people probably like hell no.
Rastas.
no pork.
No pork in the body for life.
Yeah. That's a
Working
wrap
on your
it up.
body for life.
Yeah.
And then after that, they started doing quadriceps, but that wasn't that.
Wait, take it from your quad?
Take it from your quad. It was
Oh, don't take
Because
stuff
you have-
from my body that
Yeah,
fits
nah,
my
dog.
body, yo.
yeah, because you have enough tissue there to
So what do they do
change
now?
it. So now they do hamstring, and
Oh, really?
hamstring has been the most successful so
They
far.
take it from your hamstring?
Yeah.
So they have to cut my hamstring open?
yeah.
Yeah,
Come
too many
on,
cuts.
man.
They take a piece.
Yeah, too
take
many
a
Take a little
cuts.
piece here, put your
Take a
here,
piece right here.
your arms on your foot, nigga.
Right here, and then you put. They go
That's
for
what
like
happened
that.
to you?
Yeah,
I feel the same way.
awake?
Like,
I wasn't awake. I was asleep.
There's no way you could be awake for that, yeah.
No, I was asleep.
But
And
nah.
then, so yeah, that's why you see like just because of the advancements and stuff. Nowadays, ACL tear ain't that big of a deal. For the
Take it
past
from your
5-10 years.
hamstring? So do you have a scar on your hamstring?
No, they go from there. They take it to your hamstring and put it.
Wait, what do you mean they what?
They go up.
Man, they got angles and shit. This it was open big enough so that they could take it.
But
and
how?
put it
Your
in.
hamstring's behind.
No, your hamstring's like this, right?
Yeah.
No, that's your quad.
Oh shit, yeah, that's your quad.
Yeah.
Oh, my
your
bad.
hamstring
Yeah,
is-
but my bad. I don't even know where they took it
so
from.
they take
Yeah.
it from the front?
No, they took
Pause.
No, that's all good. Science and shit. Medical terms.
My bad.
We're talking
Yeah,
medicine.
but they through that through that incision, they have tools that could go pretty deep in your leg. Yeah.
Yeah, but so safe to
I
say,
don't
No, but I say that to say like with the new technology and stuff,
Should be all right.
Juju's gonna be good.
she'll be all right.
Juhi?
Juju.
Oh, Juju. I heard
Juju's
Juju.
gonna be good. Paige Buckers had the
She's
same
gonna
thing.
miss the whole next season for sure.
Next season?
Yeah.
No, not 100%. She could be back in 9. She could be back in 9.
Yeah, but 9 months from now is
That's gonna be like
basically the whole season.
no.
Bro, I quit.
The season is the season's not even done
Bro,
yet.
my leg is fucked.
Because you're in the tournament.
Yeah.
If they don't make the tournament, because
Oh, sorry, this season.
No, next season.
No, she
She's
won't.
gonna miss the whole next season?
No.
It's a possibility if she does it in 9 months that she could come back halfway.
How long did it take for you to stand up?
About maybe a week, and then I was fine to walk.
Wait,
But-
what?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, and then
Okay, what about like jump and shit? What's the first time you
right,
jumped?
but so then you got to get surgery if you want to be athletic again. Because you could walk without an ACL, it doesn't matter. What you can't do without an ACL is you can't cut. You can't stop on a dime and move around.
You
bought that
can't be
back?
explosive.
You bought that back? You said, I'm gonna need that.
I think
Put it back, nigga.
I think I'm more athletic than I was before my ACL surgery.
Yeah, really.
Because it forces you to like rehab, which is basically just doing leg day every day.
So what happens if you don't have an ACL and you do stop? Like, does it just make it worse? Or
Your leg just blows up.
You probably just
No,
can't.
it's really hard to.
Yeah, you just can't.
Like you go to a skid.
That, I don't like this conversation, man.
You know?
Yeah, but it sucks. But I think the main thing is like USC like had a good chance of winning, so people are pissed. Juju was on pace to like break the scoring record like all time. That's probably not going to happen because she's going to be out for a lot of the season.
Yep.
And just she was hooping, like she was killing.
She was hooping.
So it sucks, man.
But she, like, on the bright side, she has 2 more years of eligibility. So
Yeah.
even if she misses next year,
She can
She
come
has
back
another
for a
year
fifth.
to show her worth for WNBA draft 2027.
She's gonna get picked first regardless. So
Probably.
Tempo.
That's
Hopefully to the
nasty
tempo.
work.
Damn,
Honestly,
so-
because I can't even say who. I know someone who got a hair transplant recently.
What does that
Yeah.
have to do with the ACL?
Because you say you take something from your own body to fix it.
Yeah, the back of your head to the
yeah.
top of your head.
And he was just,
Right? Isn't that how it works?
because I was like, bro, I told him not to do it. I'm like, bro, you don't need it. Don't do it. He's like, yeah, I heard you, but I'm like, no, bro, you actually don't, like, please don't do it. He's like, nah, I heard you, but I'm going. I was just joking.
went
I
to
saw
Turkey?
him. He's like, yo, by the way, I'm in Turkey. I was like, dog, what?
Chris
And-
lineup just.
So right now you can't see it because it's still like in the early stages because apparently it needs like time to like the old hair needs to shed and the new hair needs to come out. But he said, yeah, like they cut or I don't know, pluck or I don't know what the right term is, but
back,
hair
yeah.
from the back
Harvest.
or under his beard.
Yee, pobrecito. God.
And then they put it like it's like 5,000 or hundreds of needles and just implant the hair into the hairline.
Turn on.
Yeah, God bless my head top, man. I got hair for days.
All that
man.
just to look like Jalen Rose?
Like,
Ugh.
would you ever do it though? If you were going bald like tomorrow?
Bald is clean. You
That's
get a
what I
clean
said.
bald head, just line up the beard.
We're
now.
about to be 30. We made it.
You're
So,
Chris.
like,
we all
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
beard.
You got to get these, though. If you're bald, you got to get
Yeah, that's
these.
right. That's right. That's
you
fair.
have to.
You can't be skinny.
I'll just wear hats.
Skinny bald.
Bald
yeah.
hats.
But I feel like you don't
Nah, but
even
people are
need
gonna take off your hat and laugh at you when you know someone you haven't really noticed. You haven't seen
You're
them
creating a
without hat.
weakness. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, but it is what it is.
You never want to get your hat popped off too. Man.
Oh yeah, that's what an unwarranted
Hey,
hat,
my hat, man.
pop off.
That's like the oldest one in the book. Hey man, come on.
Yeah,
You got a line in your head and shit, bald.
that is disrespect. That's disrespect and dirty macking.
All the girls giving you more attention, your boy gets mad, flicks your
Knocks your hat off.
Bro, don't do that to me, dog.
That's
You
so
know my
disrespectful.
situation, bro. I'm holding on to my Smartie, bro.
absurd levels of hating.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen to guys.
that's bad.
Yeah.
Like, so don't
Don't
do
do
that
that.
on purpose.
Yeah.
No,
That's like a
that's not right.
sketch. Who's that evil?
Those aren't your friends.
Like, I've seen it happen. Like, I'll be chilling like a games day, and he's like, "Yo, man, shut up, dog." And it's
That's yo.
Nah, I'm allowed
That
to choke
is,
you. I
that's
can
like a
choke you
weird
now.
form of
That's
the dirty
disrespect.
macking a little bit,
It's
too.
dirty macking because
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
you do have hair, like under the hat, obviously
might
you're gonna
not
have the
have a
hat
lot.
hair.
I'm not hair
So
ready.
So if my hat gets popped off, now you're seeing the hat hair head and thinking that that's my
I've
hair.
seen it happen a
And you go
lot
like
of times.
this and shit.
You have to like ring around with the hat. That's bad, bro.
I've seen it happen a lot of times.
Bro, you have to
I'm
go
not gonna
home
lie to
after
you.
that. You bro have to go home.
Who do you think less of more? Like the person who popped off the hat? Or
Yo, two and I'll just go, bro.
Maxed out now.
I won't lie, my eyes always zoom on the guy.
You gotta check.
Cause I want to see, yo, what's happening?
What's he hiding
I see him
under
with the
there?
hat off. Like, what's he squatting under there?
I'm watching out for
But-
the guy that did like that. Like, stay away from me. You're
Yeah.
diabolical,
That's a
bro.
shame.
Yeah, I'm like, oh damn, what's happening?
That's like the-
You gotta check real quick.
You seen the video of the guy at baggage claim and his boy pushes him onto the conveyor and he's like a bigger guy, so he can't physically get himself off of the
That's so
conveyor.
mean.
That's bullying.
No, that's sad. That's sad.
This guy loves it.
That's the craziest form of that. I've
That's
seen,
not
but-
nice.
There are guys like that though. You always know who that guy is. You can see like, yeah, that guy's
Yeah, that's insecurity, man.
Yeah.
Top tier
I know what
hating.
you're trying
he'll
to do,
embarrass
dog.
you in front of the hoes.
Yeah, that's not a good guy.
Have you ever embarrassed in front of the hoes?
Have I ever been embarrassed? I'm sure at some point in my life. There's nothing that.
Oh my
stands
God.
out.
Yeah, I guess
Yo,
As a child, yeah.
yo.
yeah,
That's
you
when
like a
I'll never
teenager,
forget.
like a young,
Nah,
like
as a
early
child,
20s?
I remember falling on my roller skates in like grade 5 in front of a group of girls.
No, even by the hands of
I
someone
never
else.
recovered.
Yeah, like older brother or something.
Yeah.
No, I got an example, yo. When I was at Guelph,
Back to the G.
Oh my god.
Took it to the G.
not this
Another
again.
Gloucester. My bad. Nah, I'm joking.
But yeah, I used to bring my boys out there from Saga or whatever.
Nah, I like Guelph.
And it was fun times.
Yeah. No, I got a boy in Guelph.
There you go. And yo, whenever we'd be like, there'd be like a drunk bus back where like you're kind of like, You know what I mean? You kind of, it's like a weird version of parking lot pimping a little bit. Like,
Wait, I'm so confused.
I've been on the drunk bus.
I've been on the Guelph drunk
I've
bus.
been on the
Yeah,
Guelph
yeah,
the
yeah.
Guelph drunk bus is
It's the drunk bus.
Right?
Yeah, it's a transit system that they have to get everybody who went downtown safely back to the university.
You could take the bus for
Is it
free, like
public?
late at night.
yeah. You go. Everybody goes for free.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
okay,
from
yeah,
like
interesting.
from like 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. you get free transportation back to.
That's kind of fire. Yeah.
And they're packed, and it's like another party.
Oh
right?
wow. Okay.
So my boy, bro, if he saw me talking to a girl, he'd go up to the girl and be like, "Yo, you know he has AIDS, right?"
Don't do that.
Yeah. It's not even creative.
Bro, I wouldn't even lie.
It's not even.
Come on.
It's not even.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
look at this nigga.
But like the crazy part is like, even if you blame him, there's no way to recover.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
the
a bad look.
allegation,
Like, you
bro.
ruin the vibes, bro.
Zero way to. You could be vibing 1,000. Zero way to recover. I just have to hug it. I
The
mean, I'll get you
allegation
back.
alone.
Yeah, still to this day.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
No, it's not good.
But you,
But I'm trying to
he'd be like, yo, if you a real nigga, you could bounce back. I'm like, nah, bro.
No, it doesn't work like that.
I feel like if I heard that, I'd be like, what? Like I don't think I'd actually believe it.
But the vibe's ruined.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
was
for
a
an
big
extra
thing.
made it
like,
weird.
wait, what? What
Yeah,
y'all got
because like
going
you're
on?
weird, your friend's weird. Why'd he say that?
Yeah.
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 I'd be like, all right, come crash on my couch now, fucking guy.
Yeah, nah. You know he has AIDS, right? Is crazy.
No,
Can't
that's not
bounce
like
back.
that.
But you know what's even worse when guys like gas, like, yo, you know this guy, like,
Yeah, don't do that
like,
either.
bro, like that
Nah,
also
set me up,
pisses
set
me
me up.
off.
No,
What,
it's-
like,
depends.
yo, thanks for letting me borrow your Lamborghini type
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, I hate that stuff. Like,
Maybe that wasn't subtle enough, but niggas could do that in a subtle way.
do it in a subtle way right now.
Okay, let's
You can do it subtly.
Act like your story's talking to a girl and try to, yeah.
I don't know. Yo, thanks for the drinks you got me tonight. I
Yeah,
don't
get
know.
out of here, bro.
Nah,
You
that's
and
like
your
a
friend,
cartoon
yeah,
shit.
nah,
That's too easy.
Cartoon
nah.
shit.
Even that, like, bro, move. You and your friend move. Like, what is
Yeah.
that?
'Cause then
Yo,
I'm
thanks
rude-
for giving me the drinks
Yeah.
last night, bro. What?
Damn.
Thanks for letting me stay at your LA crib when I was on.
Nah,
like,
nah,
on
there's
the
subtle
show,
ways. There's
bro.
subtle
Like,
ways.
There's
There
subtle
is
ways.
subtle
Like,
ways.
what's
Bridget up.
Subtle ways.
Yo, told the story about.
It depends.
Actually, no, yeah. I'll be next to you just talking a little loud. There you go. Then she'll hear me.
Okay, so what do you say?
No, it depends
Yeah, you're
on
put
the
on the spot.
context of the
I feel
situation.
there's ways though. There's ways to big up your guy.
There are ways. Because it depends on the situation. Like, say you and a dude are talking, something comes up where they're talking about fighting somehow. You and a dude are talking about boxing or fighting, or something comes up with someone's fighting. I could be like, yo, this guy literally saved me. A man was trying to rob me, and he whatever. You could flow that in.
It's already a group dynamic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You could big someone up without it seeming.
Especially if we're already in a group dynamic. If it's you two by the bar and I pull up and say some shit, that's pretty
Yeah,
hectic.
that is where I'm like, all right, man, did you just pay your friend to
I had a
come
friend
over
that
Be
did
like,
that
yo,
in the
this guy
worst
saved my
possible
life.
way.
I was getting jumped, and he came
Never.
and defended me. Stuff like
You know
that.
this guy's famous, right?
That's nasty. That's
Don't do that.
Yeah. But I can bounce back from that one, not AIDS.
Yeah, no. That's definitely the bottom of the barrel. Oh, please don't say that. Nigga.
Don't say that. Yeah,
Wait, what did you say?
Before the pod, too. Like, it didn't even make sense for him to do that.
You know this guy's famous?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Like, I
the
wouldn't,
worst.
I
Nah, don't
like
do that.
zero motion of anything. No, before there's like none of it. Yeah.
Yo, does this happen to you too? Is it awkward when people are like, yo, where do I know you from?
Yeah. So I mean, I help them out and shit. Like,
help 'em
I
out,
do stuff online and whatever. But sometimes like they don't want to say it directly, so like you're playing a game with them.
Do you roll with the wrong thing that they say sometimes?
If I'm feeling goofy and shit, it depends. Yeah,
I'll just say I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'll just say I don't know. I don't want to play this game.
but then sometimes it's like, no, but yeah, I seen you.
You could end the game by saying
If they double it,
You don't
down,
like that
I'll try and cut it off quick.
yeah. If they double down on it, I'll be like, I don't know, maybe like I make stuff online,
Oh, I get that all the time.
but I don't
Like,
want to directly
I
be
know
like,
you,
yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
make
do you?
videos, and they're like,
Sometimes it's from the
I
wrong
met
place
you
and
at like a
shit. Yeah,
potluck
exactly.
last year.
Sometimes it's something else. Like, yeah, I'm on YouTube. And
Sometimes
shit.
they think
Nah,
you're
nigga,
T-Rex.
at the barbecue, right? Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, something like that.
You Jody's son, no? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
you're
Lil
Patsy's
Rodney,
son.
son?
You're Patsy's son.
That too.
Do they confuse each other people sometimes?
Yeah, who was Austin Rivers one time? This kid, this was little kid.
Austin
Bro, that's
Rivers.
Just because you're tall and light
You look
skinned.
nothing
Bro,
like
there's this
Austin
little white
Rivers.
kid in Orlando. He's like, "You're Austin Rivers." I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Yes, you are." And I just started going with him. All right, nigga, stick
Yeah. This is how you jab stick.
flick up.
You look nothing like Austin Rivers.
I know it was racist. Actually. It was rooted in racism.
Yeah.
Like it's lazy racism.
That's light skin racism.
Yeah, I'm
He was
like,
just
fuck
watching
it.
Hoop mixtape and saw his mixtape and saw you right after.
Yeah, he was like, fuck. He thought I was him, bro. I saw that.
Did Austin Rivers play out the Magic?
Yo, the good guess for any team is yes with that guy.
He traveled. Yeah, what's next?
I do gotta go to bed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be up early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, type shit.
He's plugging out. He's not
I mean,
making
you
the
can.
3-hour episode.
Y'all not gonna get mad at me, right?
No.
I don't wanna. I know these guys are aggressive sometimes.
No, you're good.
Wanna rock, right?
You good? Yeah, no, it's fine.
Wrap him up.
You wrap yourself up. Well, you gotta shout yourself out.
Wrap him
J-Mo.
up.
All right, nigga.
You
I'm out.
wrap him up.
That's courteous.
Yeah, but usually you give them
We
a...
need better guests. It's like, yeah, you can't be fighting over who's gonna wrap the guest
But
up.
I give them the floor to, like, shout out yourself. I do everyone.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
Jermaine, man, it's your boy, man. I'm at my house. Office Movers season 2.
There you go.
Ready to rip. What are we talking about? Next year sometime? No, wait, this year sometime. End of the year.
Oh, you're doing Office Movers season 2 this year?
Yeah, we're shooting it now and then.
Oh, say word.
Yeah, are we gonna address this? Like,
No, we've talked about it.
okay.
Just trying to.
I'm just
you know
being
what I mean?
funny.
Bro. We're in the writing room
I'm
and
just
it's
being
like
funny.
I don't know. You start to realize just how much you want to do that you just fucking can't do.
Yeah.
The amount of people you want
I
to get,
can
the amount of gags you want to do, the amount of everything
It's a
translates
lot.
to like, all right, how are we gonna shoot this? How much does this cost? This doesn't fit. How's it? So
It's a lot.
It's tough to get everything and everyone, but dog, we're thinking of the city for sure.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Office movers.
Season 2, 2025, but like not until like fall. Fall?
Yeah,
Winter?
probably end of the year, maybe top of next year type shit. But yeah. We're working on it. We're going full speed on it. Yeah.
Christmas type shit?
Hopefully.
I can't lie,
It's
like
crazy.
going on HBO. I guess it's Crave here.
Yeah.
And then like seeing these guys on the homepage.
Sick.
So
It's pretty
wi-
random,
So
bro.
wild,
What the
yo.
fuck is
Like,
And you
going
guys had like a deal with like Maker's Pizza. I love Maker Pizza. And I was like, oh my
those
God. I
are
like opened the
guys,
box
man.
and I was like,
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was
really?
like, oh, it's so
Nice.
fire. Yeah.
some of the best pizza in the city.
Oh, trust.
I think it might be the best.
They got
It
some
might be
contenders. They
the
got some
best. It's like
contenders.
top three.
I like
absolutely.
probably my best like whole pizza, but like better slices to me. But like a whole pizza.
Yeah, but like, what do you think is better slices?
Fresca's pretty good.
Never had it, so I
know
can't
what
speak
that
on that
Fresca's
one.
really good. And I know it's like played out, but Badiali's is good too. Badiali's
They got good Zah. They got good Zah. Yeah.
But yeah, Maker's different though. The spicy, what's it called? The
Yeah.
spicy vodka one? Oh my God. With,
The mushroom with the unit with the
oh my
honey
God,
and
with the cream sauce, that one goes stupid. And their
really?
dipping sauce is $5, but still,
Yeah, you
I
buy
know
that.
it's
Yeah,
old,
buy that.
But you have to buy it. Nah,
What?
guys,
It's worth it. It's worth
I'm telling you,
She
it's
knows what she's talking
insane. Like
about.
you cannot not have dipping sauce. It's expensive as fuck, but it is worth it.
Yeah, trust.
Like it's so good.
You
But
ever
anyway,
seen? You ever seen that before? You ever seen that tweet that was like, what is it? It was like 4YE Durag daughter or Adidas asterisk.
Oh no, it's 4Y.
I saw
4YE
this.
daughter or Adidas asterisk son.
I was dying.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So like a girl who wears a 4YE hoodie or a son who wears Adidas hats.
They are archetypes.
They are archetypes
I'm
here.
like, yeah, man. 100%.
100%.
the culture, man.
100%. Whenever I wear my 4YE, people are like, oh yeah. And I'm like, yeah, man. From
Me too.
Brampton, yo. I'm like, yeah, Brampton. They're like,
B-Town,
are
man.
you
Oh, you're Brampton?
kidding me?
I wasn't sure.
Yes.
That shit, that's
How'd you
what's
not
up.
know this?
I don't know. I never.
A lot of Brampton in the room.
But I don't know if I knew you guys back. Well, you're older than me, so maybe more Trevon than you.
Yeah, what year are you? 94?
96.
You're 96?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, my sister. Same thing.
Oh yeah, your sister too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm like, there's no, yeah.
She's Brampton. Saga, he's biracial. Which one do you
By
represent more?
city show, by coastal.
I wouldn't claim Brampton. I wasn't there long
Saga,
enough.
yeah.
Saga.
Oakville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man.
thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
thank you
man.
for
Thank you for
coming.
having me, man. Nice
This has
hanging
been
with you.
great.
We'll be tapped in to Office Movie Season 2 for
Is
sure.
everyone coming back from season 1?
As far as the crew, yeah. Yeah, that was the other
Okay.
thing. We wanted more movers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, you have to shoot. If you have 8 people in a room, you got to fucking shoot 8 people in a room.
Yeah.
So that's what we're figuring out now. Like, yeah, everyone has a line, and then, yeah. It's a lot. But it's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun regardless.
Catch him on
okay.
Random Order too.
Hey, man, yeah, Random Order podcast where it might be fucking an explosion or some shit. Yeah. Special effects going.
Yeah, you guys love the special
Yeah,
effects.
that's my shit.
The green screen special effects, like twisting things.
Editors
like,
are in shambles
Yeah,
every
they're
episode.
overtime. Nah, they're trained good, man. They're trained good. A lot of our editors grew up watching us, which was a blessing.
good.
Yeah, so like, they understood the language
So they
already.
know, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
Perfect.
How many editors do you have behind the scenes?
Like 5.
5 editors.
Yeah, they're not all editing at the same time, but
See?
yeah, we have
like in rotation.
Yeah.
like 2 at a time, 3 at a time, or different things we're working on as well. So
Damn.
Fire.
And they only do random border stuff?
some of them,
Yeah.
but a few of them are also, like vlog stuff or some behind the scenes stuff. Or,
Damn.
Yeah.
Keep them on rotation. That's smart.
Yeah, they're good, man. They're good.
That's real. Well, I'm excited for Office Movers and wish you all the best. I'll be
Thank you
very
very
tapped
much.
in. We'll see if Jasor makes it.
Come on, don't do that.
Because every time someone comes on who's on Office Movers, he's like,
He's
so.
angry. Close mouths don't get fed.
Yeah. But there'll be more. Like season 2 is not even the end. I see you guys go. Well, I mean, if you want to, like.
Nah, not yet. Nah.
No?
I hope it doesn't end at season 2. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I hope you guys like. What's your biggest goal with it before you? Yeah, what's like your? What do you want to see it do? Like y'all want to be like the
Just
Office?
a nice. I didn't even gotta go like fucking 20 seasons and shit like that. Like we have other ideas. I feel like this could be like a nice cult classic people go back to and a nice comfort watch and shit. Handful of seasons.
Okay, so we're getting like 5 maybe. With all-
Yeah, we'll stretch it out if we get
If
there.
things
For
go
sure.
well,
Best shows
yeah,
are
yeah,
5
yeah.
seasons long.
I was like, usually the best shows are about 5 seasons, but those are more like drama shows though.
Yeah, but
comedies
still.
you can push for a while.
Like you said, the way you described it, like that comfort viewing, like, like.
Yeah. Sometimes you just cut it off when everyone likes it. It's like not like people.
Because The
tailing on.
Office, no movers, got whack after like season 5.
No, it
Depends
got
on who
whack
you're asking,
after Michael Scott left, and that was like what season
Yeah, that's fair.
8?
That's fair.
8?
I think he left in season 8. No, season 7, season 8. That's when it got whack. Once Mike or Steve Carell left the building, Office went like, oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
don't know what to do
I don't
with
know
that.
why they kept doing it.
Yeah.
He was the show, and that show's greatness. People don't like that show, but I love that show.
It's a good comfort watch too.
Like I belly laugh at The Office, tears.
Shout out
Great
to white
show.
people TV shows, man. It's a good couple.
Hell yeah. People be watching that shit.
But thank you for coming, Jermaine. I appreciate you coming for 2 hours.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
There'll be 2 spikes.
Clap twice.
All right, we are back.
Okay,
Yes.
we're back. Let's focus. Do you want to talk about the cheating? What do you want to do? The
Well,
cheating
there's-
shit.
There's this thing, right?
I saw it, but go ahead.
The cheating thing?
Oh, we talking about the
No, I'm
cheating?
talking about something else.
Okay.
I've been battling this.
Oh God.
I think I want to stop calling young black children YNs.
Oh, this is not where we're going. Okay.
Oh. I saw this tweet
I don't-
earlier today.
I don't think is good because I caught myself just like doing it to just like a black child, like not because
Child is crazy.
because we do it subconsciously now.
I think YNs is more for like a specific, like I thought specific archetype. of,
Crash
like,
out type.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. like
Which I'm
those-
cool for, but I even caught us doing it. Like,
Us?
yeah,
I be doing,
yourself.
yeah.
like-
We just
I don't do that.
nah, man. Oh, good. That's good. 'Cause-
No, YNs be,
Yeah,
I be
just-
saying it too easily. You're right. Yeah.
Because YNs aren't really young niggas. I might keep saying young niggas. But I think YNs is bad because it's so easily co-optable by white people.
Okay.
Because then they start saying it.
Do you think white people are saying YNs?
Yes.
Why are white people saying YNs?
Yeah, there's been a talk about that. I think on Rory Ball, they were saying, can Rory say YNs?
Well, no, he shouldn't say YNs because YN stands for young niggas. So why would
Yeah.
he say YN?
But then they're saying, are white people allowed to say the name of the group that Dr. Dre and Eazy-E were in?
They definitely do.
And oh,
It stands for the same thing.
Yeah. It's way easier to normalize.
what is it
YN.
again? Niggas with attitude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't have a good time with the gold digger hook.
No. They gotta say broke.
Radio
broke.
version broke.
Yeah.
Because
They gotta say broke
I'll give
twice.
you an example, right? So I seen it was a cool tweet. It was like this Toronto kid who's like, yo, I have a free base forward. There's some
saw that.
right, you know what I mean? And then like I captioned it, Toronto YNs are gonna be okay. And then I looked at it after.
Oh, you
I'm-
had a whole existential moment after
yeah,
posting
like,
that,
why
eh?
I just call this dude a YN?
The same way you call women shit.
Fine
Nah,
shit.
Didn't you say you like fine shit last episode?
No. The song.
Oh, you don't know. True.
Playboi
so when you
Carti
sing
song.
it, when you sing it, it's fine. Yeah.
Like I don't want to be called
Because she
fine.
likes the song Fine
Yeah,
Shit. She
right.
like-
I don't want to be called fine shit.
But I get what you're saying. I agree. I do think it should stop because
Yeah.
then when it starts to spread into just like regular culture, it gets a little iffy. I think the same thing happened with like ghetto and like putting stereotypical black women names on ghetto things. I think that's stretched too far. You know how like I've heard
Like
white
Chow?
people talk about like she has bon kui nails.
Oh.
When you're just talking about like ghetto or something like that.
That's a
and I don't like that
macroaggression.
either.
Yeah.
Well,
The YNs is kind of the same thing.
yeah, because think about it with that Asian girl. I didn't even take it in what she was talking about, but there's like a song or something called Pookies Requiem.
Yeah, the Asian,
Requiem?
the fake
Damn, I'm
scissor.
fucking up
Oh,
that
the
word.
The
Sailorr
fake
girl?
Asian scissor. Yeah. What did she say?
The song's called Pookies Requiem.
I don't know. I don't listen
Yeah.
to her,
Requiem.
but I know who you're
Requiem.
talking.
All right, Requiem.
Yeah,
You know those ones where you haven't seen
Yeah,
it said
yeah,
out
yeah.
loud before?
yeah.
A Gregorous.
But it's that she's like kind of, they call her like the Asian,
Asian
scissor.
scissor.
Yeah, but the implication of Pookie is like a ghetto dude.
Yeah, Pookie's
not a nickname?
Requiem.
I
Requiem.
thought Pookie was just a nickname.
Wasn't that the role that Chris Rock played in a movie where he was a crackhead?
New Jack City.
But to me, this Sailor girl, it's almost like it's almost like it's giving culture appropriation a little bit. I don't know.
Right.
just
Well, why do you
sounds
think
like
she
SZA.
chose that
No.
name? I'm just saying, why do you think she chose that name?
Pookie.
I feel like Pookie is just a nickname.
You think that's a real person she knows?
No, but it's like it's just a nickname.
Why do you think this Asian girl chose the name Pookie?
Of course she's trying to be in like the culture.
Okay, so that's
But
not.
I don't think Pookie is a stereotypical black person name. It's a
you don't think so?
it's a black
You know
nickname.
white people name Pookie?
No, it's a black nickname for sure. But I don't think the nickname itself has ties to the ghetto-ness.
You don't think it has a ghetto connotation, Pookie?
I don't think so, me personally. I think it's just a nickname.
You don't
I
think?
think with the
It's a
Chris Rock role, it
nickname,
makes
but
me think of that role.
It's
like-
a nickname, but yes, I agree with Mucho. It has
It's
a
just-
ghetto connotation. Because
How?
even like Real House has Lynch, like, yo, don't make me call Pookie in them.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
he
a
says
black
that.
nickname. It's like Man.
What?
It's
Man?
Man is a
dude named
a
Man.
ghetto
Yeah.
nickname.
All right.
But
and-
it's the name of
yeah, so, and then if
Dudes that-
Aquafina had a song called Madman's Requiem, then we'll still be like, that was weird.
But Man is more. Man's not as widely used as Pookie. Like you've heard people say Pookie. Like
Black
that's a
people.
regular.
Yeah.
Black people, though.
Yeah, because that's how we talk. But it's not.
But that's the point, though. It has a connotation of blackness to the name Pookie.
Yeah, but then now why are you adding a negative connotation to
Just
the
'cause it's
connotation
black?
of blackness?
I don't think it's bad. No. Hold on. Let's rewind. I'm not saying there's a negative connotation to the word Pookie. I'm just saying it's a very common black nickname.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this
No one's
Asian
disagreeing.
artist is now using the name Pookie or whatever. Is it an issue for it to be like Pookie's Requiem or whatever it is?
But I think that's just
And it
because
says, hey Pookie,
she's
like the way
tryna-
she says it, like the way she sings it too. It's giving like, okay, girl.
like black scent.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's like
But
how
the whole song is
The whole song is
this
like
whole
that.
song is a fake scissor song.
The
Okay,
whole song
so-
is in a black set? Maybe I should listen to this song.
It's not in
I
a
saw
black scent,
clips.
but it's a fake scissor song. The song ain't bad. It's not a bad song at all.
You're,
But like,
you're
it's a
fucking
scissor
with
reference
Aquafina
track.
Pookie's Requiem.
I'm not gonna bump it. I'm not gonna bump it, but it ain't a bad song. It just sounds like a scissor demo.
Do you think if you play it, you'll understand a little bit better?
Not really.
What? She's not even speaking English.
She's speaking English. no?
Barely.
it's kind of like when non-black
So what
people
is she
say
speaking?
"woo child."
English. She's speaking a different language.
What language?
I don't
I
know.
don't think he wants to say because he doesn't want to get.
No, I don't know what type of Asian she is.
Is it? Yeah, I say she's speaking Korean.
Wait, is it actually in an Asian language?
Yes.
And it's called Pookie's Requiem.
That makes it even worse, I think.
And she'll say like,
I didn't know that. Oh man.
It's the end. No, but the
Nah,
end of the
bro.
hook, she says, "Hey Pookie."
I know that.
bro.
I saw the clip of that. Where
She's
she
not
does,
even
like, the-
American?
No.
Bro, this is an Asian.
Are you
lady.
kidding me?
No, I swear.
Have
So
you-
hold on,
girl's
she's not
Asian.
like she. Hold on, is
I
she
thought
like?
she was from Oakland or something.
I thought she was
Oh, she's like Korean or something.
What?
like born and raised in Korea.
Bro, this is an Asian lady.
Hold on, guys. There's Asian, yes, but
Holy
does she
shit.
have?
What she looks like.
No, I know,
She's
but I'm
not
saying.
from America.
I'm showing you.
She's not from Canada.
Yeah, you could
She's a foreigner.
play it then. You could play it then. We actually might need to hear this.
Her background's Vietnamese, but she was born in Florida.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
So
You're
she's
making it
cosplaying
wild.
the K-pop.
Is she singing in English?
No.
No.
What is she singing?
She's saying like a few things in English, but not the whole. The whole entire song is Korean.
Oh, this is amazing.
But I thought she was Vietnamese.
1 second.
I'm telling y'all.
But I feel like I was under the impression that based on you were saying that she's not American. She was like born and raised in Korea, and
That's
now
how she was moving. This is news to me.
and now cosplaying some like ghetto like wannabe black Asian sorta.
But I don't think I think the song is.
But people were also like mad or getting at her for like the teeth and like the black teeth grills type thing. People were saying it's also kind of like in Asian culture, though. People were saying it could be
We
her
playing this?
paying homage to Asian. Can we?
Yeah, give us a
Okay.
little bit. To its Asian language, to its English in an Asian accent.
This is very English.
So what's she saying? Tell me one sentence.
She said something about
Tell
you get
me.
a dog and name it after me. Hey Pookie, you crop. She has her shirt cropped like that's.
She's mixing in like little
no,
phrases.
Sure, she. It's a hard
Look at the lyrics.
English. Thank
So
you.
what's the chorus? What's the chorus?
No, play it again. Are we gonna get in trouble for this on YouTube? I
No,
don't
this
know.
is great. This is great. This is great. This is great.
Stop.
She's always dead ass
Stop.
too.
Pause it, please. This is literally all English.
Yeah. That's the most racist thing you've ever seen.
Does that sound English?
I mean,
You tell me. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Oh,
right
shoot,
now?
some bail.
Does it sound?
There were some moments where I couldn't make out what she was
come
saying.
on, guys.
Make out what she's saying.
Tresor, I am telling you, from the second he played it, I was waiting for the Korean. Because I was understanding every word.
she's like, bet you beat you. All this guy hears is ching ching chong, ching ching chang. Oh my
Bro, what are you not hearing?
I need to see these lyrics. I need to see these lyrics.
Like, what is going on?
Oh shit.
This guy said he doesn't make lies about her. She's not born in America. She doesn't speak English. She's a Korean pop star. No, 100%. And that is why.
Hey, everyone was rolling. Don't flip on me now because we know something
No,
different.
I'm shooting you bail.
Everyone was rolling.
There was a moment where I thought, I didn't know what she was saying, and it could have been,
I thought it was Korean. That's
it could have been a different language.
Don't
Like,
make
come
me
on.
seem crazy now. This is
No.
It's like
Mucho and I were the only ones asking questions. I don't know why you guys were. I was like, yo, because someone, where's she from? Yeah. And he said, yes.
Oh.
And then
love
we
that.
watched the video twice, and you're still thinking that she's not speaking English.
that didn't sound English.
I agree. It didn't. There was moments that didn't sound
There
like
are
she was
a
speaking
lot of
English.
moments in that song that do not.
in the words she's saying though.
A scissor
But
accent.
that's like, that's the saying. SZA doesn't speak English. It's the way SZA sings and slurs her words, but she's still speaking English. But you can you know what SZA's saying. I know what that woman is saying.
No, I'm saying, but she has an accent behind certain. Like,
Yeah, you
words,
know, 'cause you're like-
verbiage that she's saying.
You're particularly paying attention to hear. If you heard that song passively, you would not be able to just say what she's
Tresor,
saying.
That was the first time I heard that song, and I was expecting, like in my brain, I was expecting to hear Korean.
Yeah, but we
and I
said
was
it's a
hearing
mix.
plain English. Like there was no mix.
It sound mixes.
It wasn't even like
It
was,
sounded
It wasn't
mixed-ish.
like it was like Spanglish. Like it was really English.
It sounded whatever that version of Spanglish would be. That's how it sounded to me.
I really don't think so.
That reminds me of like sometimes like you hear like an African song in the club and then somebody's like, what is he saying? And just the whole thing is in English.
Yeah.
You're acting like she sounds like she's from Ottawa. That ain't.
No,
just
no, but that's the same. That's like Burna Boy, right?
Thank you.
Burna Boy has songs that are completely English.
But I feel like Burna
You'll
Boy
tell
is even
somebody
worse than that. Like Burna Boy has a very to me that
stronger
was
accent?
That was kind of clear. Like, I'm not gonna try. Like that was pretty clear.
I love it.
Burna Boy sometimes I struggle because his accent's very thick.
True, fair enough.
But that woman, like I knew what she was saying
I'm
the
not
first
rolling.
time.
I just love how like adamant you were. Like you're like, there's no way I'm.
She's
not
not even from
rolling.
here. Like she actually is
I'm not rolling.
from Florida. Actually, born.
Shout out to
Anywho.
Pookies Requiem.
Anyways,
What does that mean?
Maybe he didn't hear that I said it was from Florida because he thought I was just speaking Chinese.
That's funny.
I like that.
wait, what you say? Wait, what? What do you say?
That was great.
YouTube or Spotify will be able to track that, but that's funny.
that was
That's
great.
funny though.
That was
That's
great.
really good.
Okay, let's
A
move.
Chinese guy said that.
Y'all
off
can
camera,
tell me.
guys.
Y'all tell me in the comments if y'all thought that was English first listen.
Yeah, we're definitely making
I
this.
think you have a case, Tresor.
Yeah, I definitely-
No,
I think you have a
guys.
case, Tresor.
I'm not shaking at all because
This is definitely a clip because she was speaking English as fuck. Okay.
don't crop the part where I said she was mixing in English too.
You did say that though.
I did say that.
So why you say don't crop that part?
No, do the whole
No,
thing.
but I'm
Make
saying
him look bad.
to make it look even worse.
Okay.
Said make him walk the plank.
Not get y'all canceled, bro.
All right.
we're fine.
Are we gonna talk about the cheating chef?
Oh yeah.
The cheating oh yeah, let's talk about this,
Yeah, let's
man.
see if you
It's
guys think
very
he went
whack.
too far. You know what I mean?
Okay. So there was been a viral tweet of this woman, and she tweeted, "Y'all's favorite chef went outside in my DMs yesterday, and they got mad when I blocked him on everything. Like, I'm tired and unimpressed." And then people had put two and two together that, oh my God, I forgot his name, but he's the one that's like
Mr. Make It Happen.
Mr. Make It Happen. And is he white or like very biracial?
No, he's white.
Okay. He's
He's
white.
white with a lineup.
When I say very biracial,
Travis Kelce White.
when I say very biracial, I just mean like
Who? Just say a person.
Meghan Markle.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Not quite LaMelo Ball.
No,
but
but you can still see you got some black in it.
What's the dude? The white dude? Not the white dude. The mixed dude with the green eyes. The one that looks like Zach Levine, the actor.
Jesse Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty white.
No, but you can tell he's biracial,
you can tell he's
guys. Come
biracial,
on.
man.
You can definitely tell
The
he's
girl
biracial.
from Pretty Little Liars.
Shay Mitchell?
No, the other one. Spencer.
She's biracial?
Yeah.
You should, hold on.
I don't got my computer in front of me, but let's
Or
do
Halsey.
Or
Halsey.
Halsey.
Yeah. Halsey's an example of very biracial. But anyways, okay, so he's white. So he's the one of, no, happen, you can make it happen. That's
Yeah.
like his
I've
tag.
never seen this in my life.
Come on, you never seen that chef?
I haven't seen
Yeah.
He can throw down
I don't
in the
think I have
kitchen, and
either.
his end tag is always like, something's gonna happen, you can make it happen. And his at is Mr. Make It Happen. Anyways, he's a pretty big chef on social media. And this woman aired him out, and so basically she said, as I said, y'all's favorite chef went outside in my DMs yesterday and then got mad when I blocked him on everything. I'm tired and unimpressed. Someone responded, he recently asked to fly me out. When I questioned him about being married, he blocked me. I hope his wife finds out. We need to start exposing these losers. Then she posted the screenshots of their Twitter conversations.
Actually, can we start with the one that that doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fine. Because
Okay.
that one is more incriminating.
Okay, so which
This
one do you want to
should've
start
But
with?
that's a conversation in itself too. And I'm not picking a side. I'm just posing the question. Do you have to expose losers?
I agree. I don't see why.
This is why it should have been attached to the other cheating conversation, because women think that they're like putting a murderer in jail by like exposing this. You know what I mean?
one
Like
might not-
vigilante
yeah,
justice.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what
yeah,
the hell?
yeah.
You're not Batman. Get out of here.
Facts.
Let me cheat in peace.
That should be the title.
Let me
Let me
cheat.
cheat in peace. But it's kind of true.
Yeah, no, you guys are very right.
My thing is, I've had men in relationships in my DMs. I've had men getting married in my DMs. I've had
Getting married.
Yes.
Getting married.
I've had
pretty
men
wild.
getting married in my DMs. I've had fathers of girls that I know in my DMs.
Cause what?
And they are in relationships.
Because what's the point? Like
Who's
karma-
the
karma
relationship?
gonna
The
come out.
father.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but these are fathers of girls that I know.
Like you know that you're friends
Personally.
with.
I wouldn't call her a friend, but
Alright,
we're close enough. Like,
It's kind of fine, right? If he wasn't in a
no,
relationship.
come on, no.
All right.
Like the girls are the same age as you?
Yes, like I know them personally.
If Shannon Sharp slides, like you're not tripping.
But Shannon, do I know his daughter? Like, did I go to school with his daughter? No.
All right.
If I know your daughter personally and the father knew that,
Yeah, that's
and he
wild.
was
That's
like,
wild. Yeah.
keep this between us. He literally said, like, yo, don't say nothing. But
Oh shit, he's wild.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go now and put that
Tell-
man on blast.
Yeah, like, oh, this girl.
Like, I'm not gonna go now
what's the
screenshot
point?
all these, men. Like, I don't like, bro. That's between
Are
you
we
and the
dating the
God.
same man?
Yeah, that's between you and the God that you serve.
yeah.
And that's why I always say, honestly, when it comes to men, I'm the best. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm the best
person to
woman.
cheat with?
No, not cheat with. No. Calm down. I'm the best woman to try to approach because I'm not going to your girl.
Okay.
Okay.
I promise you, I'm not going to your girl as a woman. Like, hey, girl, no, I don't give a fuck.
That's not good, because then he goes on and thinks that he can like miss shots and it won't ever come back to him.
That's
his
not my
risk.
business.
No, I'm saying you're giving him grander delusions.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
between
that's
you
up
and
to
the
you.
guy. I said, I don't entertain it. Like, I'll peep it. Like, why is this guy wilding? But I don't respond. But I'm also not going to go to that girl and let her know. Unless we are very close friends, or unless, you know, I know that, like I said, this is my ride or die, and I see your man cheating and I have concrete proof, I'm not going to no girl. You can say I'm not a girl's girl, whatever you want to call me. Until next thing you know, now my name is caught up in your relationship drama. I don't know you like that. Bro, put your man on a leash, bro. It has nothing to do with me.
I agree.
I don't want to be in the middle of the
There's no
drama.
point.
And like, I don't know your relationship. Are you cool with him cheating? I'm not gonna put my neck on the line now. And now bitch, why are you coming to me? Some girls might not flip it on you.
Yeah, that's true. But
Like,
even if
why
you-
is he in your DMs? What did you do, girl? I'm not here for that.
But even if you don't know the person, even that, like, why are you gonna tweet your favorite chef is in my DMs and he's getting married?
Do you want to see what the most incriminating DM so far was?
Sure.
And just let me know if you could at least see it from his perspective. Maybe he's just trying to do business, right? He has a restaurant in DC that's burgeoning right now. He's trying to fill it up. Some of these girls are kind of influencers. They're the sexy kind, but they're still, you know, they still have.
That's a business model.
Yeah, they have influence, right? This girl says, "Where you from?" Oh, sorry. He says, "Where you from?" After getting, I guess, followed back. She says, "Hey, I'm from Canada." He says, "Let me bring you to America, LOL."
The LOL got him.
All right.
Yeah.
She says,
And the angel face, and the angel emoji
and the angel
with the
face
laughing
and the
emoji.
smiley face after. Then she says, "I've been to America, LOL." Then he says, "Not to see me though."
Can't fend that.
So did he mean I don't want you to see me, but I want you to
This
see
is
the
also
restaurant?
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, this was on Valentine's Day. But is it possible he meant not to see me, but to see the restaurant?
Come on,
This is
Mucho.
great devil advocating.
No.
but,
You're a great devil
All
advocate,
right.
but no.
And then she says, "Who are you?"
She says, "Who are you?" He says, "Well, damn, LOL. That's not very nice."
But then she says, "Ain't you married?" I'm confused. LOL, I'm confused. So she knew who he was, but anyway.
Or maybe by that time, maybe she creeped him and learned, like, oh, this guy is married.
Yeah, we can't fend him for that one, can
Nah,
we?
Wait,
can't
this
do
girl's
that.
is this girl? Is she a working girl?
She's OF thing.
There's a lot of mutuals
He
in
could
here.
have got through it.
Not me. All right, don't imply that's me. Nah. I don't follow these OF things.
Not you, but I see some familiar names.
Yeah, it's a Toronto influencer, I bet. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
No, I'm not saying not you. I'm just saying there's guys in there that we know.
Yo,
who's the girl?
following an OF model on Twitter?
Yeah, you're wild.
Wild.
She has massive titties, yo.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Like these are OD. Damn, her tits are huge.
Yeah.
Hey, back to the subject.
She's breaking records. That's a Z.
Oh my.
That's a Z.
Oh,
bro.
she's really OnlyFans.
But yeah, I don't know. We can't fend for him
Can't
on that
defend
one.
that one.
No. She is clout chasey or whatever, or what?
He should have
like-
at least masked
But
it as business.
Is there any other excuse other than your clout chasing to do that? Like what? What would be a
it's
reason?
for the greater
Oh, no,
good
for the
to,
girl, no.
to warn
Yeah.
the other women.
No,
of,
I'm saying, but
Yeah.
girls are trying to defend it. My thing is, the
Vigilante
only
justice.
reason why you would do that is for attention.
Yeah. I agree.
There's no other reason. Like, you're not doing that for the greater good of the wife. If you
You're
really
not.
want, then you would have reached out directly to the wife.
Exactly.
If you really wanted to. If you're really that type of girl, like, oh, I want to protect his wife and not mind your business of her dirty ass husband, then you
Yeah.
would have messaged her.
Yeah.
But instead, you wanted to play, let's go on a scavenger hunt. I'm going to tweet about y'all favorite. And the people love that line. Oh, y'all favorite athlete. Oh, y'all favorite rapper.
When she said that, I'm like,
Because
who?
you want people to say, that's why. You want people to say who.
Exactly.
You
But
want
people do it all the
shit.
time. Oh, y'all favorite athletes been in my DMs. Oh, y'all
That
favorite
line's
rapper
a
just asked
smoking
me
gun
on.
for clout
Yeah.
chasing. That is a
100%.
smoking gun for
Whoa,
clout chasing.
wow,
Yeah.
that just
It
gave me
is.
PTSD. I
That
think I've
y'all
seen someone say
favorite
that 10
line
times.
Y'all
is
favorite
like
rapper.
a number
Whole
one
time it's
trap
Corey Guns.
because
You ever seen a girl do that? Yo, y'all favorite NBA player, and it's like Adonal Foil or something.
A Donald Foyle.
but yeah,
Two-leaguer.
that whole
Two-way
y'all
player.
favorite
Something.
intro is just a trap for people to ask who.
yeah.
Oh, since you guys are asking,
No, so okay.
I'm never gonna hear that sentence the same anymore after that. I realized how big of a dog whistle that shit
Yeah,
is.
y'all
And,
favorite.
You know what's funny though? He almost beat the case because the girl who brought that up, right? Because we found the most incriminating one where someone replied it. So now, fellas, tell me if he could have beat the case with the original one.
Yeah.
This one's a little shorter, okay? So he gets the follow back, and then he sends 2 fire emojis. All right? It's a little tricky now.
Starting
But
shaky.
again, this is a woman with influence. She replies, your food is amazing. He says, I just opened a restaurant in DC. You should come check it out. And thank you.
Okay.
She says, I seriously need to. I was checking it out on your website. It looks fantastic. What's your favorite item on the menu? He talks about a bunch of favorite items he has. Let me know when you want to come. I'd love to meet you sometime. Angel emoji. Then she says, that's incredible. I honestly love that you curated the menu, blah, blah, blah. I just love trying new restaurants and sounds amazing. I can't wait to stop by, kind of paraphrasing. He's like, our busiest days are on the weekend, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving today, but I won't get back to you later. But you're welcome to go without me. He says that there. He says, you're welcome to go without me.
Okay.
She replies, well, I want to meet the man behind the magic.
Well, she was giving him energy here.
Yeah.
She was definitely giving him energy.
So
here.
I'll just have to postpone until next week when you're back. And he says, perfect. LOL, I want to meet you too.
He could beat that.
That eye
He
emojis.
could beat that
He
case.
could have beat that one.
He could beat that
could've
case.
beat
Yeah.
that
It's still
one.
sticky, but he could beat that.
He could beat that one.
The intro is the stickiest. The
She gave energy and he grabbed too hardly onto it.
He grabbed too hardly?
Yeah, I think
is
so.
Nah, I don't even-
follow up to that. No.
but it's not even that, because if it was just that, you
well,
could
as a
say
married
that's
man,
harmless.
he shouldn't be grabbing at all.
It's the inch.
No, but
but
he's a
it's-
businessman, though. He
No,
runs
but
a
it's not
restaurant.
even
Come
that.
on.
It's the inch.
You want the baddie influencers at your restaurant. That's a good business model.
The
Well, then
intro
say-
is what makes it hard to beat.
Right. No
I
fires.
agree. I agree.
But-
That's the most damning part.
If he had just opened with I'd love for you to come see my restaurant.
Exactly.
Easy.
Hey,
Or
I
even
saw
just
you.
a hand wave emoji. You can get through that.
You know what's gonna beat his DNA
A hand
evidence
wave
is
emoji.
is you can go without me. That's gonna do a lot of heavy lifting in
he
his case.
snapped with that
His lawyer's gonna gotta take that and make that the DNA evidence.
If he had just sent a hand wave emoji, he would have been clear.
Yeah, because he was doing good.
Hey,
Because you could just say, "Yo, that's just a greeting."
I guess. But then also with me, I'm like, bro, get a manager to do outreach to influencers. Why are you doing outreach to influencers?
What about if it is low key?
What?
Could be a manager on his
I don't
account.
run it.
No. Come on.
Yeah, just say that. I don't run it.
He's got a case.
I don't run
He's
it.
got a great case.
No.
I don't run it. Just get one of your friends to say that they run it.
If you had
run
messaged
it.
a creator who was like OnlyFansy and you gave the, hey, wave, I'm in LA, would love to collaborate.
Oh,
That's
Trust in the clear, yeah.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Just because she's just.
Your girl's allowing that?
My girl wouldn't be happy about it, but you can't page me.
Thank you.
But you can't page me for that though.
Are you
This
slut
is
shaming
business.
though? Because she does OF?
No,
This is
I'm just
business.
saying, but
This is business. See, this is the issue though. Because on Instagram, because of how people's like profiles present, people forget that like people are still people. So say a OnlyFans girl like comments on my video or a photo or something, and I talk back to her. Because she's an OnlyFans girl, you're taking it a certain way. But this is still just a girl. So what if I know this girl?
but what are y'all collaborating on?
A video. I need you for a skit. Why are
Yeah.
you taking it wrong just because she shows her ass on the internet? Why am I now being associated to that? She's still a girl.
It's still the same way, like if you're associated with a thug or anything, you're still gonna be associated with that person.
Yeah. Like I get it, but I'm saying that I'm beating that charge. I'm beating that charge because come on, bro.
Yeah, she got a platform.
Stop it, like,
she knows
stop
how to
it.
act. She knows how to
Exactly.
market.
And those are the ones that all the dudes be putting in the videos for reach anyway.
Clickbait, good clickbait.
You think if I could get Tiana Trump in the video, I'm not putting her in the video?
Oh, facts.
Yeah, put her in the video.
You don't even need Johnny Cochran for that. You're getting off.
Your
no
girl is
problem.
like-
The
Sliding
video
on that?
has to be. I'm not saying the thing is people make those videos.
I don't think your
inherently-
girl is like, yeah, that's cool.
She probably wouldn't like it, but I'm arguing that one. Because the video itself doesn't have to be inherently sexual. That's the thing. People get the OF girls in the video and then make a sexual video.
Yeah. You're
If
gonna
I
be
just have
subversive.
you in a skit and you're just an OnlyFans girl, I don't want to hear it. Well, this is work. Come on.
But I feel like, is there no other girl you could have put in the video?
You could, but I'm choosing her.
Did it have to be an OnlyFans?
Using her as the key word.
This is business. This is business.
But this happened naturally.
This
Like,
is strictly
networking.
business.
It's a good business move. It's objectively a good business move.
It is.
When I see Zoe say that you could choose.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
your
that-
girl
you could
wanted
choose
to
other
do
girls that are worse
content-
business moves.
If your girl wanted to do content with, I don't know, who's a real sexy content creator? I don't know. I know you guys wouldn't even know. I'm trying
The
to
guy
think
that
of-
dunked his face in the water?
No, he's corny. I'm trying to think.
But does it have to be someone that they're choosing?
Yeah, you chose the OnlyFans girl, no?
Yeah.
So
she
she
wants
can
to do
choose.
a video with Deshae Frost.
Or Duke.
Nah, Deshae Frost worse though.
Sure.
Fair.
What is the video? Is it a sexual? If it's not a sexual video, I don't care. What's the?
Turn up.
Who cares?
See? Couldn't reversal.
It's
man.
not sexual. If it's not
Yeah.
sexual, who cares?
You can't reversal, man.
You're putting a you're putting a what's the word? Like there's a bias because of the person's occupation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think the Mr. Make It Happen was reaching out to those.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so either. He was plotting, but
If he actually was reaching out to them, like, hey, if you're ever in DC, you should come to my restaurant, whatever. You know, we can even say we have an influencer program,
he
something
did it,
like that.
He did it wrong.
Jokes aside, like the first one I read, can't beat that. And then the second one I read, with the context of the first one I read, he sounds crazy.
It gets tough. Yeah, that's bad.
That's what happens when men get too much dip on your chip.
What you mean?
When men start to, see success and they got a lot of followers and they're getting a lot of attention, they start to think that they're invincible.
Is that why you guys don't like? You guys always tweet like, "I want my guy with like 300 followers or something."
And they be lying because they
It's
love
not-
Duke.
Yeah, but I don't.
So,
And he be,
what?
yeah, he be shopping in his DMs.
But Duke is like the only one I think, and I don't even know if I would let it
What?
slide on like a serious thing.
Wait
do you mean?
Wait a second. Duke Dennis is the only person you would let slide on you that has a lot of followers?
No. I say Duke Dennis is the only one that like I'm attracted to in that realm of like content creator.
Oh, yeah,
because
but-
they give me the ick.
Oh no, I agree with you, but
Yeah.
that's more because of what they do. But athletes have a bunch of followers.
No.
and-
I'm just saying content creator because you already know I don't want no content creator man.
I'm with you, but that doesn't follow with the options angle you gave. Because I brought it up, the amount of followers and stuff like that, because you're saying once you get too much success, you get too much attention.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can simply say the same thing for athletes too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Athletes don't cheat
are
on
the
your ass
number
too.
one.
Yeah,
number one ones
they have
to
just
do
as
that.
many options, right? And so, but you wouldn't
But
care.
I don't think your follower account also reflects if you're a loyal person or not.
No, it just tests you more.
Maybe. But
It
I
depends
just
on the type of person you are, because
yeah,
you can have a million people DM you and not show no energy.
for sure. Yeah, you pass those tests every day.
but I just think it's like I just don't. Yeah, no, I don't care for like the content creator dancing on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't like people that put themselves out there to entertain people.
Not even that. I think it's just. I think there's a certain.
You could be cool and laid back about it, but don't be like,
Yeah, there's a certain ick I get with like content creator guys. That, like, yeah, we can be friends, we can be cool, but I don't know if I'd actually date one.
You're not gonna film for them?
Nah, we start doing content, like couple content and shit. Like, why are we doing this?
Doesn't even need to be that, but like if you're with someone, he's creating content,
Yeah.
like you like obviously have an eye for that. You work in
hold this
marketing.
phone real
It
Like,
depends on
yeah.
what content he's doing, though.
Drewski.
Like skits.
If
He's
Drewski
funny.
let's say Drewski was attractive. Would like, you know what I mean? Someone like
Would
that.
I date Juski?
If he was attractive. I mean, my bad. I'm sorry if you were attracted to him. Yeah.
Are you just judging Juski, right? You said Juski's ugly?
You're asking me if I think.
Well, you said if he was attractive.
I think most women would think he's ugly.
A lot of women think Juski's hot.
If he wasn't up.
Wait, what? I think he's
I've heard a lot of women say that they think
And,
Juski's
you,
attractive.
and you know what? And you know what? Salute. I shouldn't have even mentioned anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you were attracted to him,
Would I like the skit thing?
because that's too outward. You know what I mean? Like somebody, because he's out there. That nigga
Yeah.
be having his shirt off. He be doing like
Going to
impressions of
Jamaica,
rednecks and
letting girls
stuff.
jump
like,
on his groin.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
What
I don't
about
know.
that like highbrow type, like if he was a real estate podcaster or a finance guru
There you
and
go.
he's making
He's
content?
always allowing that for sure.
See, but this is the funny.
Duke's the oldest streamer. That's why it kind
See,
of
but
like
this is
works.
the
There isn't
funny-
anyone in that age range that streams and makes content like that you
Well, how old
could
is
even.
DDG?
27.
A lot younger
27,
than
28.
Duke,
Okay,
probably.
a lot younger is crazy. Didn't Duke just turn like 30? Something like that. A lot
31.
Yeah.
Oh, 30. Okay,
Oh, okay,
a lot
that is
younger
a
than
bit
Duke
older.
is crazy.
But this is what's funny. Tell me if this is a reach though, because what's the difference between a content creator and an actor besides a budget? You would date an actor though.
I don't know.
the other one is not.
I don't
Says
know.
who? I could be an actor. You could put me in a show today. I'm an actor.
You still have to get a coach though.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You
You don't need a coach.
You don't need.
Coach do certain scenes in movies?
If you want to do
I
it
mean,
well.
it depends on how big your scene is. It depends on how big
you don't need a coach for anything.
It depends on how big your role is. If you're playing like a serial killer,
If you want to do it well, this is what we're saying. They can say action and you could act and you're an actor.
yes. But I'm saying, like, to Trey's point, depending on your role, they will bring in an acting coach.
Yes, for you to do the job well. But that doesn't take away the fact that you're still doing the job. You can do a shit job in a movie, you're still an actor.
Okay, fair.
But you can't knock Zoe because she said she wouldn't date an actor either.
Actors, like,
You just don't like a nigga that's in front of the camera too much.
not even that. I just like actors is like, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know.
We found an ick of yours.
It's not even like it's a ick, but I just think it's a different vibe that I would think.
It's technically
what
hypocritical
would-
because you're a content creator.
I'm not a content creator.
You are most certainly, by definition,
What the
objectively a content creator.
Yeah.
I literally am not.
Under what basis do you think you're
What?
not a content creator?
You've done a Lululemon ad. You're a
That's
content
not a
creator.
content creator though.
So what is
Yes.
it?
Lululemon
You created
stuff.
content.
You created content for them.
There's 3 niggas that saw that. They're like, I'm never dating Zoe.
I mean,
She gave me the ick.
I don't want to say content creator though.
Edit the footage. You're a content creator, Zoe.
I watched you read a script for like an hour before we started recording today.
All
Like
right, not
you are
too
a
much.
content creator.
There you go.
Yeah. But like any dude
I'm
who's
just
Yeah,
Zoe.
it is what it is.
I'm just Zoe and
What's wrong with that though? Why
I'm
are you
just
ashamed
Zoe
about?
and the cameras roll.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
a
what to tell
rapper.
you.
I'm an artist.
Yeah,
it's that type
so
of
I feel
shit.
like content creators like put on a show, sort of.
Why? How?
There is 5 cameras
No,
in
no,
front.
no. But I'm saying, like, this is me off air. Like, these cameras will stop and I'll still be exactly the
Okay,
same.
you're an authentic content creator.
I feel like content creators always like are not themselves all the time.
But says who?
and there's a little razzle dazzle you put for
But
this
you
too.
do that too.
No, I don't.
There
When
are
we-
certain conversations that if we had them off camera, you would not be as animated as if we're on camera.
You know I would.
And you don't like podcasting.
When I yelled at your ass for the fucking, what did he say about the leaving your kid? I would have done that off camera. If we were in a group setting and we were having like a debate, I would have done that off camera same way.
You might not realize it, but subtly when you are on camera, not you, but just in general, you add a little bit of sauce on top of your regular
the
personality
vast majority do.
for it to cut through the camera.
And if you don't, you're like the exception to the rule.
yeah.
I think I'm the exception to the rule. Yeah, I think I am.
Hey, listen, I'm not in her brain.
Yeah.
All of y'all are creators. I'm a real nigga. Like, I'm real in front of the mic.
That's
All
not
you
what I
gotta
say.
do is roll the tape.
I'll just say, I don't know. It's just,
You have videos on TikTok of you ranting. You're a
yeah,
content
but that's what I
creator.
do just like on a regular day. Like if
You're
you
a
were to call me and be like, how do you feel about Temptation Island?
It's
I would-
reality TV, not TV, just because it's real and reality. Like,
What do you think content means?
yeah.
Hi, my name is Zoe and welcome to my channel.
No, if you have to, all right, not an example. If you have to define it in words, what do you think content means?
Well,
What-
content is just like anything. It's videos. It's
What does the
And-
content section at a marketing
one
agency do?
second. So you think content is anything? Is that video or anything, right?
yeah,
Do you
videos.
create videos?
Sometimes.
You're a content creator.
Oh, the gap is closing. Narrowing in on Zoe, the creator.
That's
You
not that
literally
simple.
spoke on a panel for creators.
Whoa! Thank you. That's it.
And you didn't deny it, like actually.
Actually, you know, I'm not even really a content creator.
It was a panel for real niggas. I just happened to be there, and they
I'm
asked for
just
some real
like,
niggas.
maybe I'm not the content creator per se. Like I just get the ick from some content creators where it's like everything just feels like you're just fishing for engagement. You know what I mean?
Mean that you're like them.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Just
So
because
I
it's
just-
authentic when you do it doesn't mean
I
it's
just
not
feel like
content.
when I see what they do and I see what I do, and now we're in the same bucket, it's like, bro, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
That's valid.
Like,
I think
oh my
that's
God,
valid.
outside the CN Tower, wearing green shoes. You guys like this? Heart, yes. Dislike. Like, no, what? No, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Well, you're. I feel like you're a little afraid of like being too sincere, because it's like
I'm afraid of being too sincere?
That's not a right way to put it, because those people, they're putting themselves out. They're super. Sincere is not the right word. You're too afraid of putting yourself out there too hard.
Not even that. I'll put myself out there if it fits with who I am.
It's a lot of ifs and buts. But those
or
people,
when it fits
those
with
people
who I
will
am.
be like, "Yo, I got this idea for a video. Bet, let's do it." Like, you don't like. You're afraid of being a little cringe, maybe.
I'm not afraid. I'm just not doing that.
That's what I mean. But these,
Oh my god, man. This girl.
But I think that's the main thing with content, where like people don't want to be cringe, but some people feel like the cringe is worth it. So like you can say you don't want to be grouped in with them, but if they're like, bro, I'm making $1 million. I don't care what she thinks. Like, we can't blame them.
I can't even lie though, Zoe. That this perspective, this argument that we're having about how you view yourself as a content creator is also why you are a good content creator. That is why people like and listen to the podcast too, because there's a level of authenticity. Like, you know, it's different when they do it, but when I do it, you know, and that translates into like the way that you put yourself out there, and people like that aspect about you. So
Maybe.
Yo, did you guys see that video of, or did I bring this up last week? I don't remember. The girl that was like, her hot take was that she doesn't think being an influencer is a real job.
No, it is for sure. What are you talking about?
I don't think we talked about this,
What's elaborate on her take?
She was saying how there's so many people that are hot for 2 years and you never see them again, and it's not sustainable, and you can't be an influencer till you're 40, XYZ, that type of stuff.
You can't.
I definitely disagree.
I know influencers who are very successful who are like 50 plus,
Yeah.
60 plus even.
you ever been on Garden
But
YouTube?
I think that's
Gardening?
Garden YouTube.
Gardening.
Yeah.
No.
No, they're.
What are you saying?
They're serious.
You live in a
over there.
condo.
No. I used to work at a YouTube channel, so I'm just saying the little different facets of like
Are you
influencers.
asking why he would be on Garden YouTube because he lives in a condo?
I was confused. But
I'm saying there's a subgenre
There's a
of gardening
market.
on YouTube, and they're all 50, 60, 70-year-old women that have audiences and
Well,
stuff.
Martha Stewart's like the OG content creator, no?
Facts.
One of my
Rachel Ray?
one of my professors that put me on.
Okay.
I had a professor that was like did
But I
like
think
one of
they
my
need
audio
more
classes.
influencer,
Sorry,
not
go ahead,
people
go
on
ahead.
TV.
She had a sewing podcast and did ad reads, you know, and it was
fire.
her and like 3 of her other 50-year-old friends, and they made money off of doing that. Like you can be
That's
an
real.
old ass influencer in
Old ass is crazy.
But I think they more so mean like straight through. Like you start young and you're still 60, still doing it.
Well,
but I just
people
feel
like to see a story now.
Yeah.
People like to see influencers evolve.
Yeah, I just think people that say that like kind of just feel like I can't see this as a possibility for me, so it's not a real thing. But I've heard that before where people are like, it's not a real job and it's not stuff like
Oh,
that.
people say it all the time.
Yeah.
I have 2 different points for that. That doesn't make sense to me because one, people say it's not sustainable. Even if it's not sustainable, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, if the objective of a job is to make money, and say you get a good job, you make $100K a year. That's like everyone would say that's a good job,
Hell yeah.
right? That's a really good job. It would take you 10 years to make $1 million, or right?
Well, yes.
I'm talking
I
like
don't
if
know
you
what am I
no
saying.
taxes, you don't
Yeah,
spend
yeah.
any
Yeah,
money.
yes.
It
I
would
don't know
take
why
you
I'm
10 years to make $1 million, right?
Yep.
If you were an influencer, somehow you hit a lick, you made $1 million in a year, and you fell off. At the end of the day, you still made the same amount of money. And if a job is the objective of a job is money, who cares if it takes you 10 years to make it stable and it takes me 1 year to make it? We still both have the same amount of money.
Yes, we have the same amount of money, but 10 years, would
what's
you
the-
rather get the same amount of money over 10 years or you get it on 1 year?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. For the people that say like it's not stable. If it's about money and I made the same amount of money that would take you 10 years to make, who cares if I make it in 1?
Yeah. Ask an NFL player what's the average length of career.
That's what I'm saying too. Is if you consider a pro athlete a real job, it's the same thing because you could make the NBA play for 1 season and never play again. How's that any different from being lit on the internet for 1 year and not being lit anymore? You know?
Average length of an NFL career is 3
It's
years.
like 4 years, right?
I like
Yeah.
that parallel.
That's it?
I haven't
3
thought of
years?
it that way.
Shit.
It's the same with the NBA. I think it's like 4 years.
No, NBA is much
NBA's
higher.
a little higher. It's like 5, 6.
5 years. It's like 5 years maybe.
Most people last their first contract.
Yeah, like 5 years and that's it. Which technically isn't a long time.
And the retirement age for NBA is much higher than NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's because contact sport. Anyways, let's wrap this up. But
Yeah.
before we do, did you guys watch Temptation Island?
No.
I didn't finish it.
Oh my God, guys.
I'm like in the middle, but I didn't finish it.
Did I say I was gonna? I don't know.
Yeah, you're acting like this is a commitment we made.
Yeah. This
First of all,
wasn't-
I've been talking about Temptation Island
Yeah.
for years on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I've watched
And-
the other seasons.
Yes, and now Netflix bought it,
Okay.
and it's on Netflix now.
Okay.
I don't like how it looks though. It looks
Yeah,
too
it looks almost
overproduced.
too produced. Yeah, I
How
agree.
far along is it?
Well, it's all 10 episodes out now,
Oh,
so
okay,
it's beginning
done.
to end.
Oh,
you
yeah,
finished it?
I'm the last episode.
You recommend it for real?
I like the show. I liked it from season 1 when it was on Crave.
What about this season?
This season, it's still messy, and there's still some things that will have you like, damn. But
Nothing beats season 2
what season 2 when the guy hits
with
the
KB. Yeah, and the white dude. Nothing beats season 2. That is
With the ginger
that's
guy?
some of the best cinema
yeah.
I've ever seen.
If you watch Temptation Island on Netflix and you liked it, go back on Crave and watch like the OG seasons. Yeah, like season 1, season
Season
2.
2.
I feel like only 1 or 2 couples have made it out like in the history like unscathed.
it's not a lot.
Yeah. But some people go to that island and just wild out.
Only 1 or 2 out of, let's say, dozens have made it
It
out.
might not be one
might
or
not-
two. Let's say maybe
No, think about
4?
it. I don't think who's made it out?
like 3 or you mean made it out and like stayed together?
Like left the island together and none of them did anything
Not
crazy.
till now. Like
It might. It's probably under 5.
I think it's 3 or 4 max. And we're 4 seasons in. It's usually 4 couples per season.
Yeah.
So in the last 5 seasons, I think max 4 couples have made it out unscathed.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're going
I
to
mean,
cheat.
that shows
Everybody
why-
should go on that show before they get married. You know, just
Test
test it
yourself.
for real. Yeah.
He was onto something actually.
Someone tried to argue with me that I would fold on that show, and I really don't think I would.
Why did they say you? I don't.
Right? That's what I'm saying. They were like, "Oh, it's about the temptation.
first?
Just fold in general."
What they trying to call you?
Right? That's what I said.
They're
but
saying
they're
you're
like,
undisciplined.
I don't think I would fold at all.
don't think you would.
And they were like, "Oh, if Jalen Hurts and who did they say? Jalen Hurts and they say Duke Dennis or someone.
Right.
They said Jalen Hurts and someone else. I'm trying to. I forgot
Favorite
who.
hits?
Were there? They were like, "You're folding."
Best hit.
And I was like, I'm not that person. I don't
Yeah,
think
if
I'd fold.
you know Zoe's stories, you know she does.
I wouldn't be scared of you cheating, but I would be scared of you committing physical assault for sure.
Physical assault on my man.
Yeah, and maybe somebody gets collateral damage too, but mostly your man.
If I get cheated on, I'm calling Zoe.
Yeah, I just think I don't see myself. I really don't think I would ever cheat on that show, but I know I would probably crash out on that show though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
You
like
would-
if I
you
saw
would
my
consider
man
that,
wilding,
yeah.
like on this season, are you guys gonna watch it? Probably not. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. Well, on this season, there's the one black couple,
Yeah.
I heard
Shantae
he
and
be
Breon.
bugging.
His name is Breon.
Breon.
His name is Breon?
Yes.
Oh, he's French?
I don't know. He's from Atlanta, I think. Shantae and Breon. That man went there and he basically complained that like, oh, his girl wasn't sexual enough. Oh, he's a very sexual guy. Oh, he enjoys a real good threesomes. This and that. This nigga goes and has a threesome
They're just not meant to be together.
in the shower with these 2 girls and then goes on like, damn, like, I don't even really want that. Like, now that I had the threesome, I realized. No, first he said, I don't regret it. Like, actually, I'll do it again with 2 other girls that I'm interested in the house. He was standing on business with it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it was like, damn, setting in now. And this girl, he sees her, and then they show the clip, sees her video, she's crying, talking about how much she loves him. Every clip that he's seen of her, she's talking to another girl. Wow. She's not even talking to a man. But every clip of him, he's wilding. And all of a sudden, he has this like coming to Jesus moment, and I hate that I had to touch the fire. That's not what I want in my life, and I had to have the threesome. And I'm like, bro, and she's like eating into it, and I'm like, bro, fuck that nigga, bro. He's embarrassing you on TV.
Yeah.
Love makes you blind. No
Yeah.
pun intended, but
Nah, bro, I could never be that blind.
Realistically, it was just one of those where it's like they needed to break up, but
That's
he
what I was about
knows
to
she's
say.
a good woman, so he doesn't.
No,
wanna
it's not
lose
even
her.
she knows he knows she's an idiot. He knows she's an idiot because he knows that he can go there and do whatever he wants because she's so forgiving and she acts like that. No, she is insecure. She says she knows her self-worth. No, she doesn't. Because if you knew your self-worth, you wouldn't let a man, there's no excuse for that. Hey, I hate when girls use I don't recognize who this man is. That is the nigga you're with. What are you talking about? You don't recognize who that man is.
You mean to tell me you've never been blindsided by somebody's actions?
Enough? No, not that level.
What?
Not to that level.
You never get
okay,
surprised.
not to the level of cheating, but you definitely have been in a situation where you look back on it and you're like, you let things slide that you shouldn't have.
Oh,
Everybody's done
yes. No, that for sure. But I thought you meant like,
cheating.
oh, I don't recognize who this person is.
Yeah, I'm talking about that.
It's a dramatic way to like.
I feel like I always had a gut feeling, but I overlooked it.
But okay, so he does the action. You say like this is not who he is internally, and you just walk away from that.
No, I'm saying is like in the past, maybe I had a gut feeling like, yo, he might be able to do this or he might be moving weird, but I would overlook it. But I would never be like, oh, he would never do that to me, and then be like, oh my God, who is this man? I had no idea he was like that. No, I probably always had like an inkling, like, I don't know how serious this guy is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You see the signs after. at
Yeah.
least. Okay.
But this girl's acting like she was like, oh my God, I don't recognize who he is. Like, I love him and da-da-da. I want to marry him and I have kids. I don't recognize who he is having threesomes with girls. What do you mean you don't recognize who he is? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You don't understand when girls like don't see that?
You're telling me that when they're like completely, like there's been no sign that this guy's a little bit of a shithead?
There are people that literally don't see signs like that.
I don't know, man.
I feel like everybody's a little bit of a shithead.
Yeah, but I feel like you know when the nigga you're with has the potential to be a real shit ass nigga.
I don't know. I think some people
But some girls might be like, oh, he wouldn't do that with me. I don't know, girl.
that I don't agree with. That I don't agree with, but I do think some people like really do just make bad decisions in a moment that doesn't necessarily reflect their character. But everyone has parts of themselves that are negative that now afterwards people could be like, oh, they did this, so now I see it. Like everyone has that.
If it's negative, we're like, oh, I raised my voice, or maybe I walked away from you in a conversation, or whatever. That's different. You know what I mean? But like, oh, I left the country and fucked two bitches.
No, I'm not taking
Like,
it that
what?
far. I just mean like you can attach anything to anything. Like even that. Say there was a rumor, or say you got arrested for knock on wood, like manslaughter or something. Zoe was fighting someone and she hit the other girl, hit her head and died. People could be like, you know what? She was kind of aggressive. I do see that about her. Like you could tie anything to anything.
I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, damn.
But it wouldn't be true.
dark.
But you're just taking something and tying it to something else. You could say that. You could be like, he did used to like a lot of girls' photos. I'm not surprised that he cheated. That doesn't mean anything.
You might do confirmation bias.
Yeah.
So do you think you would do well on Temptation Island?
I wouldn't put myself in that position. I feel like that's
good.
That wasn't the question.
Good answer. Good answer.
That wasn't the question. No, that wasn't the question.
Would you?
Do you think that you would come out of Temptation?
That's like me saying, do you think you can stay underwater for 5 minutes?
No, it's not the same. Are you crazy? Are you insane?
Why would you test that out? It's foolish.
No, Tresor, it's not the same. It's not the same at all.
Tresor with the tray ball.
Like
That
this is crazy. This is crazy.
Well, if you want my answer, yes. I think I could go on there and come out unscathed.
Okay, that's
was fire.
good.
Can I go underwater?
Yeah.
I'm
not, like, why would you
Unscathed?
put yourself... Yeah, I'm not doing nothing.
I feel like you would, maybe not.
I'm not doing
I
nothing.
don't think you would like physically do anything, but you might get a little,
If
hey
someone-
man, they're all doing it, real truth are there. You know?
Zoe, do you think the four of us could survive Temptation Island?
The four of you guys? Mucho definitely not. Mucho's
Yo,
folding
what
day
is
one.
happening, dog?
Clyde might,
Nah, man.
but I feel like,
I don't even like the doubt.
I think Clyde might do well. You,
Be honest.
I'd put you on like one tier lower than Tresor. Like, I don't think you'd come out completely unscathed, but you might dabble in things like, okay, like that's weird.
I just think there are certain situations that you don't put yourself
Mucho
in to
is
just
folding.
not even find out.
Folding. Like, Mucho's completely folding. Mucho's one of the guys in the confessional is like, yo, we're here for the full experience. I'm gonna immerse myself. This is a one-time thing.
They love that.
And I just want to take every moment of this experience of Temptation Island and just live it. And I want to go back with no regrets. And that's going to
Immerse
be Mucho.
myself.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've been in places that are like Temptation.
No,
Island.
it's not the
I
same.
cannot find. Yeah.
It's not the same. In a villa with 12 single women,
Yeah.
and you're there for like a month.
Yeah, I seen 36. Like, what's the difference?
36 what?
Single woman.
And you stayed with them for a month straight.
A week.
36 single women in the same villa? How big was that
I
villa?
mean, what's the difference between that and an all-inclusive? It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same, Mucho. It's not the same. And these girls are here to get in your pants.
What's the difference between that and an all-inclusive?
No, Mucho. No,
He has a point. He has a point.
no.
He has a point.
What we really talking about?
No.
If you're at
And
Re
you have to take
Republica
them out
and you're
on
single,
dates.
Yeah.
Like, you have to ask them on dates.
Yeah, I get to know him and stuff, but you know, I'm chilling though.
No,
man.
Mucho's folding, yo. Mucho's folding.
I mean, it's hypothetical. We can't prove it.
One girl adds a little pressure, and Mucho's like,
Might make a couple faces. but
man,
that's
yeah.
it.
I just feel like you can, if you search for something, you can find it.
it'd be so easy for me on that
You
show. I
can
would just
find
not.
it. If
It'd
you
be easy for you.
I think so.
I do think it's easier for women in a relationship for sure, because women have more practice, man.
But I'll crash out like
the dudes
Montoya.
the dudes are less aggressive
Yeah.
than the women are.
That's true.
Like
What?
dudes aren't gonna come up to you and be trying to rub on your shoulder and get you to no, that look crazy. But the girls are gonna do that. Take a shot off my body and rub this
Yeah.
lotion on me and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I heard people on reality shows, like after a couple of days,
They
they
forget.
forget the camera's there. Nigga, I'm gonna try to
heard that
remember,
too.
dog.
Because
I would never forget. Like I would always be so conscientious that I am on TV. Even if I wanted to cheat, I wouldn't. Like I just no.
Even if you wanted to.
But
like
also-
I wouldn't.
Wait. Actually, real quick. If you get on that show, would you rather cheat or your girl cheat on you?
I don't want to cheat. I don't want to have that on my jacket. I wouldn't want to cheat.
Right on. You'd rather your girl cheat
I'd
on
rather
you?
get cheated on.
Okay, right on.
I'd rather have a girl cheat.
All right, yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
if
get
it's
cheated
TV.
on.
It's TV. I'd rather have a
So
girl
we got 1 for 1. What about you?
Yeah, probably that. Yeah.
You rather cheat?
No, I'd rather
No,
my
girl-
girl cheat.
Or sorry, you rather your girl cheat?
You'd rather watch your girl
Wait,
in the
wait.
On
bed.
Netflix.
Everybody's saying they rather their girl cheat.
Yeah. On
You
TV.
would-
On TV.
I don't want to cheat.
No. You can't say, no. See, no. You can't play that.
Everybody's gonna look at me and know
You guys are nasty.
You guys are yeah. You guys are honest.
Yeah. And not for nothing, even if it's in real life, no matter how you try to play it, that's a play. The I got cheated on. Oh my God, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
You
god.
come back-
I wasn't talking about that.
You come back from the bonfire like, what happened, Tresor? Man, she was.
Yeah.
It's like women these days just
Yeah.
don't know a good man when they see one.
I mean, I won't lie. It is a good play
It
if you go
is.
back to the girl's villa.
That's
like, oh my
no,
God,
I mean,
she was in
even
the bed
in-
with another
No,
guy.
like when he goes like in real
I'm
life
saying
when he goes
even
to
in
the next
real
girl.
life.
Oh.
That's the ultimate. If you're trying to get back in the game, yeah, I'm just taking it slow because my last girl cheated on me. What? You got him. Yeah, you got him. Just off of that one sentence.
Do you like hearing that type of story? Or do you look at them more like a victim?
What do you mean?
Like if a dude, second, third day, he's like, how you ask him how the
Second, third date?
No, you're talking to a dude. You're on the
Okay.
second, third date, and then you get to the point where you're like, how'd your last relationship end?
Yeah.
And then she cheated on me. He's sad sack about it. Are you looking at him like a victim, or is that like a bonus? I guess.
Or an
I wouldn't say it's a bonus, but I'm like, okay, like that sucks,
it don't
obviously,
change
but
anything.
it doesn't change anything for me.
Yeah, you're not a victim.
I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, yes, he was cheated on, but it's like I'll feel for you. Cause I don't fuck with cheaters, so I hear that.
Yeah, you feel for him. It's like a little like, yeah, you feel.
Yeah. So I guess maybe that adds like that sounds crazy. That adds a bonus point, but that means
Low
like
key a little bit. He gets ratings for getting cheated on.
I don't think he gets ratings for
little
getting
bit, a
cheated
1,
on,
2,
but
a
I
1,
will
2.
feel it's more. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, fuck her. Like you're a great guy. Like,
Yeah,
know
you
what
guys
I'm saying?
gonna bond over that. Yeah, how dare she did that to you? Yeah. Yeah.
And then now you think in your mind, since he went through that, he won't do that to me if we get together.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, he better not.
That's
There's
what people think.
If a guy,
Subconsciously.
if a guy got
Subconsciously, that's
cheated
what
on,
people think.
got with me and then cheated on me, Oh, I'm crashing out like never before.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Like
just
you
it's
knew,
payback to
like
women.
yeah, like you knew the pain that you went through. Now you're gonna do it to me. I did nothing to you. Now you're gonna cheat on me.
She should have smashed him twice.
Nigga, I will break the windows
Taking
out your
cheating
car.
like a rite of passage. Like everyone's got to
No,
do it.
Everyone's got to pay now.
I will break the windows out your car. Don't
Those
piss me
types
off.
of guys are hilarious. I
Wow.
got hurt, so now every girl after you has to pay.
Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, right. Are you scared of that, though? Like, now he got dog, now he's going to try to dog woman.
I would have to like
You gotta see
get a good
signs.
feel out of
Yeah,
him.
you gotta
That's
see
real.
signs.
That like dudes can be that way.
Monster.
Oh, guys who are just like, oh, I don't. Yeah, absolutely. The guys who got hurt once and all of a sudden they turn into a demon. Oh yeah,
You seen that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I see.
Like your homeboys?
Just guys that I know. I won't say they're my homeboys, but guys that I know.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah. But no, sometimes hurt people just, it takes them a while to get back on their feet. Then you know how to navigate, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes hurt
Not always,
people
yeah.
who like come out and they're like, yeah, nah. Like I'm just gonna hoe out and dog these girls. Like, oh, grow up.
Oh, wow. That's
Like,
real.
get the
That's
fuck
not
out
no
my face.
cliche. Like, that's
No.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, we're
I was
there.
Anyways, we're good to wrap this up. This was a big
Yeah.
episode. Hopefully this makes up for last week, y'all. I don't want to hear it.
There we go.
I don't want to hear it.
Double trouble.
We're good.
And if we miss a week because something happens, tough cookies. Suck it up.
Well, don't tell them to suck it up.
Keep letting us
Keep
know how much
supporting.
you miss us.
Yeah,
It's good. We
keep
respect
saying
y'all,
about
Don't verbally
production.
attack
Be all
us.
the.
They were no one was verbally attacking us. They were just expressing.
This is how I feel a little different than y'all. Any comment's a good comment.
I like it too.
Whether it's negative or positive, keep
to an extent.
No, I mean people expressing that they were upset that we missed the episode. I like that. Not people calling me an angry black woman.
Nah, even those comments, keep them coming. Just keep, keep the engagement
No.
coming, yo. Just keep.
Oh my god. I mean maybe, sure. I'll
Yeah,
just stop
whatever,
looking.
yeah.
Anyways, y'all, thank you for episode 11. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week.